Enemy.
Ah, I
There
died!
goes Rice. Rice down.
I missed everything! No one! Literally no one was a hit! To be honest, I have no idea how my ult works. Oh, heck. Well, that failed. That was pretty clean.
Reaper's above us, dropping down.
He's gone, he's gone.
Reaper behind you, Reaper behind you. Dead.
I slapped him. Don't touch him!
Big sleep, is he behind? Is he up top?
Yeah, he's up top, he's up top. Take anti, take anti.
Nice.
I'm so good at this damn game! Yeah!
Carrying, not his soul.
I slapped a Bastion, yeah.
Wow, you're so good.
Got him. Thanks.
Wow.
Gonna anti him.
Oh, you saved me, thank you.
Tap him, tap him. Oh, bad.
Nice. Oh, me!
Just a better knob.
Me!
Pilot of the Ragana. We are simple transport.
Wait, what did it say? Chat. Oh, shoot. Oh, the best in the world! 3-0! I got 3 whites and oh my goodness, I'm insane! I wanna, there's a thingamajiggy. Do you guys know what I mean by thingamajiggy? I hope you guys know what I mean by thingamajiggy. Capture specific window. Outlast. Ah! Sorry. The sound started and I freaked out! I freaked out! Oh my goodness, everyone's dead! We love this! We're fine, we're fine! Ah, we're still alive! How exciting! I hope there's no one in Bow House. I haven't checked.
I'll check.
I know there is.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
Kujo probably at the back. Did oh.
Okay, my fault.
I'm the best in the world! Never mind. I lied.
Let's take him to the
That's not why something we gonna say that in the bedroom, are you? I'm sucking? I'm sucking? I'm sucking them!
Because I'm throwing it.
Oh wait, I'm pissing on them!
She's cracked. She's cracked. Guys, she's cracked.
Wait, how you
Can
can't
you
say that in the
imagine- can you
bedroom?
imagine
Convince you to give sub. I will lose my game if you give sub. Cause I mean, I will do really badly if you give the sub. Cause I'll lose my frames. He doesn't gift rice, he drops frames whenever you do. Exactly! That's the only. No! You're meant to do it in the middle of a fight game thing, but you know what? That's complete. Oh my goodness! Oh my. You timed it wrong! You timed it wrong, KP! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs though, I appreciate it so much! Oh my goodness. It's actually so bad. There you go. Oh, I got the res off. Am I gonna get killed? Ah! Yeah! Of course! It's fine. Hey. 一緒に楽しむ友達になろう私と遊ばない会いたいよ Come hang out, let's have some fun. A friendship only just begun. Let's be silly and be carefree. Come and have a laugh with me. Yeah, come watch me scream at my own shadow. Come and watch me die to a random arrow. I hope to spread some joy around, though I might be a tad bit loud. 一緒に楽しもう友達になろう私と遊ばない会いたいよ Hello. Are we good? I didn't actually test any audio. Alright, we're good. Alright. I only just got home, so we're going straight into it.
And you can't even do anything except watch until
Hi, Lakesons. Hi, Pub Mango. Hi, Gomadin. Hi, Futon. Hi, Jimmy Beans. Hi, Machaya. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. I'm trying to figure out which drops I have on my channel. I don't know if I've got the, It doesn't seem like I've got the, Ignite drops, which is annoying.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I wonder if we'll see a first ban even for that Luna Snow.
Does anybody know what drops I'm getting on my channel? Can anybody chat?
I don't think that's changed all that much in the Ignite mid-season, considering how the fact that if you can find a weakness on the opposite side, OUG, I don't know how much they know about Millennia, right? Maybe this
I don't
maybe
think
that
I've
surprise
got
factor has
drops
maybe caught them
on.
off guard because of the fact that Millennia really, I wonder how many strategists he plays at the current moment, right? If you target those strategists, you could really remove a lot of his hero pool, force him onto something else, right? Because, I mean, I don't know about you, Shiv, but when I fill, I just play Luna Snow. I'm not
Yeah.
playing this up. Even if Cloak and Dagger is theoretically easy, haven't touched the hero much because as a duelist main, focused on that, right? And for Millennia, he was a duelist main before transferring over to being a coach and a sub for this team. So I wonder if that would be a good idea for OUG. What you talked about earlier, going for a bit more of a generalized ban system with the Magneto, with the Loki, the Torch, as well as the Psylocke because of the Emma Frost Protect this time. Making sure they get rid of that is probably crucial. The fact they don't want to give Delena the team up, but it wasn't that big of a deal. We saw map number 1, Delena on the Psylocke, so I wonder if that's even a mistake ban on the opposite side, Chip. We have the Torch ban, we have a Mantis ban. Makes a lot of sense, I think, for a team like OUG. The targeted bans of 100 Thieves have been nice so far.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. I do think this has been more of a ban win. I would say for OUG, but it's difficult now because, you know...
No, man, I don't think it is. I feel like OUG's draft is just not the best. They're just a really talented team that can flex. It doesn't matter too much what the band, how it goes.
Yeah, I actually agree with you fully. I don't think that has been, because I do think they're missing the department of what they're actually strong at. I don't think they do understand the changes.
It's all it is they could get maybe a little bit more value, right? Maybe not banning out the Torch, maybe banning Terra in his Phoenix, maybe not banning Delena on that Psylocke, who is now over to Hela of all things. We haven't seen this man play the Hela in forever, and Milan on the hero he's known for. Shit, dude. Oh my goodness.
Out goes the Iron Man. Yeah, they have been electing to get rid of TTK off the rip almost every time with that Magneto. I think Magneto at this meta is definitely much stronger than Strange, at least at this, at this level play, right? But yeah, Milan, this is a great Iron Man map.
And this is after the Iron Man nerfs too, right?
Sure. Yeah, I think still very strong. I think the ult is difficult to get value with unless there is an open window for something like, the Eternal Bond coming out, ton of movement.
Yeah, can somebody else double check if I've got drops on, please?
You can move around with Iron Man that enables him to play.
Because I just sent a message saying why don't I have drops, so I'd like to double check I'm not
friendly maps that there are in the game.
Getting upset for no reason.
We have that Ultron as well, which very similarly is
there anyone in chat that can double check for me?
It is a scary competition. to go against, but they did not want to run the
Because
triple off the rip. Taro gonna find Delena early. Molan
there's a
gonna
chance
try to
I don't
chase
see
down
it
there with the beam,
because
and we do see them walking them back towards the spawn door.
And see, this is the tough part.
Not
right
showing
now,
for
so in
you,
this
but
triple
I
threat
don't think it's
with
the right
specifically Voltron,
drops.
right? In the sky, not only do you have the team up with Iron Man going over.
Because there's
to
the normal
that
drops and then
Ultron,
there's
but
the
you
Marvel
try to create,
Rivals
like, this
Ignite
iron
drops.
dome in the sky, like it's just constantly Iron Man and Ultron pressuring you from the high ground. So if you pressure one, you're focused by the other, and we saw that for Delena. And it goes down
Where
again
is
to
he?
Delena.
Wow, the maximum pulls getting some value after I discussed how difficult it can be at this level. We see TTK, we see the Eternal Bond. Qs are being popped here for 100 Thieves. Vinny is going to be on that Groot, a very, very strong Groot player that we have not seen as consistent.
Oh no, wait,
recently, but, you know, with those bands of
33%.
Magneto, it does enable that a little bit more. Taro Cookie
No,
with
I
his
don't think
high
it's.
side
I don't
position,
think it's
good
that.
pop. That's Vinny.
Oh no, wait, it is. Wait,
Asphalt. Gotta res headlock immediately.
wait.
Sometimes that's
I
all you
think
need
it
one.
is enabled.
Asphalt finds
Die.
Harvey. Tara gonna find
The
one.
Rivals one, yeah, but is it the I know it's the Rivals one, but is it the
And this is gonna be a good pick for
mid-season finals one in particular?
the
Wait,
Emma.
I think it is
Yeah, this
enabled.
tough part, unfortunately, when you don't
Right.
play the Mantis alongside
Just
OUG's
wasn't
composition because of the fact that it's
showing
banned.
up for
Your
me.
Adam Warlock loses
Hi,
a
hello,
little
is it showing up?
right? I mean,
Thank you for the
Adam
64
Warlock is so
months.
strong with the damage boost, and now
This
they're
is a
swapping
lot
off
of
here, right? They're
months.
going Xiao Zhang going over to that Luna Snow. I think he's Benland actually already. Taro's going to go over.
Yeah, it
to
is. It's
that
this one. It's
ball back over to
not.
Invisible Woman Mulan. Gonna go over to that Wolverine to counter Vinny, right? That's the entire point of going to this composition. Gombe over to that. Groot as well. Make sure that Vinny is not as
Okay,
comfortable on
okay,
that
I yelled at
field.
him for no
So
reason.
force Delena to
Okay.
something else. Vinny
Woo.
actually counter swaps
When you
now
yelled at
over
him, I
back
was
to
like,
Captain America.
Okay.
Oh, I'm stressed. Okay. Hi,
Yeah,
Ellie.
which is,
Thanks
you
for the
know,
64
in
months.
maybe
Alright, let's
not
actually watch
always
this.
one tricking. I
The
do
game's actually been
understand
pretty
because
close.
it's
Like,
play and you can get away with a little
they've
bit more
been
effective
close like all day today, so it's been pretty exciting. I've been watching it while I was at work, but it took me like an hour and a half to drive all the way back home. So yeah, I'm late, but it's okay because OC is playing after this, so probably like 8 p.m. So that's exciting. I'm gonna be so sad though if like we play and we only go like 3-0 and we don't even have a full series, because every single other team today hasn't gotten a full series. It's actually crazy. It's actually so good. Games are close, which I was actually honestly worried that it wouldn't be. Actually, no, there was one team that didn't go for full. They did get 3-0'd. I think it was Sen that got 3-0'd, so they're in the lower bracket now. Ah, shoot, what am I looking up? Wikipedia.
There's two. Delena is interestingly enough on the Wolverine to counter
that's not
Gombe
it.
as well. And I wonder how much they sort of play it
Mid
similar to how Cal plays Wolverine sometimes.
season.
Usually it's Delena to be on that Phoenix and Terra on the Wolverine, but it's a matter of sort of.
Every
the
time I type
situation that
MRI, it's
Terra's
not
gonna be
coming
on
up,
Phoenix
which is
instead of-
annoying.
And here we go again. Great sonic seduction. Good
Obviously
bubble
not
to
enough
hold
people
off.
are
Bubble can
Googling
actually
it.
use an LOS break, so you do not have that all affect you. But TTK is going to start walking towards that point. That's going to give him the ability
Yeah,
to
it went
map with the kick on Emma.
Envy and Citadel. Envy actually reverse sweep, so it was like 2-0 in favor of Citadel, and they just came back and then full on won it. It was actually crazy. Let me know how audio is as well.
That's a huge pick. After we see that invisible boundary,
Oh.
just owning and taking that space, being a distraction.
Oh, Milan with a triple.
Is going to
That's
sweep
crazy.
and Delena and Vinny. Wow, what a play.
That's actually insane.
What a play there from Milan, and you know, coming into this fight, we'll see how 100 Thieves want to.
How you doing, Reza? Hi, Michael.
Ultimate ready to go. Delena as well with his ultimate. See what OG want to do on their upcoming fight. Right now, 100 Thieves walking in. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. You know, he can't create sort of that space on the back line.
Nom, 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 nom.
He's this early meteor M.
Hi,
What they
Oliver.
want to do right now is 100 Thieves. They can combine maybe Terra and Delena on this in this upcoming
Oh
fight.
no,
Oh,
Salak.
Delena. Nice freeze.
Yeah, and that's a great.
Because Salak was probably wanting to use a dance in the back line. Oh, Vinny going in. Hi, Oliver. Hello, hello.
Yeah, didn't even need anything right there. I mean, good pick off there. TTK does commit the Sonic Seduction, but with those ultimates, they're moving to the third phase of this map, and that's scary for OUG considering on the previous.
Wait, who does
map, they didn't get here until
OUG?
about a minute
100
left on
Thieves
the
is
clock.
NA,
So
right?
for 100 Thieves, this is huge.
Just me today?
considering, you know, maybe you have some little
probably.
more time to cap out the full map, and OUG, you saw how they struggled in third phase at the very last second.
OUG
faltered. So when the tensions
is
get high, we'll see how both
oh,
teams
China.
prepare for this upcoming fight.
100 Thieves is America.
I
I actually think, I don't know, it's actually kind of good that these teams are evenly balanced. I was so worried that one region would like absolutely dominate. But so far, it's looking like every region's pretty evenly matched. I'm just worried when we get our OCE team coming up soon. I really hope we actually do really well. I really do. My day was good. I just worked and then drove an hour and a half in the morning and an hour and a half in the afternoon. Because otherwise I could work from 10 to 6, but then I wouldn't get back in time. So I tried to get in at 8 a.m. 9 a.m. sorry, to try and work until 5 p.m. which meant that I drove an hour and a half in the morning and then drove an hour and a half now to get back at like 6:30. So I'm like, what's the point? But anyway, I managed to get back in time. Kinda. Tomorrow we're working from home, so we can live stream earlier, hopefully.
Gonna drop to Lena, Terra Cookie onto Terra, and that's gonna be a reset.
Yeah, space created there by Headlock, who is now going over to that Emma Frost off of that Magneto just for a little bit extra damage.
And peak out an hour and a half.
The team up for this last fight. I mean, the neutral, that should be huge.
Non-peak,
as well.
45
we'll see if
minutes to an hour.
build that eternal bond. He's been a savior for this team. Our OUG on the other side.
Hi, Op.
Take a little bit longer. Nice walls, by the way, from Vinny early on.
Hi, Gamadim.
TTK with that psionic, out we go with the dance. Ganbei, Headlock, Molan, and
So that's why streams are so short, because I'm losing 3 hours to travel every day.
And do not stagger now, because that could end this map for you. 40 seconds.
Is that noodles? No, it's kiwi fruit.
What? TTK ready shortly with
what?
and Delena going to be there in this fight. This could be everything for them. But
is it because I've been always eating noodles?
Has potential.
20 seconds.
That fate of both worlds. TTK with the psionic to lead. Will it be enough? Up we go. It does not find anyone on the trance, and that's a tough look. But it did give a little bit of space. It's gone. Bang. Going to look for the back line. Bang. Here they come.
Oh, it's all about the support ultimates. There's no support ultimates now after this fight. Which means 100 Thieves are okay for a little bit. Oh, now there's Invisible Boundary. I don't actually know if 100 Thieves are going to be able to make it to the end. Hi, Chathy! Hi, Yosef! Welcome in, Yosef's Alice. Yay, hello. Just love, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome into the Profound Ice Fields, or welcome into the community. Hi, Opie. Yeah, I am usually eating noodles. I've got a pie in the oven. Ready for me to eat? Hi, Chathy. How are you doing?
Terra makes it a little bit more close, but still not close enough to let up in the sky, but it's not going to work through this invisible
Ooh.
Cookie. And Harvey, and that's going to
Terra Cookie did good there. Yeah, like I thought. I didn't think this was going to make it to the end. Just because Invisible Boundary was, they do have Lunar Snow Ultimate, but there's not going to be able to get touch in time. Wait, the TP? I lied? They are using it? I mean, depends if they can respawn in time for them to be able to get to the portal, but like, I think that's it. What kind of pie? Shepherd's pie. Vegetarian, but shepherd's pie.
It will not be for long as Taro and Svald clean up the rest.
Is this the exact same situation that we saw on the previous map? I believe it
you just woke up from a nap? Good morning! Yes, I'm a little bit late. But I am live. I am here.
Milan there in that fight, you know, did a little bit of damage early, getting them down to, I believe, half HP. And you would think, okay, maybe we have to face
so potato pie? What do you mean? No, it's still got like
or not, rather, we can heal up our team.
Gravy and stuff in it.
Through that, last stand.
Is it a nose? The noise that seals make? Oh, good. True.
I believe for Luna Snow, right?
Sure.
But unfortunately, if you take that much damage earlier on, I mean, Milan and the target focus from the team is going to be too much, even through that ultimate. So great work from the side of OUG. And wait, so did 100 Thieves win map one? Am I tripping?
Believe OUG won map 1. They definitely did. So it's just a visual bug, I believe. It's more so showing you the point right now. They've pushed through 2 points. So 2-0 on.
You look like a baby seal. Baby seals are cute. Baby seals are adorable.
Battle here. I think 100 Thieves.
You love baby seals.
They typically don't run the 3-3 off the rip. A lot of teams use the triple Vanguard, triple strategist on this map to try to guarantee 3 fights on the beginning. Yeah. OUG very much keeping it traditional.
OUG. They're not calling them OG. They're calling them OUG. Imagine if they would be calling them.
Absolutely.
OG.
Ship,
thank you. I also look like a baby seal.
Okay, it is 1-1 in the top right. I am crazy. I'm losing my mind over here, shit. I mean, I'm seeing things, running down the hallways of the hotel. OUG gonna be running that triple strategist composition here, as they also have the thing too for even more peel for this backline.
No, you said they're cute.
We begin
Yeah.
Trying this Iron Man Ultron comp off the rip. Look at this movement. It's absolutely obscene. Good damage out now. Missiles ready. Does not. Oh, yeah, does use it for destruction purposes.
I think they're
Bring the
cute.
backline, build that ultimate very quickly. 22% already. Laser goes out. Looking for Delena, who does escape. We are going to see.
So they cute, so I said
Engine numbers
thanks.
right now
Yeah.
for Taro Cookie, and that's just
Because
what
you
Ultron
look like a
does.
baby seal.
Get ready to press Q as fast as humanly possible. We begin.
TTK.
Again, I love these player cams. What a.
What's
I just
TTK?
love the production value here. Off we go with an immediate set of damage.
Oh, the player. Shoot.
And that is just so much free space off the rip. I do think that.
Hi, Wanderlust. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Are you here to cheer on Ground Zero with me?
Able to get them done in time.
Absolutely, and right now.
You thought he was 12? Right, legit.
A little bit of that damage output.
Because of his voice or because of his looks?
That Mantis from the previous fight. So now Sval's going to go over to the Invisible Woman. Tara
Hell yes, let's go. I'm excited.
Psylocke. So
I want to just go home, basically.
That damage up what they could possibly need. I mean, they only one Vanguard as well. Gombe over to that
He
Wolverine.
did. I was watching him while I was at work. Don't tell work.
I don't know if we've seen too much triple duelist comps really work right now.
Yeah.
Nah, work knows.
Especially on this map.
I was like editing and stuff. Because there was so much downtime though, and my attention span so bad, and also because I was working. During desk segments, it was basically just kind of white noise for me to be able to focus, and I'm like, you know what? That works. Because of how long the downtime was. I don't know, I swear like in the first, yeah, this is the end of my like 4th week. It's an hour and a half drive, Gomaden, back and forth, which is why my streams are so short and start so late. Which is why you don't really see me, because you're different time zones. So that's why you haven't seen me in 4 weeks. I was complaining, blaming Castas for. Oh yeah, Castas, start the game! Start the game!
And wait as long as possible, is able to land. Actually, not.
But yeah, so I was like, you know that works. Thank you, Gomaden. Thank you. It's a good job. It's a pretty good job.
And 13 on the clock.
You know, I might have underestimated this competition at the moment. OUG definitely proving me wrong, as Gombe on that Wolverine, yes, went down that fight, but did use that last stand.
You know, we should have gotten the OC Asia Costa paired to Costa, the China versus.
For this first point, that's like a first point.
Was it Asia?
That triple
No, Rejected is Korean, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. For those who don't remember, Gombe is.
Yeah, to cast the Asia versus OCE game.
Typically, always is the Wolverine.
You mean like on day 2? We did. Screw day 1. You could have just done day 2.
You know, if you're playing Vanguard so much and you get Wolverine for days, you need, you know, if you can't beat them, join them. You need to get back.
Liger and Nello Mello would have been great.
71% charge right now. Alt advantage going to be dead even, but they are very close across the board for the side of.
Also, you don't really want to go on the first day, because if you go on the first day, there's a high chance there's going to be lots of tech issues, like they had. So then you have to waffle on for like 30 minutes. Nah, day 2 is better than day 1.
Strategy.
Absolutely, yeah, you're right. Just going in deep with that Emma Frost, going with the Jeff. Meanwhile, they're coming back, kind of peel away from this Turtle Bond. Milan building up build as well. We've seen him get an elimination before. Can he do it?
Maximum pull.
My egg.
Not land. Shield goes out. Out we go with the laser just to deal some raw damage. Keep the team moving forward. But you know how fast that we can get this all back on an Iron Man. That's a great
eggshell. Trying to get you some eggshell.
Is going to help hold on here for OUG. Tara though through it finds Taro Cookie, and it's still nice.
Yeah, he's very good at yapping.
Very low in HP. Delena, great accuracy, but
which is good. It's kind of what you need when you get tech pauses and stuff.
Hetlot has all Gombe as well, but Vinny and Delena will match it in the next fight.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. So in this upcoming fight, by the way, when we saw that just happen,
Right.
popping that the Fate of the Worlds, they have the combo onto Tara, and look, Tara's already halfway to another ultimate, so this guy's building it so quickly.
You know,
right now, Hunter Thieves playing around this Phoenix at such
both
a
of their
high level.
ults got popped
Also
at the
sitting
same
behind,
time.
sitting on that sort of flank platform. With
That's
that
probably not the
flank
best
ready
thing for
to go
them,
in
but
fight against Hetlot, who has the meteor.
yeah, Harvey's nearly got theirs. I think 100 Thieves managed to cycle their ultimates a little bit better there. I know you can have doing business codes and the next minute is 2 hours later. Oh, really? Yapping about his high school? Come on. Come on. Oh, okay, actually,
has that invisible boundary. Xiao as well. Molan gonna buy Terra off map.
Nah, Og wins this. Melania doesn't have their ult back. Somehow they managed to get theirs quickly. Og wins this. I know Molan got taken out now, but I reckon Og wins this. No, Melania's gonna get it back again. No, it's fine. Oh, 98%. That was so close. Yeah, these games are so competitive. It's really good to see that the region is actually so, like, all the regions are actually reasonably close to each other. I honestly thought it was going to be too one-sided, and I'm so glad it's not. Yo, Jin! Do you play any Marvel Rivals? Are you a Marvel Rivals gamer? Are you an esports enjoyer? Do you love your country?
Here we go again. The point ticking forward slowly.
If you answer yes to any of these questions, come cheer us on, cheer OC on after this match. Haven't played in quite some time. That's all good.
Incredibly smart, great positioning. Harvey gonna find Ganbei though, as they are forced into that corner, and they do follow up, and
that's a-okay. Good to see Chinese team putting up a good fight. I actually, you say it that way, but I actually think the Chinese teams would actually perform. I thought they were going to perform better than NA. That's what I thought. I thought China teams would actually perform a lot better than NA. So I'm actually surprised that 100 Thieves is doing this well. That's my thought. Just because I think that this game is, because it's a Chinese game, I think it's actually quite, I would have thought it would be more pushed in China and everything. You play Psylocke? Oh, did you see the new Psylocke skin? Yeah, I understand that it's not prominent region in other esports, but like it's prominent in like League of Legends. And Valorant's getting quite prominent too.
My goodness, 100 Thieves going
in China, like there's some really good Chinese Valorant teams. They won one of the Masters or Championships recently. So you have not. You need to check it out. You definitely need to. So I understand, like, yes, they weren't really big in maybe Overwatch and stuff, but because it's a very Chinese-heavy, like, developers and everything, I reckon that has been pushed more in China, and so I'm actually excited to see, yeah, how it goes in China, because I think the Chinese teams are actually going to be really strong. They're going to probably be lagging behind the other regions for a little bit because they don't have as much of the experience in other hero shooters. But they're going to catch up really quickly because China loves their esports. They definitely love their esports. That's okay. You don't need to follow Jin. All you need to know is we're cheering on OCE. We're cheering on Australia and New Zealand and Oceania in general, and cheering on Ground Zero in particular because they're our region representatives.
We'll see how they do on this upcoming map because that was a map pick for OUG.
OC for sure. Let's go. That's why I was like, do you support or do you like your country or something? Because that's all you need. That's all you need, really. Well, you kind of need to know how the game works in a way, but then you can like get excited and be like, with us too, because I'll explain how it works if you need me to. This is just a warm-up match. It's a warm-up match, and it's also a match where I can eat. So I'm just eating my egg. I was meant to eat it at work, but I got so hungry, chat. I got so hungry. I ate breakfast before I left, so I ate at like 8 a.m., right? And then I got to work, and then by 11 a.m. I was starving, but I was like, I can't eat lunch at 11. I make a big box of snacks. But anyway, I decided to eat at 12. I decided to wait for a little bit longer. And then I started eating at 12, and then after that I was snacking, and then obviously I'm home now and I'm starving again, but I didn't finish all my snacks because I was trying to be good. I was trying not to snack too much because I thought I overpacked snacks today. I see the podcasters, you're in the right place. Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's right. Have you done any more casting since last time Wanderlust?
and that's a large part why they're winning. I think OUG, we were talking about earlier, they're
My poor egg. My first egg came apart pretty well. This one got a little bit mold. Can you see? Yeah, you totally can. Look at the damage. Why do I talk like that? Like what? Like an Australian?
I
don't know.
They're not studying.
I
it
don't
seems
know.
Like at this point, I think
It's hard.
Anyway, I think I need to go rinse it because there's a lot of like little eggshells on it. While that, I'm gonna go get some more food. 100%. You hosted your own Overwatch event and you casted like a stadium showcase. Just trying to get back into it. Yes, I remember you did the was it the women's or something like charity one or something? And then you've done yeah, your own Overwatch event. Is that another one on top of that? Or is that still the women's one that I'm thinking of?
And a lot of it
I'll be right
requires
back. Won't be long.
Yeah, that's the big thing. A few of these energy drinks over here, and you just kind of have to, go through all the practice. That's what we see even a lot of the professional coaches over in the crowd a lot of times studying, seeing what the bands are so far, because that's their first even real look in the current patch. Because even then, it doesn't matter what happened in the Ignite Stage 1 series in China or in North America, because things are going to be totally different on LAN. Although I think common principles, Shiv, I don't know about you, I feel like the common principles of the ban phase is you can sort of target ban. I think that's totally fair and valid to do it for really any role.
I think that's the most effective strategy. It's either you target ban a role or you target ban somebody, right? Yeah. Especially with a weaker hero pool. I mean, you got to have the studying, right? But
and on that, that's what makes bans towards a character that maybe the other team doesn't play as well feel so much worse. Yeah. And as we look back at the stats for OUG and 100 Thieves, I mean, Shiv, I think that we saw Terra pop off on Phoenix, as he does on these type of heroes, man. I really feel like the whole team is phenomenal for sure, and maybe we talk about Terra too much, but this guy really is a star. I mean, just constantly we talk about how good he is on these Buckies, Wolverine, on Phoenix.
I'm
he
back.
gets damage, he gets final
We're
hits.
supposed to, but yet something come up. You casted a few creative events and rivals in Overwatch, like the two face matches. You also event weekend. Oh, okay. I see.
Yes, exactly. Given all the resources from the
I
side
see.
whenever they can, and that's an easy MVP for sure.
I thought that was some. I thought you created one, like I don't know, some Valkyries ones or something.
He did. Was it Terra playing the Phoenix on the opposite side? That was a little bit of a diffage.
Was it a Mercy one?
Was a diffage indeed. I mean, 18 finals. I mean.
The one impromptu game with me. Is that the Mercy one I'm thinking of?
Phoenix very threatening. I think.
I don't even remember.
There was a lot of ladder talk about. Maybe Phoenix isn't as good as.
Oh.
There's so much to her kid. The movement ability.
Okay.
Across the board, she has flight. She has an iframe. She has movement with that, and then she has a reset of HP bar, and also movement with that.
I was trying to remember everything.
Sends you towards the center, similar to the Psylocke ultimate. Yeah, but just a ton to the kit of Phoenix, and utilized at an insane.
My knife doesn't fit my lunchbox.
Terra. Yeah, absolutely insane level there.
My lunchbox.
You're spitting in my mouth. No. Anyway, nobody even sees that on the outside. OUG, I think on that map, I had their moments, right? Like you said, on first point, it was crazy. They did so well on that Wolverine triple duelist for first point.
Right. Chris, I saw the base you got thrown in the deep end.
Cheesy sort of strategy. I don't know if a lot of teams want to play it throughout an entire map. I think in a lot of these second phases,
I remember you did well.
You see people kind of falter and get stopped, and it feels really bad, I think, on.
I remember you do really well.
In stuff, if you don't have a lot of cover, and I think a lot of streets phase, a lot of second.
So what do you do at the moment? Like when you're casting, do you do play-by-play or color? I feel like I forced you into color.
Second phase of the map, right? We saw OUG trying to.
I was like, can you color and I play-by-play? Usually, if somebody's new to casting, I usually put them in color. Because it's easy for me to feel and teach them how casting works when I'm play-by-playing and they're coloring.
Different composition, because right now Milan on that Wolverine, and I think also they rely.
You're in my house. I went to work today. I drove an hour and a half back home. It's now 7 p.m. and I'm now eating dinner. But that was my lunchbox for when I was at work. Hi, Billy.
That was their off-angle play. It was
that's actually technically my snack box. I eat a lot. I am a foodie. But yeah, I was just finishing off the kiwi fruit and eggs that I didn't eat at work, and now I'm eating my actual dinner. Hi, Flame Keepers! Good to see you! Color, you can play-by-play if needed, like when you cast out the rivals with Liger, we kind of swapped around. Oh yeah, yep. We just shut your mouth? Don't stress it! It's fine! I'm used to people on TikTok being like, oh, I'm gonna call them out. But yes, I am in my house. You are correct.
4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Well, you know what I'm thinking, Chip, just to sort of like
I'm
the
good.
reason why they might be losing.
I'm a bit hungry,
is the Loki ban.
and so I'm stuffing
The
my
Loki
face,
was
and I'm
removed
so
in that last
excited.
map, I believe, right, for them. They're not able
So
to
excited
run
for
without that Loki. I mean, it seems like they've lost
this
so much
thing at the
backline,
moment.
uh,
I was, Billy. I was a
right?
full-time
Maybe they
streamer
rely heavily on Xiaolong in that
until
to
4
kind
weeks
of
ago
keep
when I got a
everybody
full-time
healthy,
job.
always go for the
I have been
top
searching
best
for a
strategy in the
full-time job
game,
for a
which is
very,
find
very
the
long
balloon smash.
time,
So
like a
that was
year.
bit of,
Thank you so much for
wrinkle, I think, that
following.
would be
Appreciate it,
almost helped
Billy.
them tremendously.
But
That
that does mean that now my streams are a little bit wishy-washy. Oh, hang on, let me fix that likes thing for you. I just realized I forgot to activate it. There you go. Likes should now be counting this side. Look, it's you. Thank you so much for the likes. Hi, Nash. Little Betty told you we could find a stinky streamer. Stinky streamer. But yeah, I'm really good. I'm just stuffing my face at the moment. But yeah, I do enjoy Wanderlust. I do enjoy... Wait, Flamekeeper, I swear you keep following. I'm so confused, but thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the Profound Nice Fields. Welcome into the community. Ingagaru, it's good to see you again, lovely. Welcome in, welcome in. Why don't you follow me here? I'm so confused. I thought you did. I thought you did. Sorry, Wanderlust, I do enjoy, like, what is it called? Hybrid casting, but I do definitely think that, yeah, hybrid casting is definitely one that you definitely can't start with. There has to be one that you start, like, learning and growing into, because otherwise then it gets really confusing when you, both try and do the fights. So yeah, it definitely is, though. I think hybrid casting is definitely really good to do in, Overwatch and Marvel Rivals. You mean you get 5,000 likes, Billy? Appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. Food, you have to go again? You don't want to say hello? No worries, no worries. Yes, gotta make sure you stick to, not doom scrolling, essentially. I doom scroll quite a bit if I ever go onto TikTok. So I limit my TikTok usage as well. See you later in Gargamel. Bye-bye.
Then map 2 ship, you want to walk me through it as I stumble across in terms of the overall
Convergence Convoy.
The pie's pretty good.
So then back to Dom, and yeah, they are back to Dom.
And hot.
I think we talk about how Dom is very much a first fight win potential. I mean, a lot of teams will come back and make
definitely a
plays,
synergy thing.
especially if you get there before 70%. It's almost like you got to think of a clock within a clock, right? You have that percentage gaining, but you do not want them to get to 70%.
Exactly, yeah. Like, synergy is very, very important, and you got to get used to your co-caster 100%. The
because when you are doing it in
EOMM. What does that mean? What does that mean? Yo, Billy! Thank you so much for the 1,000 likes. Appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. You're on your way to 5,000, I believe. Only 4 more thousand.
It's going to force a unit maybe not even get there in time, which we've seen a few times.
Thank you so much, though.
I think when you're in Dom, you have the autonomy to play
Num, 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 num.
teams can't predict as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think you're right. And I think we saw a lot of that, maybe not in this series, but I think in the Citadel versus
EOMM.
because we saw a lot of those portal plays really
End of match.
Domination at 60% on the board instead of maybe towards
Madness.
I
don't know.
Maybe a loss there for Rad at the very end, and that was probably one of the best examples, I think, of your point, Chip, going back to that series with Citadel and Rad. The fact that the
EOM Demon, EOM Agent, no?
To sort of
no.
Throw it back to you, Shib, on this. This is a map now that we're going to. It's Hell's Heaven.
Engage only
right?
matchmaking.
It's going to be a scary map.
Oh!
Because, I mean, we already know Wolverine. This is like his best
So
map.
I was thinking, like, I was wondering if you meant like skill-based matchmaking.
Or is there going to be some sort of?
I was wondering if you meant like, yeah, skill-based matchmaking. That, because yeah, EOMM is a is how Marvel Rivals does it, which is like engagement. Is that what the O stands for?
Be like, no, let's do it again. This is his map. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I think if they're able to get that Wolverine through and they ban it, it's almost like
Diamond 2 to plat 3 in one night. That is not fun.
Team of 100 Thieves. Delena on the
No, it's definitely not fun at all.
Meanwhile,
oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Side, right, locking in for this upcoming ban phase that will happen in just a moment. I love these sort of camera shots that we have of all of our players too, just kind of locked in. You see the difference of a.
I don't know why I've never heard about it with EOMM agents and EOMM demon before though. What does the agents and the demon got to do with engagement matchmaking?
This team as well, assistant coach for 100 Thieves. So, I mean, this guy is ready to go. And I mean, there's a lot probably on his mind because this is his first real shot as a top, top 2, top 3 team in the game, right? 100 Thieves, we've known them to be consistently
Num,
the
num,
best,
num,
if
num,
not,
num.
or one of the best, if not the
The
best.
issue with this
in
game, though,
North
at the
America.
moment, tournament, is that there's a bit too much downtime per gameplay. Yo, Billy, thanks for 2,000 likes. Oh my goodness, you're nearly halfway. Sheesh, Billy. Let's go, let's go.
Yet to lose in these tournaments.
You actually got this, and you're gonna get it in like record time as well.
Not lost yet. It's very much still on the table for OUG to bounce back and learn from their mistakes in this map. But I think if you do that, that's almost
Num,
cements
num,
you
num,
as a
num.
potential lock-in for primary, primary lock in the beginning.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And speaking about primary locks, both teams going for those first bans. Magneto banned on the side of OUG. That means 100 Thieves will not be able to play the Magneto, and the opposite side, 100 Thieves banning out the Human Torch, knowing that OUG can't play that as much. So we'll see if they can kind of make these adaptations, right? I'm looking more at OUG's draft because we know how good 100 Thieves draft is. They're banning out Mantis,
Okay.
they're banning out Human Torch, 2 characters super strong right now.
No,
There's
Mantis,
also
no,
2 characters that
Torch for
control
OUG.
play, but maybe, I mean, who knows? We haven't seen OUG in an official match yet in the this mid-season play Mantis competitions.
I actually thought OUG would take this. I'm actually surprised that 100 Thieves got the second
Play
game.
is very high level, but for the Mantis in the triple res competitions, I'm curious how
Third,
good they
sorry.
are at that.
Yeah, we haven't
'Cause
had
I can
eyes
count.
on it just yet, but maybe we will as
No
the
Loki?
progresses here. We do see a very consistent ban line again.
Oh, I'm not surprised Loki and Human Torch being banned out. They're so strong at the moment. I mean, Loki's always been strong.
100 Thieves is consistently keeping that Luna in, and Millennia's been running Luna. I don't know if Millennia's ever changed off Luna, so it's almost like if you had a coach behind you, you could make sure you knew that and exploit that, but it's just not happening.
Well, here's the difference. Now we're going to go over to the Luna Snow Protect towards the end. Emma Frost Protect always sort of baits, I think, OUG in banning out Psylocke. Because Delena, I mean, they can play that Psylocke for sure, but there's the Psylocke ban on the opposite side, knowing Emma Frost goes through to get rid of that matchup. So Delena, a lot of pressure on her shoulders in this upcoming map. I think that's a fine play by OUG. Like we said, yeah, the Human Torch maybe not as big of a deal, considering, like, I don't think 100 Thieves like the Human Torch like that much. And the Captain America, that's smart, I think.
The wave.
Nice little wave there from Delena. Good to see all smiles from him. He's a funny guy. Make sure to check out his streams if you have not. But now there's, like we said, a lot of pressure on that guy. He's all smiles right now, but he's going to have to pop off on Psylocke with the Emma Frost team up.
And lock
Oh yeah, the Emma Frost team up's gonna be big.
Folks, as we progress forward to the start of potentially the final map here, if 100 Thieves can push through and get the job done. Remember, folks, these stages, at least for right now, are best of 5. So first 2, 3.
Faster 3! 3,000! Thank you so much, Billy! Thank you. Appreciate it.
I do think 100 Thieves once again.
You're very sweet. Thank you so much. Alright, here we go.
Just for a speed boost, and that will be switched right back to that Luna. Vinny is going to be playing. Ooh, I like the
Munching on food, yeah. I just got back from work recently. It's an hour and a half to drive back, Paul.
Yeah, a lot of success indeed. I think Gone
So I just got home and then I just went straight on a stream, basically.
The prioritization of Captain America has been a little bit more of an Asia region sort of thing.
The kidnap?
Right now. Oh my goodness, the pull. And
Oh my goodness.
Coming through with the Terra Cape. Take down Delena early on.
And Taro gonna put some damage out, supply those passives.
Potato! Hi, lovely Potato. Thank you so much for the 37 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. 37! An hour and a half? Yeah, in peak hour. In non-peak, it's like 45 an hour. Usually more than an hour. Hi, lovely. I'm good.
Is keep those stacks up, force your team to walk back as Vinny gets headlocked. Zhao is going to find Delena, but numbers are still in 100 Thieves' favor. And Terra going to keep the pressure on, going to walk in. We see some heavy
I'm really good. Now that I've eaten, I'm even better.
Terra going to clean up Spald now with a triple KO, and that is how you dominate space.
Absolutely, indeed. Now 100 Thieves built up those.
All right, 100 Thieves might actually take this.
First, and that's huge considering OUG on domination looked pretty damn good earlier, man. So we'll see how things continue for OUG. And
hello, lovely Katsudan-san. Hello. Food solves everything, right?
It's been a nightmare.
I agree.
Of OUG to deal with. I need to see more at the moment because right
I feel like I want to eat some more food, but I don't know what I want. Because I'm not as hungry. Obviously, I don't want like another full meal thing, but I could totally like get something desserty. Ice cream? Are you hungry? I was stuck in traffic for an hour and a half while hungry and needed to pee. I am now home. I am now watching esports. I have also peed and eaten. So I wouldn't say I was hangry. I just had priorities. Just a few priorities.
No, they don't indeed.
I wanted to get back and watch esports. Because straight after this, Katsudan-san, straight after this is our OCE team playing. The team that me, Liger, and Matty sent off to represent us. I mean, not necessarily we sent off, but we casted them and sent them off to China. And this LAN is taking place in China. Currently, this is 100 Thieves, which is NA, versus OUG, which is China. 4,000! Billy! Thank you so much for the 4,000 likes. You're so sweet. Appreciate it. Thank you. So, it's really exciting to see all the teams, all the regions get together and verse each other. Oh, OUG might be able to take the point, but 90% is pretty high for 100 Thieves. But then, yeah, after this, OC is going to play. Okay. Yeah, literally one fight territory, as the caster said. Because 98% is pretty rough. But looking at the ultimates, it's pretty rough.
One-shot combinations, right? You use that we talked about with the Meteor M.
Both of these Eternal Bonds are going to be live, available at the same time. Really, you just look at the strategist ultimates, and whatever is available is essentially really what's going to win the fight. So unless they're able to take out the strategist before the fight begins, which is also really important. So basically the strategist needs to stay alive right now, but now Eternal Bond is available for both teams, so there is Dance of the Butterfly available. She could go and try and flank in and get in, but Eternal Bond has been used, and so has the Phoenix ultimate. Ooh. I feel like 100 Thieves might win this. Yeah, they've won. They've won. They've done it. Oh my goodness, Millennia with a triple KO and got the pick earlier on. I think it was on Doctor Strange. He switched to Doctor Strange so he could teleport on, but yeah, not able to get on her. In time.
What an insane performance from Millennia in that first round, because finding those picks is not easy.
These jerseys are so boring. I'm so sorry, but they're boring. Look at that. Like they're like plain black and plain white. Can we have some color? Hello? What if you guys had a jersey? If you guys owned an esports team, what color would you make your jerseys? I would totally make it lilac. Like even if they were all like a boy team, yada yada yada, I'd still make them wear lilac. Cause why not? It's cute. It's pretty.
As a duelist, you know how to synergize with that well. You understand the position of how you combo, right? You know what you want.
We did it! Billy, we did it! Thank you so much for the 5,000 likes. Thank you so much, lovely. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you at 5,000 so? Yes, you are. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you so much, Billy. Appreciate it. 5,038. Thank you so much, lovely. Either a purple or a red? Yeah, red's pretty generic. Red's pretty good. Red would like go hard. Like a black and red or something like that. Yeah, that would work really well. Billy, thank you so much for helping us reach our goal. It's your apology for being mean. I accept your apology. I do. Though honestly, you never needed to do it in the first place, but honestly, thank you so much for the likes. Appreciate it so much. But it's also lovely to meet you as well. Okay, Milan didn't pop off there. Sometimes Milan pops off a lot, but like not in this fight. And red and black is simple yet nice. Yeah, it's pretty like simple, tried and tested, tried and true, you know? Red and black. I think red is a very good color, especially like when you think of Marvel as well. Marvel in general, a lot of Marvel uniforms have red in it. Like think about it, like Captain America, Spider-Man, like so many just have red in it. So red's a good color. Solid.
But when you focus so much on Vinny, I'm curious what the rest of 100 Thieves does.
I mean,
here we go. Mulan going to be making the switch to Punisher. At this point, I am afraid it is.
Yeah, both. I was gonna say both Eternal Bonds are gonna get used here. Wait, Sval got stunned in that bond. I think. I don't know if they completely finished it.
Ooh, great drop right there on a Terra. Not able to
Oh!
Ooh,
Oh, that's big. Oh, that's real big. Yep, okay, I think OUG are going down to the lower bracket. I'm calling it now. I'm pretty sure 100 Thieves are going to win this map 2-0. And then we're going to see Ground Zero! Whoop whoop! I'm excited. I'm excited.
Delena's hiding around the corner, feeling confident, does have that last stand like you said. If I was OUG, this would feel so brutal. I mean, Gombe's over to the thing, Tero's now over to that Punisher. This
They have one strategist ult. They have their Luna Snow ultimate. That's the last one they have. But 100 Thieves doesn't have it. Not for long though. Millennia is about to get it soon. Millennia is actually popping out. I'd say Millennia in this map has been... Oh, the kidnap failed. Has been probably the MVP for 100 Thieves, if I can say that this early. But like... so good. So good. Oh my goodness, Billy! Thank you so much for another 1,000 likes. Thank you so much, lovely. Appreciate it. I honestly thought you were finished, but that actually makes me so happy. Thank you so much for another 1,000. OUG are finally getting onto point, but I don't think they'll be able to hold it. Not with 100 Thieves. They might be able to. No, they can't even cap. Thank you for the live potato. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You have a good night. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the resub as well. Appreciate it. Night night. Okay. That's it. That's it. That's GG.
As 100 Thieves take out OUG and send them to the lower side bracket.
If you told me Millennia was a sub or a coach, whatever you may say, that was an MVP for me that last map, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look.
Then in that last map, we talked to, I know when we
And I can go get ice cream.
I was watching them play versus Envy.
So they just won 3-0 Hell's Heaven. So next we got Reject versus Ground Zero. So that does mean that if Ground Zero loses here, they're going to be versing OUG in the lower bracket. That'll be really interesting, seeing how Ground Zero... So Ground Zero are versing against an Asian team, specifically a Korean team. And then after that, they'll be verse. If they drop down, they'll verse a Chinese team. But if they win, they'll be versing NA. They'll be versing 100 Thieves. So hopefully we win, and then we get to verse 100 Thieves tomorrow. Exciting. Otherwise, down here tomorrow, and then we just gotta win every single map until we get to the end. And then we're gonna get to the end in grand finals, and they're gonna win in a best of 7. Trust me. I've got the script. I don't know. I'm very scared. I'm very nervous. I'm hoping we got this. But we have no idea how our region's gonna verse off against the other regions because we haven't really seen it that much yet. Billy! Thank you so much for another 1,000. Thank you so much, lovely. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm super excited for OCE. I believe. Well, I want to believe. I actually do think, though, we could do pretty well.
Okay,
I think we could do pretty well.
Like, okay, I see my team is dropping low. I need to ult. Sometimes you don't because of how strong the kits of heroes are. Yeah. Luna Snow clapping, with that shift, also keeping everybody alive with just left clicks. Doesn't even need to use their ultimate that early. So they're always trying to sort of wait as long as possible because when they have Vinny on the thing, they have the Emma Frost for the diamond form. So because you have so much things like damage resist.
Luna Snow is a very strong hero. He's not wrong. Luna Snow is very strong. Just her basic kit without using the ultimate is very, very strong.
They were playing very front to back, right? Yeah. With their comp. They're playing Punisher, they're playing Wolverine. And if you play front to back versus 100 Thieves, you're going to lose because that's how we know them as a good front to back team, a team that is well aware of taking damage with their vanguards and staying alive.
Yeah, I think that was perfect. I could not agree more. They almost played into it. It's so strange because the one time that they changed their composition into something more obscure, it was dominant, and then they just from then on, which it's very difficult to say to not run 2-2-2 because I do think by far 2-2-2 is the most traditional, most consistent composition to win, but once they changed things up, it got in 100 Thieves' head, and they decided to go right back and do it and kept it that way for the rest of the maps. And the bans never changed. We saw the mistakes need to be.
I think bans in Marvel Rivals and Protects are actually pretty strong. I think a lot of games are decided fairly early, and it's really cool to see that.
You cannot play like that. It cannot be the same bans consistently.
But if we know anything from these Chinese teams, like we said, and it's
8 hours uptime.
Generalization, of course, because Nova's a
Woo!
different team. These guys
Obviously, I think the casts have switched. They're not doing 10 hours of casting all in a row. That would be pain. But I think they're doing like 5 hours. I think they're doing like half.
People are like, okay, we'd scrim.
So 2 pairs a day.
And you'd be like, oh, this is kind of a joke, right? They're not doing that well.
Okay.
What happens down the line, we hear 6 months later, you have teams like OUG scrimming against teams like Virtus Pro, teams like Sentinels, 100 just region.
Wait, again? Really? Wait, no way. Is that 9,000? 8,000? I can't count.
The fact that you can kind of become a competitive
8,000! Really? Thank you so much. What are we watching? Hi, Joshua. We are watching Marvel Rivals Ignite mid-season finals, which is live in China, live from China. So it's in a LAN, so there's both teams. So that's my mouse just disappeared. Where'd it go? So there's 100 Thieves on the left here, and actually I don't know which team is which. So it was 100 Thieves, which is an American team, versus OUG, which is a Chinese team, and 100 Thieves won. But after this, Josh, we're going to be having OCE, Australian team, an Australian team versus an Asian Korean team. So I'm really excited to see how we go, because I don't know where you're from, Josh. I'm from Australia. You're Australian? Let's go. Do you watch much esports? Do you watch other esports titles at all? Because I don't know if you know, but Australian esports teams aren't always the best performing overseas. So I'm really nervous, because I'm really worried we're gonna get have a bad start to this new esports. But I'm really excited as well, because it's a new esports. Maybe we're gonna perform really well, and it'll be good. So it's all about this next game, this next series. Today has been really close in all of the matches. I've got my Wikipedia up. Only a little bit, but fingers crossed, this should be good. Yes! What do you play, Josh? What games do you enjoy? So we had, that's the play-in stage. So this is the main stage. We started today. So we had an NA team, Citadel Gaming, versus Envy, which is an EU team. The fun thing about this series was Citadel was actually 2 wins up, so they were 2-0, and then Envy reverse swept them. So chat was always like, oh, NA so bad, EU on top, yada yada, because they got reverse swept. So that was kind of funny.
Thank you.
Billy! 9,000 likes. Thank you so much. Love you for the 9,000 likes. No worries, Flamekeeper. Thank you so much for dropping by. Have fun at work. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. And then after that, we had Sentinel versus Rad. So that was another NA versus EU team. Wait, did we really have NA versus EU twice? Citadel being yeah, we did. Oh, that's so funny. And then after that, we had a Chinese team versus another NA team. There were 3 NA teams. One of them had to play in through the play-in stage, and they made it. And then the other European team made it through. So there's 3 NA teams, 2 EU teams up here in the main stage. Nova, which is a Chinese team, didn't make it, and Genji, which is the Asian team, also didn't make it. And so now we're gonna watch Asia Korean Team Reject versus OCE Ground Zero.
Yeah, and you were talking about smaller regions.
Overwatch mainly, Rivals, though a little bit of random other things too. You're an expert player? Oh, I see. What's play-in stage versus main stage? Okay, so we have each individual region. So obviously we have our OCE region. We only sent 1 team from there. So the team that came first from OCE got sent to the LAN. China sent 2 teams, first and second. The first, so our first seed got to go straight to the main stage. But the second seed of China didn't make it into the main stage, had to go through the play-in stage, and only 2 teams on the play-in stage made it. So it was the third seed from NA, which was Envy, the second seed from the second place team. I don't know how good your esports knowledge is, if you know what seed means or not. But the second place team of China and Asia and Europe. So, yo, 10,000 likes. Thank you so much, everybody, for the 10,000 likes, especially to Billy, of course. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Billy, as well, for the 10,000 likes. Thank you, thank you. I hope that makes sense. So basically, first seed from every region goes straight into the main stage, with NA getting an extra one, having second seed as well. Josh, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the Profound Rice Fields. Welcome into the community. For context, Josh, I am one of the official casters for OCE.
Yeah, I just want to see close games. And then I think that we've seen some of that over this tournament already.
That is me, right here.
You know, like
Thank you, Billy. Appreciate it. No, honestly, I do feel the love and support, so I really appreciate it so much. So, yeah, I was one of the main commentators. There were 3 of us. And Liger is over there at the moment to represent OCE. Unfortunately, he's not casting the OCE game, but he is casting tomorrow, so hopefully he'll be able to cast over our OCE game. Because I think the representation is really important for us to be able to, you know, have some important information from us. You send coins, but you promise to save for this money ticket. No, don't. If you don't need to, you don't need to. Is he? Is he not?
We may see a change there, you know.
I don't remember which days he told me. Which maybe I shouldn't have mentioned then.
Is a strategy, right?
I know he's not casting today, and I know he casted yesterday. So he's definitely casting at some point. I mean, how many pairs are there, Wonderlust? How many pairs? Isn't there only like 3 pairs? So if he casted yesterday as a second pair, he would then be on first pair tomorrow. Because they're rotating. I would assume they're rotating. So then it would be him and then another pair. These people wouldn't be casting tomorrow because they're the last pair of today, but they should be casting on Saturday. Sounds sick. Look at you go. Is it stressful being a commentator? It is, because listen to these guys. They actually sound good.
Everybody's trying to figure it out.
They're clear. They're articulate. They have tone and intonation and inflection in their voice without being overkill and feeling fake or anything. And they have a good, nice tone to their voice. They don't sound annoying. They don't sound grating on their on people's ears. But also, they're also saying the correct things. They're not saying incorrect or noob or bronze takes, like I would say bronze takes. But no, these guys sound really good. But yeah, being a commentator, there's a lot of like stress that does come with it. How many days are there? Saturday and Sunday is the last day. Sunday's the finals. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days in total.
Every single month, we're constantly updating the game of local rivals. There's so much you have to learn in such a quick amount of time, especially for these pro players.
I think that's really well put. I think the only thing that's not even necessarily a rebuttal, it's just teams have various strengths.
I'm gonna get some ice cream. If I go get ice cream, will you guys wait and wait for me to come back?
Every team is working to perfect that.
Because I would like some ice cream.
It's more so, what can we do to ensure that?
But then if I go, you guys might get sad and leave me. No, I'll go get some ice cream. I won't be long.
With Terra, I cannot wait to see what he says about that return around after
loss, but
oh.
Bring it back fairly well. So the question is, how do you feel about
Oh, he got cut off.
I feel really good about this series. Obviously, we didn't play to our best expectations coming into that series, but we make everything that anything happen because we obviously should have won round 1. We won draft and all that, but we lost it. And then after coming up to the second,
I want to
round,
listen to what he's saying.
Badly, but then we come back. Doesn't matter how badly you lost draft. You just got to keep going.
So we're talking about ups and downs, like you say, it doesn't matter how much you lose, but this is obviously a big international event, potentially the first for some of your players. Tell me about some of the ups and downs of the actual prep when it comes to this tournament.
I mean, ups and downs.
I feel like a lot of
prep,
classes here are
never
quite
been really
seasoned, though.
Any downs, only been ups because
no,
you
they are
in
pretty
these events,
seasoned,
you should
yes.
never focus on the downs. You
Same,
always have to keep
thanks
going
so much
forward.
for
You
the
never
follow,
dwell on the
Itadori.
past or
Thank
anything
you,
like
thank
that,
you.
'cause
Well,
that's just gonna ruin
thank you
your
so
mental
much,
going into the
appreciate
next
it.
game.
Not the follow, I said
So your
likes.
opponent
I
for the
meant
next
likes.
matchup is going to be either Reject or
Oops.
Ground Zero.
Unless-
The question is, do you have a preference? And if so, which one is it?
As I
Yeah,
said,
no,
I mean,
there's
it's a
some really
tournament,
good
you
classes
have to
over
expect
there.
Anything, so there's no preference. You have
Some
to be ready
really,
to
really
play
good
whoever you
ones.
have to be played, and you have to just bring your best every day.
So,
So
no,
there have
it's
been
really
some
good to
strong
hear
statements
the
from a couple of the other teams, including your fellow America's representatives in the form
professionalism
of Envy.
and like
So my
production
question is,
come
it's
through
only
from
fair if you also
NetEase.
get your chance to speak to the audience at large, to the other teams.
I mean, obviously, none of the beef is actually real. It's all we're all friends, we're all messing around and all that, and it brings the exposure. No one wants like an event that is no trash talk between people.
This
and it
guy,
brings
this
really good
pro
exposure to the
player,
game.
he's actually being
So,
good
I mean,
at
the results,
responding and
that's it.
replying and answering, being
Well, you'll be
interviewed.
moving on to the semifinals.
Not every
to
pro player is
Boris
good at
Westminster.
it. I'm
Thank you
wondering
very
if
much for joining me. And
they
we're gonna
help
be heading
the
back to the
players
cast.
get a bit of what is that? I think he just asked what is that, and he just responded with I don't know. What was that? Illy, you're a ninja. You appear weak, but you're actually overpowered. Let me turn that down. You have a crush on potato. It's okay. I have a crush on potato as well. I do. All right, we're back. I'm gonna go get some ice cream. 1 minute chat.
안녕하세요. 중국 광저우에 처음 와보는데 잘 대해주셔가지고 좋은 경험 많이 하는 것 같고 미드 시즌 파이널 이제 저에게 이제 첫 세계대회인데 우승하고 가도록 하겠습니다.
저도 중국에는 이제 세계대회하러 처음 와보는데 세계대회도 여러 번 경험해본 만큼 또 레디지에서 또 연습에만 몰두할 수 있게 환경을 좋게 만들어주셔서 좋은 성적으로 보답하겠습니다. 저희가 이제 리젝트 팀으로 또 이제 아시아 대표로 1등하면서 올라왔기 때문에 국제대회도 당연히 1등할 거라고 생각하고 있습니다.
미국 대회에서 1등을 했던 센티널을 가장 만나고 싶습니다.
무슨 팀을 만나도 이길 수 있다는 자신감이 있어서 막 상관없습니다. 저도 뭐 당연히 1등이라고 생각하고 즐기는 자는 이길 수 없다라는 말이 있어서 즐기고 가겠습니다. 즐기면 1등 할 겁니다.
그냥 뭐 딱히 저희가 이긴다고 생각해서 그냥 하던 대로 하고 있습니다.
너무 못하는 팀이라 충분한 휴식을 하고 있습니다.
저도 뭐 쉬어가는 경기라 생각하고 결승전만 생각하고 있습니다.
easy. Because easy.
1등은 정해져 있으니까 2등 두고 그냥 열심히 싸웠으면 좋겠어요.
어차피 너네 나 못 이겨.
I'm winner, you lose.
My name is Jet Labrie. I come from Australia, and it's my first time being in one of these major league events.
My name's Alex Pethig. In game I go by FMCL. I'm from New Zealand, and this is
We got a few minutes still.
Play video games.
Hi, my name is
This Battlefield 6 code is just not coming your way. You're mad.
I play support for Ground Zero.
Are you struggling? I know a lot of people are excited for that.
It's an Asian team. Their team name is Reject. That'll be our first game that we'll verse against them. So
their playstyle is really unique, and we know what they play, and we're looking forward to the game. We know it's not going to be an easy game, and if we have a good day, and we're confident we can take the win.
But overall, I think any team is like very strong at this tournament as they're all top tier teams from the different regions. Yeah, I think every team's still beatable, but every team's still losable against.
Okay, yes. So it was amazing because we were really like proud of ourselves, and
yeah, we're very excited for our first game. You know, traveling from different countries to come here to compete, to beat everyone. You know, very excited for it. Watch out.
What about?
what is that? I have no idea.
No, you're not real. It's Mr. Fantastic, of course.
It's the first time that this game has been able to hold an international tournament, so we're very fortunate to be one of the representing teams here. And you know, I hope Australia is proud of us, and you know, we're here to make an effort for ourselves. We're here to make a name for ourselves.
We'll appreciate every support we get, and we'll hope to do the best for you guys.
Cheer us on, please. Cheer us on.
嶺南有句俗話，飲頭啖湯，意思係湯要飲第一啖，事要敢為人先。
We came to win, to leave no doubt that we're the best team in the world.
이건 단순한 경쟁이 아닙니다. 역사에 남을 대단한 쇼가 될 것입니다.
We're not here to take part, we're here to take over.
Anything less than first is a failure.
이 경기장에서는
For
영웅을
minutes.
연기하는 게 아닙니다. 진짜 영웅이 되는 거예요.
Some chase records.
I'm catching up.
Set them.
30 minutes is a lie. I know a lot of people complaining about it, so probably just trying to send them out faster than expected. Probably, yeah, a lot of people are so excited for it. What's the category watch viewer list at?
让世界记住我们的名字。
11 people in follow list are playing it right now. She has legs. Hi, I have legs. Ooh, plot twist. You got like 15 people you're watching? Oh no, you got 15 people you mean on your follow list. Yeah, Rice picked up Hang Peak, listening party for an album coming out tomorrow. Ooh! Wait, which album? Alright, hang on. I'm making myself some chai latte. Chai latte with some honey. Oh, what the heck? 636,000. That's a lot. Sheesh. What time did it start? Because I noticed this was higher, like double this 4 hours ago. Or 8 hours ago. Anything less than first is a failure. Look at them all! Alright. we getting a visitor stream? I think they're going out for dinner. Wait, did you guys hear that too?
It is time for our final match of our second day of play. Please join me in welcoming to the
For deaf, we heard nothing. No, they're going out for food. They have to go now because it's 8 p.m. But they said they'll put us up on the beer garden TV screen. Yeah. So yeah, no visitor because yeah, the series is probably going to end before they start eating anyway. But yeah, we might be on the beer garden TV. Have you?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, my roommate and friend's a streamer, and they're like, what's her name? I'm like, Profound Rice.
Who are you saying this to?
Everyone, like people at Marketplace. Like,
Oh, what the heck? Wait, Marketplace? Doesn't know where we live then?
no, I went up to pick up the table.
Yeah.
Like that free table, and then they're like, oh, my boy's just left there, and you're like, they should follow.
Oh my goodness. Could have plugged yourself or like your Pokemon thing. Oh, right, of course, yeah. Oh, they're here. That's a reject. But what about OCE? Ground Zero. Till they put you on your phone so you get more viewers. True. That way to get dogs so you will love it you stream. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. Wait, I forgot to get my lactase.
And finally, please welcome to the stage,
lactase, no.
Gaming.
I don't know why I keep saying that. Ground Zero! Whoop woo! Where's my lactase though? Here it is. Look at them all! So making, but I have to. It's doable. I believe. I believe they've been trying so hard. I'm taking 2 for good measure. Actually, no, I'll take a second one later. Come on, guys. Look strong, powerful, and cool on your walkout. I believe. Is anyone gaming in jeans, by the way? I could never game in jeans.
In a region with only one spot, the competition is all.
Yo, Sati!
Only one spot, only one chance. But Ground Zero were unperturbed. They earned their spot here.
I don't think anyone's. You've worn jeans while gaming? I did that once, and I ended up with really swollen legs, really swollen calves. Because from here down, I had no blood flow, so it just got so swollen. Doing anything in jeans is uncomfortable. I agree. People go to work in jeans. It's crazy. Wait, their uniform includes trackies? I like that. Ranzo, you should have invested in trackies too. Then you'd look more uniform on the legs too.
Final match of the day.
Hi, Rapsy.
Indeed, as we progress into seeing, Reject versus Ground Zero. I am so stoked to see how these teams play, both of which teams we don't have a ton of experience watching.
We do not, and that's why it's time to kind of come back through and chill out, watch this last game, because I think a lot of people for them on stage are not going to see these. Are they going to see these players for the first time? Right. This is going to be the first time that a lot of people are watching Reject, especially who upset.
Dude, you're casting at OCE time.
Yes.
You're casting at Asia time.
In North America, and then also in other
Your
regions.
Your American audience are asleep right now. These people that are watching right now have seen these teams. I promise you.
Getting third place. So a lot of regions had shakeups and different things sort of happened. Same thing with I believe Kenga Esports. Sure. For the Oceania region, the fact that Ground Zero.
Everyone's wondering where
was definitely crazy, right?
Liger is.
Team over there. There's so many good teams in the Oceania region, which I know Liger likes to talk about behind the scenes. And it's true. There's a lot of very good talent from that region.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to get eyes on them today. We talk about smaller regions and rivalries, obviously being very impactful and important, but coming through with only one slot.
Yeah.
Over in that
Is there a
region,
double?
making your way to this
I'm
tournament is
listening to
gotta
it
be
through
exceptionally hyped. But then
through my monitor.
Similar size on game one of this side of the bracket. There is a conversation.
The double
saying
shouldn't be
maybe
that
this
bad,
side of the
right?
bracket
It
is
is
a little
doubled.
bit, quote unquote, easier, but
Surely it's not that loud though, right?
LAN events, anything can happen, so that can't be said.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's not.
Oh, I guess it is a little
We're
loud.
at the mid-season. It almost seems like
I'll do this
nothing is
then.
easy.
Yeah.
Like you can't just get free bread, right? It's not as an easy way to the top, right?
Sure.
Does that make it less?
And I think over
You're
here, like, there's, like,
nitpicky?
literally
Okay,
the
no
best team
worries.
from Oceania
A
playing
bit of
right now.
stereo,
This is
you know?
also Reject, the last hope of
Oh.
Korea, basically, guys. Like Gen G is already out of the
Maybe
tournament.
this is a
so
bad
are
idea,
Nova.
having ice
We
cream
have
and
a
hot
lot of
drink at
these
the same
Asia regions, I
time,
think, are
because my
starting to
teeth's
sort
gonna
of
go
realize
hot, cold,
the
hot, cold, hot,
prominence
cold.
of the Western scene right now. I mean, there's a lot of good teams from the West, and not to say there isn't from Asia, but I think a lot of the top Asian talent is probably a little bit spread out, right?
Sure.
That's the difficulty when your region is maybe not as big in terms of player count, right? You can sort of you have those pieces, but
In both a
sometimes
good
those
and a
pieces are
bad
not in the
way.
right
Wait,
places.
how am I?
Okay, I
Oh,
absolutely
because of the
respect
drink.
that. I think, these
The
teams
drink's
from
nice,
what
though.
I'm
I really like the
understanding, are
warm,
running a
because
little
I
more
was really
unique
cold
compositions. They
earlier,
like that
right?
damage boost count that we had been seeing, so
I was really
there is
cold, and then I
potential
went
to
and got
see
ice
Vance's
cream, so
cloaking
I'm a bit
ban.
silly.
I know
But
that,
hey, now I've got
they're
ice
not
cream.
afraid to run some more off. We've seen 3 and 3 for the side of Ground Zero, which I think is crazy in terms of just in general, not just on a spawn door hold. 3
Oh, the
Vanguard,
whole
3
time.
3
Right.
Vanguard, 3 strategists. So can definitely get unique here. I'm just looking forward to seeing if that actually pops up. I want to see some more. different stuff. We talked about- It's funny. We should mention this.
Hi,
Oh, yeah.
lovely.
We talked
I'm
about
so
we wanted to see something
excited.
unique. I wanted to see the thing getting thrown.
It's
by
our
Jeff, and you
OCE
wanted to see
team
Jeff,
now
and it happened in
versing
the exact same
a
day.
Korean
So,
team.
yeah, I
Ground
think-
Zero
what's next?
versus
I don't even know.
Reject.
No, yeah, exactly. We got to think of more things.
Ice cream is worth
So I
it.
wanna see-
I also have my
Let me see
lactose.
Thor,
I
yeah,
guess.
Thor and Pelkey.
Yeah.
You got Thor. Yeah, I
Lactase.
got Penny. Perfect.
Lactose.
There we go.
I like
Job done. And it's
lactose. That's
interesting
why
that
I'm
we haven't
eat
seen too much of
lactase,
those two things. Like
lactose.
Thor,
I was about to say
it's
lactase
harder, I
nuts
think,
again.
in the current patch to run Thor.
What happened
You said
to
that later
OUG?
on,
They're down
things
in the
are
lower
gonna
bracket
change,
now.
but, right now, it's been tough.
Yeah, for those who maybe don't know, in the upcoming patch, Thor is going to see some
They lost.
love when he uses his bubble. It will actually ground opponents, which is going to be great for
Dude, I was like,
anti-dive
these
and just
nuts?
healing in the backline and also for your
Like,
ultimate
where
functionality. But
the
I think with
lactose
Penny,
at?
It's difficult because
yeah.
that ult is just not great. It's essentially just a sustain ult that doesn't last
Right at
long.
the lower? What do you mean?
Coming on
It's always been lower bracket.
at 9 a.m. So
Winners and
people coming up
losers?
season
It's never
3.5,
officially
man,
been
I'm so
winners and
pumped.
losers,
That
I'm
we're going to
pretty
see
sure.
Blade too. Some
can't wait for Blade.
anti-heal. I'm sure a
I'm
lot of people
pretty
are
sure
excited for that, because
officially,
that's the
people
first
do say
time
loser
we're gonna
bracket,
see
but I'm pretty sure
anti-heal in this
officially
game
it's always
when
been lower and
strategists are
upper
that good.
for
Yeah, I mean,
years,
just
for
from
years
looking
and
at
years.
Blade in some of these streams,
No,
you
I
get
mean, that's
anti-heal
totally
on that
fair. You can
ultimate,
call it
which
loser
is
bracket. I don't
crazy,
really
and
mind.
then also
But
when
the
you
official
dash
name is lower
with your
bracket
shot,
and
yeah,
upper
so a little
bracket.
bit of you can apply it in multiple ways. And that, that's going to enable some more one-shot combos on these strategists, so it just changes the game completely.
Maybe.
And as somebody that mains an anti-heal character,
Lower bracket
I'm
is a nice
excited
way of putting
for
it.
all the Blade
But yeah, I
mains
don't
to get
mind people
all
calling
the
it loser
flame on
bracket.
social media.
I call it loser bracket sometimes. It depends on my my mood. Like these nuts.
Every time. It feels like every single patch.
Yeah, love how Ihad up
That's
arrowed
the-
like
that's
these
what makes
nuts.
this game so great.
Come on, Ihad, you like it. You like it. You secretly like it.
A lot of people that complain about things.
Lower and loser, one of
especially
the
if
for
they're
a reason.
complaining about video
Exactly.
game patches. So, it's a good situation to be in, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and things constantly change, right?
Exactly,
like, for example,
exactly.
Thorman
You know
has
it.
been the most meta, and now we're going to see that change. We're going to see Warlock with the no longer having
You
that
do,
Guardian
though,
Revival
Ihad.
composition
You do
is-
like it.
And then now he's going to have a team up with Luna that enables her to be anti-dive. Just the stuff changing.
The second
consistently,
chance bracket?
At
Sure.
that amount, at that level, is going to shift up how the game is played and how the
I call
bans
it
are
last
structured. I
chance.
mean, even from this tournament, from when we saw
Rather
it
than
at
second
stage 1,
chance.
the bans have been vastly different. It was Mag Emma guaranteed.
Is there
every
is it
game.
a double limb
Torch was
bracket?
there sometimes,
Is there
but
a
now we're
triple
gonna see
limb
this
bracket? I've never seen it in
coming
play.
out, maybe in this next match instead.
Oh,
of
I
being
guess
part
at that
of
point you
priority
might as well do
Right,
Swiss.
Yeah, that's going to be something that's going to be. I feel like this past
Swiss,
two
right?
has
Get
been,
good bracket,
pretty
legit.
damn good. You know what I mean? Like, it's been compared
Just to
to
suffer.
previous
You like
patches with
suffering
Torch,
with
I think, being so oppressive. He's as strong. Don't get me wrong, with people banning him and stuff. But the difference, I think, this patch is that Torch is not as OP. Same thing with Iron Fist. Same thing
Triple
with
Limb
Psylocke,
wouldn't
still
make
pretty strong.
sense.
But, you know, there's a lot of things that are a little bit more, allow for
Why
a little
not?
more versatility, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Maybe some of these
Like,
duelists
why
getting
wouldn't it make
nerfed a little bit
sense?
is bringing in those triple strategist compositions that you were talking about. Maybe the opportunity to play triple strategist, triple Vanguard if you really want.
Yeah.
And well, speaking of actually an interesting comp too.
It wouldn't make sense in the fact that it wouldn't be worth it. But you can make it work.
Maybe we'll bring it up later. The Gator comp
Totally.
is something that I want to maybe
You have an
bring up.
upper, middle, and lower bracket.
Have you heard about that one?
If you
We'll
lose
talk about
one,
it,
you go
but-
into the lower bracket.
Yeah, so
The middle
let's dive in
bracket,
here.
then you
We
lose
see
again. You go into the
Team Cup.
lower
We got
bracket.
Gargoyle, Mocha, one of the few female strategists leading right alongside of Aramori at this level play.
crazy.
Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome to see at this level. We got Dobie, Piggy, Finale, and Gnome, and they are an incredibly strong team. A little bit under the radar. They want to know.
I'm excited.
Another one of those, chill vibe teams.
Mocha making me want to switch regions, switch allegiance, and cheer for and cheer for rejects now.
You discuss as a team and you make the adapt.
I like my female pro players. I like it a lot. I think they're really inspirational.
It's Zen Starry, Maddie, you got King Bob, Nami, and then Duip, and then also FMCL. And, Liger was talking about these guys, how good they are, and I think the Oceania region has been, a very tight race, I think, to see who's going to actually qualify for this tournament. I know Ground Zero had to beat out, multiple teams twice in a row. So, I think this team definitely has what it takes to continue on in this tournament, do well, considering how there's a lot of good talent from Australia. One that didn't make it, we talked about Demon earlier, and I'm sure we're going to, learn a lot about these guys today when we watch Ground Zero play against one of the best Korean teams in Reject.
And speaking of these guys and learning about them, this team is, and this is going to lead into a whole other conversation I need to have with you. This team has open
I think
comms. There's
had
sometimes
some, but
there's
they
an
have put it out.
IGL,
You see
in-game
Moko?
leader that
You
will
wanna
own
see
comms. This team is very much open,
more,
where everyone has a piece. They keep comms
Yeah,
short,
girls in the pro esports team. That's
focused.
fair.
And then
That's
there's
so
someone
fair.
that tries to lead into the discussion around
But
ultimate
I am
donations.
still pro
And that
OCE.
is
I
actually
still
going
got to
be
cheer on my
Zen
Australian
Zen Starry,
team.
excuse me, is going to be the one who kind of coordinates those ultimates. Outside of that, it's just keep things calm. If you find someone low, the team echoes comms, and that's when you hear like, Luna, and everybody matches because they make sure they're all on it, right? Like it forces you as a team to be cohesive and locked in.
Yeah, I think the difference in this game is that it's very interesting.
There's
because, like I said, like,
three
the
NA teams.
IGL is definitely very crucial.
Yeah,
it can be. If you have somebody that talks as much as, like we saw, I hate bringing him up so much, but that's just the, the person that we
There's,
talked to, I think, before the tournament, and trust me,
so-
because we know how that guy yaps a lot, right? And I love Trust as well. He talks a lot.
Sure.
But that's a good thing. It brings a lot of pressure off of other
So,
players. When you have somebody that
two
talks that
NA
much,
teams,
you
seed
don't
1
have
and
to do as
seed
much.
2,
You don't
went
have to say
straight
as much,
into
and that's
the
when you
main
focus on
stage.
yourself
But
and
one of
your
them went through the
gameplay.
play-ins,
And because there's 6 players
Envy,
in the server, a lot of
and
times
they
it's sort
came
of like you said,
through.
it's open
So the
comms.
third seed
Sometimes there is that
had to
1 or
play
2
in,
one or
and
2
they
players
made
that are a
it.
little
They
bit more quiet,
qualified.
more reserved,
So there's 3
and that's
NA
fine,
teams at the
because that
moment.
lets them kind of focus. Yeah. It's just
Envy
you
is one of
you
them.
definitely need
Sentinels
communication,
lost
and
against
that
the
is,
EU
in
team
terms of what
and
value you
down in
bring
the
to
lower
a team,
bracket. Citadel won against the
how you
EU.
do it, right? That's
Envy
how
won
you
against
bring
Citadel,
value
which
to
is
your team.
another
That's how
EU team.
I managed to get
So it's going to be
into
another
literally
NA
the
vs
tier 1
EU.
seed
100 Thieves won against the China team. So yeah, it's currently 2 NA teams in the upper bracket. One, still in the upper bracket with 1 EU team, and we're gonna find out whether or not a OC or an Asia team is gonna stay up there.
These guys are young.
Yeah.
And the lower bracket is currently EU, NA, China, and
Sort of learning experiences I had was getting kicked from a team because I didn't talk enough, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what happens, right? You need to kind of break out of your shell.
We've got
if
a
you're
visitor
player trying
chat.
to
So
make it into the tier 1 scene. Have to talk more,
Oh,
especially if
she got spooked.
maybe
Never
are
mind.
even with some of the players at the high tier.
Well,
or
you're
wherever
not
tier
watching
you're
them now, Rapsy. They're not playing yet. You're gonna have to come back tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree. I think
I don't know what
you
the
talked
order
about
is, or whether we're going upper bracket first or lower bracket. But we've got these two and
super communicative. It's good to have somebody be a little more quiet and listen. And
these
echo
two
comms.
tomorrow.
But yeah, IGLs. I think that is very important.
And then Saturday will
to have
be
someone kind of
all lower
leading that.
bracket,
Like I said,
1,
they do have
2,
that, at least
3,
in alt
and
communication.
this final
But
upper
yes,
bracket up
comms
here.
are incredibly important
And then
in
the
ranked in general. I think if
Sunday
you
will
wanna
be
climb
the
ladder,
lower
you
bracket
do
final
need to
and the
have
grand
comms.
final.
Granted, that, if toxicities in any game, you can definitely mute that out, send the ban report or the request. But yeah, comms win games, and it's that simple.
I know when I play with you, Shiba, I just immediately beat you.
Of course.
Off the rip.
As you should.
As I should. You know, it's just like immediately I'm just like, damn, I hate this guy. Just
So it's a pretty quick weekend.
It's too good.
I understand that.
Not
gonna lie.
Immediately, just like I do on broadcast. That's why sometimes I respond to you. You know, just
that makes sense.
I've heard some horror stories behind the scenes. Sometimes players will mute their coach before a match, and that is suboptimal to say the least.
Not cohesive.
No, not cohesive indeed. And it's kind of ironic as well.
Wait, what? Did you just say some players mute their coach?
You know, it's a different story, I think, for at the pro scene, right? These guys, there's so much you do have to talk about. And like you said, Reject, one of those teams that can have those great communications across the board, just talking to each other all the time. And that's what we talk about in terms of, like, Korea as a region, right?
Sure.
As a region, I feel like this is sort of the best region at talking, right? That's why they're so good at hero shooters in general, right? That's why I feel like in the past, Korean teams have dominated the hero shooters. It's because their comms are so good.
Yeah.
They're so amazing at just coordinating dives together, and I'm sure Gnome leads a lot of those sort of things.
Yeah, I mean, and we're going to get down the line here shortly. This team is, I mean, they're known for being, I think the one thing, like I talked about, they want to be calm, cool, and collected, but Finale is one of the strongest sidelines in the game. He is disgusting. I believe they have told me he has, he's been in the conversation for the best Korean, and I know that is going to be a point that is going to be contested over time. But Finale, I'm excited to see that side lock. I wonder if that's going to be banned out. I wonder if
you know what's interesting?
That has been something that's been consistent with talking
I'm
about this
watching
team
the cameraman,
the
right?
Vanguard role.
And when I've been taking videos,
there with Emma and
I'm always so conscious of how shaky I am.
He's
With my video filming.
As a Vanguard, he is.
But then watching the cameraman, if they weren't moving, if the camera wasn't moving, it just wouldn't feel natural. Yes! Marvel Rivals Esports, we're about to watch OCE, our Australian team, our Australian representative versus Korea.
These guys are so good at working
Hi, Wanderlust. Girl, what?
Like this region is known for having very strong.
I just think, it looks actually much more natural. Oh, girl, that's what you mean. Yes, I know. I mean, there was a girl earlier. There was a girl earlier, Wanderlust. I don't know about you, but
so many talented young female players.
As someone who really loves women in pro esports, pro esports players, female pro esports players,
to see her stepping up, and she is a very
I felt my allegiance waver slightly. I was like, oh, we need more. And we need more. Yeah, there's Amara,
we dominate the space.
Amara,
or 90% or whatever. Not that many.
Amory. I forgot her name.
Communicate when sometimes there's a lot of.
Why am I not there? We only have one OCE esports cast representative due to it being mid-season. So Liger's over there representing us, and he's doing a pretty good job. So yeah, only one of us got to go there. But hopefully there'll be another LAN, and hopefully we'll have another opportunity to go, and hopefully maybe then it'll be bigger and we can have everybody there. That's the dream. That's the dream. But yeah, legit Wanderlust, my allegiance started to waver. I saw the female player, and I was like,
letting your
girl
dive help you, because a lot of times
nah, we're gonna cheer on OCE.
Doing their own thing, but for
my personal
definitely like the core part of the team and decide a lot of the rotations
fight
and that sort of
for
stuff.
female representation has to wait.
Running that main line, Mag, Emma, very consistent. You got to have somebody that does
same
that on
L,
every
same.
team. Mag is still at this point an incredibly strong hero, even with the change coming to that bubble. No longer going to be 300 HP.
But also Wanderlust, she can kick ass
see a change there.
down in the lower bracket.
The call out there, much love from Nami. Nami actually
she can kick ass in the lower bracket. That's fine.
GZ. So this is going to be the big test, right?
Yeah.
Slotting in here recently with the team, trying to get comfortable, seemingly comfortable from the immediate camera presence. I love it.
Well, he said 2-0. Is it 3-0?
I'd love to see that.
I just maybe a domination, I guess. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Give him a little
Was
bit of slack.
she?
No, he wants that dub.
Which one?
3-0.
The Korean player?
He's going to go 2-0 and then get reverse swept just like Citadel earlier, dude. Oh, no.
What a callback.
Bob, though. I mean, this guy always
Mako? No, Mocha. Mako. Is it Mako or Mocha?
He had the most annoying Valorant accent, but it was sort of hilarious. He was like, hey, guys, how's it going, dude? What's up? What's up? It's me,
the gamer
Bob.
voice. Yeah,
it's me, Bobber. How's it going? And I'm just like, it's the most strange
I thought I saw-
conversation
yeah, it's
ever with
Mocha,
that guy.
Mocha.
Got Matty F on these strategists as well. Very, very.
I believe that.
talented
I
players
believe
across the board,
that.
especially the
I
strategies
was
of
against
this team
Korea.
on Ground Zero, but
So it's a
man, right
Korean
now,
team.
in general,
So this one's Australian.
Ground Zero has a lot to
Ground
prove. I
Zero.
think that's what Liger said as well. I mean, as a guy who knows this region so well, this team definitely can upset Reject today if they were to win.
Yeah, I think they want to prove themselves. It's not even necessarily a lot to prove. They just want to be that team that shows up here in this tournament. Zenstarry, one of those group players. So there's about 3 of them at this level of play that are very confident in Groot, but only seen Groot, I believe, 2 maps today a few times.
Yeah, his
more than
Groot,
that when we were
Zenstarry's
looking
Groot's
at
actually pretty
I feel like
good.
we've seen a lot more Wolf too. We didn't really see that in the play-ins as much.
Which I don't like it so much. I know.
Wolf, but it seems seemingly, you know,
And then
especially
also-
if Invis is available.
Yeah,
but-
and also the lack of counter.
I mean, I know Liger's
that
being
happens
like
as well. I mean,
yapping
there's so
in the
many
back, being
tiny
like, you
things
gotta
that
give
it just feels
OCE
like
some
these
rep.
regions are learning each other inside
We
and
need
out.
it.
Those are those tiny differences, like you said.
Make the world
earlier, that
recognize
make a big
us.
deal.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, we're going to see what they do here. I am very excited to
Well,
look at Reject. Like I said, haven't had too many eyes on. Definitely saw a bit of Ground Zero play. They are a strong team.
They kind
Just a
of.
matter of if they can push forward in this bracket. And I am
I feel like they have more to talk about with OCE
stuff we were talking about.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. And
than they have
I think
for
this team-
Korea.
I have slight
Because
doubts
Korea
about that. Only because
is just, you know, like the esports country.
You know, maybe
Maybe not in hero shooters yet, but they are basically the esports country, right? And they're getting better at other hero shooters. Feels like they're gonna lock him.
That's the most unique. I think, that.
And the casters did mention it already, and also they were also looking at the OCE team.
What was the way to say it? It was like
Go takes in one rocket.
Yeah, OCE isn't as recognized. But also, yeah, they talked a lot about the Korean team when the cameras were on them. But yeah, OCE is a bit unknown.
When Cal was setting up for Envy on stage, because obviously they have Gator as their coach, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, I don't think you ever would run that composition. Would you?
You'd have to
all
be,
tanks and
you'd
only
have
one
to be
rocket?
really brave. It'd have to be dive, right? Rocket's great at avoiding dive. You switch to rocket a lot when you are struggling with that.
Right. And what did you think about when I think earlier
I'm
when
scared.
Vinny?
Oh, I'm so
I
scared,
think
chat.
As a reportal play,
I'm about to run out of my
the Rocket Raccoon. Like, what did you think about that when they wanted to come back?
The food and the desserts and the sugar I was gonna have. But after being a main broadcast for a couple of minutes, you're like, oh guys, can we not have anything nice because we're in regional opportunities? Wait, why? Did they say other things? How have I got live captions? I set it up in OBS.
And it looks like off the rip here, Reject.
Wow, the stage looks so cool. I know, representing your country, playing Marvel Rivals, playing esports is pretty cool.
How good Luna Snow was. I mean, the last map with Millennia as well. Like, that's crazy how good that character is. And Emma Frost Protect for the other side of Reject, right? Going to get rid of... Wait, shit. By the way, question. Sorry, I know you're looking at this ban phase, but Venom gets banned as well. Why is Reject's... why is RC their sort of...
That's what he wanted to say? I'm looking at these bans and
I'm
protects.
thinking about it. I'm like,
I'm like, are they just banning Human Torch because he's that strong?
Okay, just thinking about it.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure, but the locket of
Like, ban's basically the same ones. Why are they banning Venom?
You know, we had an idea that could come through.
Well, that's what did 100 Thieves do that earlier? They did, right? They literally just did. They protected Cloak earlier as well.
Nobody
Because
bans
of how
Loki
strong that
out.
hero is, and on the opposite side, Mantis, Luna Snow bans.
They banned 3 Vanguards. Oh, that's kind of...
That's
kind of nasty.
Targeting those strategists on the opposite side to force.
Yeah, I mean,
certain players to play certain things. So Cloak
I'm
and
surprised
Dagger
they
have
let
a
Loki
protect for
through.
The other side of Reject, they cannot play.
They don't want
Captain
it?
America Torch, Human Torch, or Mantis on the opposite side for Ground Zero. They cannot play the Torch
one, Emma
as
Frost?
well as the Captain America Venom
Yeah.
and Emma. So very big focus on Vanguards this time.
That's-
on the opposite side. For
I don't know
Ground
how I
Zero.
feel
Maybe
about
trying
that.
To pin them into a uncomfortable tank line or Vanguard duo.
Yeah, and I think that's one of those strategies on banning that is.
I
maybe
mean,
not
at
underutilized,
least
but it's
like
found
Ground Zero is
success
still
in this
like
tournament,
I
so why
think
not do it?
Zenstarry's
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
Groot
makes
is
sense. Yeah, get rid of
really
the Torch
good,
because of how many
but
teams are
like
good at
doesn't
Torch,
mean
so
that the gameplay
can't,
is going to be
then
good.
focus
Like
on a
the
hero, right?
team
Focus on a certain
composition.
role, and
They're just the
that's
entire
definitely a strategy for
chat
sure.
getting
I
swamped
like
by
that
OCE
idea for sure.
degens.
Going into it, man.
Oh, right. I
What
understand. Sorry.
is your
I
prediction,
understand.
Oh man, I mean, I think for this series, I got to take Ground Zero.
No.
I'm taking them today because I kept having, a member of Ground Zero coming to my chat room being like, guys, you don't even know how good Oceania is. You don't know how good
Oh
this region
no!
is. Maybe they have a
I
chance
feel
to
like
do it
these
today.
casters
Shit,
are
what do you
getting
think?
debated by our passion.
Put me on Reject just for the sake of the battle that we keep doing. You got to join.
I think we've got a chance. Don't get me wrong. I think we've got a chance.
How many you want? Are you gonna put on?
But I don't know. Against
Maybe not.
No.
against the
Reject playing
Korean team is
that,
going to be quite hard.
Emma Frost as
When
well, as well
we
as,
were watching MRC, when we were
Sidelock
casting
as well, right? Because
MRC, FMC.
Psylocke did not get banned for
Yeah, and FMCL,
The Korean
it's
team
funny, FMCL
completely
is very
like
much known for
decimated
playing
everyone, like
melee
5-0
heroes, but
kind
when
of type
they showed the
vibes.
heroes that
He
were
would be so
his
proud of his
favorite,
influence,
they were
yeah.
shit skits. I was
I
wondering if
bet.
they were playing a little bit of mind games. as
Because
Na'Vi
yeah, they like
is gonna
basically
be on
5-0
that
to every
Phoenix
single person.
FMCL
Like
early on
our
here, trying to
OCE
make
team
some
came
space,
second though,
and
so
we
we
see
did
the
pretty
group
good, but we
opening
didn't
on
really
here
stand a
as
chance
Zen
against the Korean
keeping
team.
it up
But that
in
was
lane, one of the
MRC where things are quite
strongest
different.
duelists potentially in
Yeah, I
Korea
knew
based
Zensai
on
was gonna
this, but
play
we have
Groot
been
here.
told, excited
I'm
to
not
keep eyes on.
surprised.
Great
The
tackle.
kidnap, that's
Downtown
not
with a
good.
rocket boost
Zensai is
jump.
gone.
Making that grab early and then switching off Rocket to ensure that was still allowed. Tackled
Wolverine's
right back by
really good
FMCL,
against
good
Groot.
escape there.
The
And still
kidnap
managed to
is
hold
just
on to
so
the passive.
strong.
That is the key. As I
And
say that,
yeah,
passive
like
popped
I think
instantaneously, and they will
Wolverine's
still
pretty
battle
strong
on
at the
this
moment,
point.
especially
Numbers
with
up
Phoenix. So
slightly
I'm not surprised
on the
both teams are
side
running that.
of
Phoenix
Reject,
and
still
Wolverine.
owning Nami now, adding
Good
that
old
passive stacking, but
OC
staying
Ego.
on this support
This is the
also can
first
go in
map.
and
It's not the
tackle
first
that last
match.
hit.
It's not the
Doesn't
first
get
series of
value.
the day.
FMCL doing
This
it
is
as well.
the fourth
Maddie
one of the day,
gonna
but it's the
no
first
longer
map,
have
the first
that
game between
strategist
these two.
line all. It looks like Reject will have ult advantage
So it's
in
currently
this next
0-0
fight,
each.
and
It's the
they're very
first
close to the
two,
point as Gnome takes out
first
Duet.
two,
right now, nobody tapping the
three.
point. Look how
No,
close
first
it is to being
two.
tapped for Reject, man. We're right there.
Yeah,
but
first
Turtle
to
Ball comes
three.
out, King Bob wants to stall, and Zensai reacts.
Somehow
Takes
no
out
one's got
Kelly,
it yet.
again.
And here comes
Okay.
Zensai with a bit of damage. It is going to find one. Gargoyle going to find Maddie. And that's a nice
Heck.
piggy.
Alright, now they've got the
on
point.
FMCL.
That's fine, that's
RC
fine.
still
Not a
holding
bad
on to
fight,
the
not a
point
bad first
as
fight.
they finally
We
get this
actually held our
battle
ground.
to
I'm actually
slow
quite
up.
happy.
Gnome
This
gonna
makes me
take out
happy. Oh my
Zen,
goodness, we're
and
holding our
that
ground.
should be
This is
enough
good.
for them to get this point.
Ground
Get this space to push forward.
zero.
And the biggest thing is even though
Ha,
Reject
ha,
weren't
ha,
planning
ha.
those eliminations necessarily, they were
I'm
at least
so
gaining the
scared.
space, right?
I'm
You
so
saw how
scared.
far
You guys
back
got
Ground
this.
Zero was positionally. They were always at a disadvantage, having to walk in with their ults against Reject, who can always either decide to
That was
kite
a
or
long
kinda
first
push
fight.
out
It was
towards their
it was
shelter. So
intense.
right now in the sort of front
Yeah,
that play style, which is
Marvel
what's happening,
Rivals
because a
get
lot
their
of the
ultimates
Vanguards
build up quite
were
quickly,
removed.
so
Ground
fights
Zero
can get
has to
quite
kinda
long,
walk into
especially
Reject
with
right
the
now, and
sustain
there's
from the
also no
strategist
invisible woman to
ultimates.
counter both of the Wolverines on the floor.
Both teams are playing Loki. Yeah, I was surprised Loki wasn't banned out by either team. But yeah, Loki's pretty strong.
Mono doesn't land. It does not, or at least it did not get enough value. Meteor Ab down.
Oh, it didn't land either. Heck.
Way. Just barely.
That's not
escaping.
good. That's
That
not
was a
good. We're not gonna win this
massive left
fight.
turn, deciding to just juke the Meteor M. was
Wait,
genius.
oh,
Instead
it
of
might be
heading
winnable because
into that
Piggy's down.
predictable pattern, taking that left turn. And
Okay,
just
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's
barely
winnable.
escaping Pixel,
Can
but
we
it
can we
does not
cap?
matter as
Can we
they
cap,
walk
please?
right back
Guys,
through
guys.
on the side of Ground Zero, trying to get this point.
I'm
One left, but
panicking.
now
Dr. Bolide! I'll play Marvel after this. I'll play Marvel after this,
King
Bolide.
Bob as well coming up with that
Well, we got to cheer on our OC. Yeah, I'm Australian. I'm Australian now. I'm one of the Australian OCE casters, official casters for the region, so I have to cheer on my Ground Zero OC representatives. I feel like the no Loki ban was each team thinking the other would ban it. No, in this, in this year at least, I don't know, they changed it up when Marvel Rivals and I started. Okay, FMCO, he's a really good Wolverine, by the way. The ban is not across the entire match, across the entire both teams. It's actually per team. So you ban out the other team's ones. It's not everyone's ban. It's not banning out for both teams. So you'll see, you root for them too. Yes, thank you, thank you. You'll see Human Torches on this side and Human Torches on the other side as well. And Captain America as well, but then the other two bands are different.
Are you kidding me?
It definitely changes the ban and protect phase quite a bit. But that's also why there's 4 bans rather than 3 or something. Nami! Okay! Okay, it's winnable! Oh my goodness! This is why GCG has Luna, but yep, RC kind of Gina. Exactly, yeah.
But they were so close, especially
You won't be able to be here for long, unfortunately, in the process of moving houses, so no Wi-Fi. Oh no, that's totally fair, that's totally fair. How do you feel about your new place? Is it good? Or
over some fantastic
was it not your choice kind of type vibe?
Begin again.
That kidnap.
But it is close on either
Oh,
side.
Loki! The Loki runes! Okay, for context, Ilu, the Loki runes is basically like a back lamp. But you put it down differently. It protected him. There's a kidnap thing, so Wolverine can kidnap. I'm trying to think of, I don't know if there's an equivalent in Overwatch.
Oh my goodness, they've done it.
You know the basics?
They
Okay,
win
good.
round 1, Ground Zero, that is on Eldritch Monument. And Ground Zero, definitely a team to watch out for. Man. I mean, that map 1 was phenomenal in terms of objective play.
Not map 1,
like
round 1.
Biggest strength, right? Just able to kind of
round 1. We haven't got the map yet, Wanderlust. Calm down, calm down.
Towards that point.
Big W, big W.
Control. And
It's cool,
that,
more
I mean, they
space,
won the
first
map,
night
and
here.
that's the kind of domination
That's
that feels like
exciting!
keeps
Wait, why don't you have the
playing out,
internet
kid.
yet
Just,
first
control
night?
the point, and
What do you
doesn't
need to
matter
do
how
to get the
many
internet?
eliminations you kind of give up, as long as you have somebody there stalling.
Getting ahead of
you're gonna
yourself?
win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just can't play it? No, that's
you know,
fair.
you can
That's
see it right now.
fair.
They're talked about being nonchalant and being inviting, saying come and collected. They're having just conversations right now. They're not panicking.
Hi,
they're not
Papa
freaking out. All of them are just listening. and trying to figure out what to
Ahmed!
do.
Hi,
I think it was
Ahmed.
a pretty close match
I'm
there.
so
Ground
nervous.
Zero
Also,
clutched
she
up
is
in the
pretty.
moment they needed to.
I like her
but,
makeup.
You know, it was up in the air there for a minute, but Ground Zero, way to clutch up.
Do you
looked really
think the
clean.
others
They
have
couldn't get the
makeup
portal
on
off just due
too?
to the last second KO there.
Right.
I know
Finale
some
tried to
people
play
put makeup
aggressive
on
and falling
players so
down
that
early
they
like
look
that was
good for
game
camera.
losing, at
Like
least from
sometimes,
that
like
one,
otherwise it's
as
too
we
shiny.
progress forward with a portal play.
Yeah,
I guess
portal
who needs
play. We
Invisible
love
Woman
portal
if
plays.
Everybody just shoots the Wolverine. So
yeah,
I know with that kidnap coming through, should be talking about this a lot.
Oh, they're gonna split them. They're gonna split them in half.
Right on the path of a strategist. And they get a ton. Can they get value?
Oh, they did. They got value.
Now, and that's a nice shot.
They got
Nani
two.
on the Mocha, and that is a ton of value as they will walk forward.
Good. That's really good.
Kidnap.
Oh, that's massive! Ow! What the heck? Thanks for the follow. Why is your account unfollowed? No idea. But thank you for the follow. I'll go. I think what the heck's that too.
There, man. He was down everybody.
You have to call the internet company and tell them you changed houses. You didn't do it. Right. So hopefully tomorrow, yeah. Those big rain to delay it too. Not necessarily delayed. They needed to do it soon enough before they got to the point that before they realized that something sus was going on. But their point was they wanted it to split it in half. They wanted to split the team in half, so they wanted to get the back of the team. If you split them in half, then you can actually isolate the team, and it's basically then a 6v3 or a 6v2. And if you get one of the strategists, it's GG. I should check out the media server. Okay. I'll do that after this fight. Game.
Lands on a Mocha, and that is insane as it does get value from the all cancel.
My heart. I'm actually gonna cry.
As Zen is looking clean. FMC
No, they're doing so
and Wild Ground Zero are showing up.
Reject are looking shell.
Oh, I did not think we'd actually. I feel like I'm a doubter, but
one of the top teams.
my heart has broken so many times in other esports. I just wasn't willing to let my heart be broken for Ground Zero.
We'll see if they can keep it up though.
I just did not want my heart broken here in Marvel Rivals.
Even if they were to win this one,
So I was like, it's fine. We'll just do our best. We'll just make a good representation, and I will be happy with whatever happens. I'm just happy we're here. You know, I'm just glad to be here, kind of type vibe. But
as we are already at 70%. Now it is a guaranteed one-fight game if they do not, or they're going to have to reset. Yeah, okay. I was going to say.
Yes. On this side, they switch colors, by the way, in later games.
Now this reaction's a little bit too late, in my opinion.
I think at 70%, yeah, it's a difficult question. Actually, I do. I'm
But you're currently
not
orange.
sure what the answer is because at 70%, it's almost a one-fight game anyways. Does the 30 matter? But
I want to see what chat's saying. I'm so scared.
And there's a huge last hit. Does it land? No. FMCL does get one. Mocha goes down. Make that two. Excuse me. As Gnome goes down. Zen finds Dobie.
Oh, they're good. They're happy. We're all happy.
Oh my goodness. FMCL is different.
He is just absolutely crazy. I mean, is there going to be a portal here?
They are
Yes, for sure they'll have a chance.
Wow.
But this was dominant.
Oh my goodness. I legitimately did not expect this.
Ground Zero.
Wow. I don't know what else to say. They look so dominant.
Well, dude, so
that's
we know,
insane.
At least in terms of the Australian region, Demon is cracked. Yeah. Right over in EMEA, he's been playing over there for some teams. FMCL was looking like that too. What is with these Wolverine players coming from Australia?
I don't know.
What is in the water?
Oh, big W's. FMCL kind of just making a 5v6. Yeah, I was worried because in that first fight on that first map, the very first fight, you remember what our tank got kidnapped? It was Zenstari. Yeah, Zenstari on Garud got kidnapped by their Wolverine, and I was like, that's not good. So I honestly thought their Wolverine was gonna be like outshine, but actually, it's good. Our Wolverine, FMCL is actually amazing. You know what's awkward? FMCL came into my chat after one of the tournament, one of the games. And my mind just blanked. I'm like, I know you. I know you. Look, I know exactly who you are, but I cannot for the life of me remember who you are. Did I cast you? And he just didn't respond after that. So I felt so bad because, of course, I knew exactly who FMCL was. It's just when I see them out of context, when I see people's names out of context, context, my brain just like shuts down. I need association. I need like.
Reject right now is just
So it's like, for example, Dr. Barleen now being in Twitch chat instead of a TikTok chat. It's going to take me a bit to be like, who are you again? But no, I know exactly what because like 2 seconds ago. But you get what I mean? Like seeing people in different contexts. And so I saw FMCL in my chat and I was like, oh, so embarrassed because I forgot who he was for a second. I don't know my name. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, lovely. How are you doing? It's good to see you again. I feel like it's been a little bit. But yeah, Korea crew. Let's go OCE. Let's go Ground Zero.
I mean, everybody thought that they were wrong to win Australia. No easy feat. Sure, in the Oceania 1,000 likes.
I don't know
that's crazy to win a map right now against the #1 seed.
You're amazing.
We'll
Thank you.
Thank you. Keep it up, man. I mean,
chat, both chats.
But if they put
all
themselves
chats.
at least in this upper bracket for the next round,
I need to check
that's
out the media
top
server.
5, 6,
Right.
So
Would you guys want me to put the other chats like up on screen here? I've been meaning to, but I haven't found a good solution yet. But I think I've got a solution soon.
Yeah, he was getting dominated. And he found he was trying to off-angle set up, and every time he off-angle set up, it was forced the team to reset. I think there was 2 separate picks and 2 fights, and domination is enough percentage to lose you the game.
Well, we were walking down out of our caster booth, and we saw the 100 Thieves guys. We saw Harvey and Millennia there sitting in the VIP area.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's with you guys like not doing well in scrims and then just dominating in games?
Yeah.
Like actually, and they're like, sure. And Harvey told me, he said, some days, sometimes we just don't try in scrims.
What was I doing?
It's always one person.
Somebody remember?
Well, it's not that. It's like one person's
I didn't know.
not
Thank
fully
you for
locked.
the shares.
Right?
I appreciate
That's what he was
it.
trying to say, and I think, well, that's what he did say. And,
I don't remember what I was
that's
doing.
kind of like the
That's
thing,
okay.
right? Today on stage, it's sort of like some
I
people
have to
get
run an
better
ad.
when the
I'm so
limelight
sorry.
hits, right? When you're
Forgive
kind
me.
of finally in that moment.
Oh,
Great.
media
Plus,
channel.
some
I
people
remember
get
now.
better, and some people get way worse. And right now, Reject are looking like that team that is at the bottom of the barrel. And
Bro,
West
we
Coast,
always sandbag
potentially
the
get,
scrims.
potentially a few maps lost
Huh?
against them.
They're getting buffed on the big stage, right? They're coming out. It's a new patch, and they've got the buff.
Was that the wrong chat?
I've seen some dudes like when I competed, literally just run into walls.
Yeah.
Like sometimes some
Panic.
people, yep, they panic.
Yeah.
Professional players, by the way,
Sure.
going on stage and in like this sort of stage and just kind of just like running into walls because they're scared, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of
Scrims?
stress that comes with being a pro
Oh,
player.
there's a,
and that
watermark
can't be
on the
understated.
bottom.
Some people don't react to it well, and that's why teams, try to figure
Oh,
out
the classes
everything
are talking
in a
about
competitive environment
scrims.
in terms of like hiring
Dude,
even
I
a
wasn't
sports
listening.
psychologist, right?
Yeah,
That's
that
what
makes
I
sense.
was.
I mean, there's so much more nuance to
Against
pro
them.
players.
Are you
Just
reckon?
being out there and making it
Yo,
happen in the moment.
thanks so much for another
the
1,000
coaching, the banning,
likes.
the hero
Let's go,
selection,
2,000
the
likes.
hero
Thank you,
pooling
I don't know.
cheer,
Appreciate
person,
it.
their synergies
Some
as a team,
teams do.
their comms, like I could
I
sit
don't
here and
think
list
every
here for
team
hours
does.
and hours, but
Yeah.
the puzzle
I
pieces
think
all
in the
have to come
OC
together to
region
make a team
itself,
that can beat
teams
a
usually
team, but on
don't.
a stage in an environment that you are not used to. So it's like
Because
everything comes down to the wire, and that's why when you clutch up and you have
OC being such a small region means there's less players, which means that there's more disparity between skill levels. So often the higher level teams, the higher skilled teams, are actually just a lot better than the lower skilled teams. So they don't like sandbagging. They don't like play worse.
I mean, he just did nothing there. He was just
A lot of times when two players want to be there for the scrim. Oh yeah, that's totally possible. That's totally possible. I think also like.
a masterclass on Wolf there.
And you call them team play. I mean, you saw Duet, Bubble.
I think a lot of it though isn't necessarily like scrims definitely don't represent what the actual result is. I will say that scrims never always are not the most accurate representation. What I think is also a good representation is the mentality when they get on stage, because being on stage is a totally different experience. Like think about it, when you're at home, when you're gaming, you're a completely different situation. You're at home, you're in your own environment. You might be playing with your shoes off. You just relax. You're in your zone. You're in your lane. You're vibing. But then when you go on stage in front of a bunch of people, it's so different. The lights are shining on you, etc., etc. Yes, a lot of the times they're testing new strats. Yeah. So I wouldn't necessarily say they're like sandbagging or I don't actually know what sandbagging is in terms of this context. But I wouldn't actually say that they're necessarily purposefully losing to get into the enemy's head's team. But definitely trying out new strats. Olam?
Trying to match him, but regardless, on the other side, I think Ground
Is Olam here? Oh, you talking about Olam, right. Look at Olam, dude just doesn't scrim. I have never heard that guy talk about scrims ever. Like, even when he was playing like in a high
the combination we talk about sometimes
level esports, I'm like, so are you scrimming? And he's like, nope.
as
Like,
much as it
I
does,
swear
see it
you
far
scrim
more
more.
than
You know who does
you can
scrim
see
more?
here FMCL, just a little bit of that work.
Hi,
they were doing this
Calthos.
whole time he was popping
Yummy
off, so-
Bacon scrims
I mean,
more than
awesome.
Olam.
There it
Not
is
that Yummy
again.
Bacon's
Look at that.
bad or anything. I'm just more like Yummy Bacon
The Australians as well,
compared
they
to
got
like
so much-
Olam
yeah,
is
so much
like
passion from the
tier
Australian
1,
league.
and
I think
Yummy
that's what,
Bacon
like, I'm
scrims
curious
and
in your
plays
take on
more
it.
for
Sometimes
fun
teams
kind of
have,
type
like,
thing.
Pre-game rituals.
He
where
just
they get
aim
excited,
trained,
they'll
it's
get hyped,
fine.
and
True,
do you have anything
Dr.
like
Bailey,
that,
I'm
or
so
teamwork is more so
sorry.
everybody lock in, let's get in
I'm
here and
sorry,
get
Dr.
going?
Bailey,
Kinda,
for
well, the
forgetting who
thing is,
you
I guess
are.
we were on a mixed team, but yeah, generally, I guess.
But yeah,
every
not
team is
like,
different, right? So usually,
oh, we
like,
hit the
Envy,
like
right, being a
goal.
really
Wait,
confident
what the
team,
heck?
being
We're
super, like,
15,000?
okay, we know we're gonna win.
Thank you
Not
so
really doing much
much.
because
Thank you so
everybody
much.
kinda
I
doing
don't
their own
know
thing.
for all
And
the
then you have
likes.
somebody like this
Appreciate
team, and
it.
then, like, Citadel, where they're just kind of doing that thing that- who-
3,800.
Was it Moxie or was it you?
That's big, that's big.
And all that stuff with Sala and.
I think
But yeah, like Yummy
yeah, she was bringing up
Bacon.
the fact that I think what they
I
clap
swear, like
for
every
it.
time I see him online, he's scrimming,
I think
which
that's
is
a little-
really
that's a
good,
little much.
really
I
good
mean, I like
behavior.
it. You like it, you like it.
Compared to
I
like,
like
you
it too, I
know,
like it too, but I, you know what? As a pro player, I'd be like, I
Yeah,
really
lazy
take those
people.
guys nuts, right?
I know that
I
Olam's
hate
lazy,
those guys,
but-
but especially if they come through and they just dominate you like Citadel does.
Sometimes it makes
against
me
Envy.
think.
But anyways, another salt in the wound.
How
kind of
on earth does
situation.
he, like,
Regardless,
play
no, my
when he
pregame
hasn't, like,
ritual
touched
was as
the
bad as your
game
trip here at the very beginning,
in a
right?
little
With
while.
yeah, you know,
Stomach,
the
yeah.
bowel issues.
It's just
Sure.
insane.
Well, I
It's
mean,
just
too far probably,
pure
but
skill.
listen, it's true. Pro play, it's
Pure
very
talent.
stressful to go on stage, right? People, I don't think enough people realize that, right? How hard it is, and it's annoying.
We are
to kind of
going
just
to-
concentrate up all the
shoot.
time, but when you. Like, people underestimate how
It's-
much pro gamers do.
is that one-
It's sort of like how in chess, don't they like burn like 4,000 or 5,000 calories
Wakanda?
a session?
Yeah, because it just your mind is working. You're like
that the
your sweat,
Wakanda
like,
map?
everything. Your whole body's tense the entire time, and that does.
Yeah, that's the
burn
Wakanda
some
map.
calories. Okay,
Oh,
you might be
that
burning
was
some
hard.
calories right
We
now.
might be, dude.
Who
That's
knows?
why
Not
my
gonna lie,
knees
every
are
time I take a
breaking
big
on me,
break
just like
from
my mother.
games,
She
you
had
find
knee
you play
surgery
better?
recently. Maybe I'm gonna need it after this. But regardless,
I swear
think,
I
like,
only play
that
every 2
cannot be
weeks at
understated
this
how
rate.
hard it is to be
You
a
started
professional
touch with
player
squimsing
because
when it
they-
used to
they
be like your entire
practice
life
6 to 8
playing,
hours a
managing,
day
and
on top
subbing.
of
Yeah,
doing
right.
content shoots right behind
Yeah.
the scenes.
And then
All
you
those
realize,
amazing
like, it's just
videos
such
you
a
saw on
small part of
Twitter
the
took
world.
countless hours from not only our team
But then
over here
also
at
the same
NetEase,
thing,
but
like,
also
it's
the
totally
pro players'
fine, like,
willingness
when
to
things
come
are,
out
like,
and just participate in those
you're really
events because,
passionate about
I mean,
things.
Look, those videos were sick, right?
They were so sick.
But that took
But I have
a
a
lot
job
of-
now.
It was amazing, but it also took
I
a
have
lot
a
of
real job, which is
energy to
really
do those
exciting.
reports for the pro players that are practicing a lot. Situations will pop up where
It's a rough time in
depending on how you
OCU.
sit and stuff like that, you could have potential
Everyone knows everybody.
pinched nerves and stuff like that. There's a lot of health complications that does come with playing professional video games, so you need to kind of counteract those with healthy maneuvering and stuff.
Sure.
But to kind of answer the original question with pregame rituals, it was spent half the time in the bathroom. So, yes.
The nervous poops, if you will.
Yes.
As we move forward. But you
Yes.
talked about those, just the amount of stuff that these teams have to deal with prior, and you also got to add the fact that these teams are constantly thinking about their match, right? So it adds this constant pressure and stress of something coming up that's not quite here yet, and that is also something that affects you when you get on the stage. It adds that stage fright. It adds to the way they play, and you either show up or you don't. And I'll tell you what, Ground Zero, at least in Map 1, showed up, and Reject in Map 1 did not. And I'm looking forward to us moving forward. I think we will see, I'm not quite sure yet. Could be all the Jalia. You know what? That's a common pick here for these teams. We will see.
It could be. I mean, Reject has to rebound for sure. Like, this team at the moment is looking shell-shocked, like we said earlier. They just, like, at moments we're fast resetting and stuff when other teams would not, right? Like, it's just, it's tough to lose somebody early, don't get me wrong. And there was more situations than just that, but they were just, like, not on the same page. And we'll see in this upcoming map. Like, this game is not necessarily
A job, big W.
all
We
about
love jobs.
mechanical skill, right? Marble Rivals
You know,
as a game,
everyone
it's
because
fun
of
to
it now
play,
though,
and
so everyone's like, how do you know this
awesome
high
the
rank play? I'm like,
diversity we have in
yeah.
terms of the
Like,
cast.
dude,
But in
that's good,
terms
that's
of
good.
actual gameplay in terms of the professional scene, it's not about being the star of the show.
they're big.
FMCL seems like it. Like, he is that guy.
Oh, you
But there's
fell
so much
off. I
more
thought
that
you
goes
said
into
Overwatch
it
2
in the
fell off.
macro. And right now, Reject, there's something wrong in terms of their teamwork and
Oh,
stuff.
face it! No, I thought you said face off, not face it.
Being up in ult advantage,
Wait, that's so
like, when you're
cool.
down in numbers and the points not
Yeah,
looking good
knowing
for you,
information
popping
is like
all
half the battle for
essentially
sure.
throwing, at least that
Good
fight.
morning.
And that's
Good
tough. One fight
morning.
in domination is everything. You got it. It's about who makes the least mistakes in dom, and they made a few that were crucial. They looked so much better on map 1 than they did on 2, but That's a snowball effect of Dom. You can't count everything out, and that's why I'm excited to see this next match.
Well, that's why I'm excited for Blade, man. Because the
Speaking of
reason
Fraser,
why
you're
we
gonna
stalled
play
for so
tonight,
long
big?
is because in pro play, I mean, a lot of the top
Yeah, I was
tier
wondering if it was
ultimates are
Supernovas.
Stratus ults.
Yeah.
And Stratus ults
I
in
should
the
get back
game
into
last
casting
8,
Fraser.
10,
The
11,
dog is
12
really
seconds,
smart in
sometimes
with
even
you in
Captain
the
America
rain.
out there.
Oh,
Things can last
it's
forever. So
the
usually,
dog.
That's why that first fight matters so much. That's why I'm
I was about to
okay
say
with
it's
teams
not a dog
overcommitting
with an
the first
eye.
fight.
No,
Yeah.
no, you're right. Yeah, the
They'll go so
dog.
fast
The
in
dog
the
is
game.
really
Except
smart.
like Buddha Snow
I've only
do
watched
practicing,
episode 1.
sometimes
How many
Buddha
episodes have you
Snow
watched,
players
Ahmed?
can
Don't
struggle a little
spoil
bit
episode
because of the
2 plus.
changes.
Would you
Sure,
recommend
like
it? Did you
600
watch
goal
episode
points
2
into
plus
the game or
yet?
whatever it is. So there's a lot
Because
of,
I was thinking of watching
guess
it last
stall
night, but then I was like, nah, I'll just
in this
sleep.
game for sure.
But yeah.
Absolutely. As we do look now
Is
towards the Van
DE
Reject, gotta get rid of
so
that
his
torch
nails
in
into
that
you after
cap,
3
and
years?
Memphis, the name broke, don't fix it on the
Proper
side
good
of Ground Zero.
a CS
who have
face,
done their
right.
research. It looks
Right,
like
right,
getting
of
rid of
course.
that damage. And we did see the cloak lock in last time. Are you assuming we see that again? And I think that Terror Cloak is far slept on.
Yeah, I would definitely do. I think we're also going to see a difference of opinion for Reject getting rid of the Loki this time. We know how strong Reject is, and Cloak and Dagger for Reject's side going to go for that, or Reject going to go for that Protect on their side as well. Captain America was the same thing they did last time as well, so I guess they're at least changing up their last 2 bans on the opposite side for Ground Zero, sticking with the Manta, sticking with Luna Snow alongside the Torch and the Cap. And I think a lot of these Asia teams, or these teams from the Asian region, have very, very good Captain American players, so it makes sense to get rid of it. But obviously,
You
difference
manage
opinion now
DE
for
teams?
Reject getting
DE
rid of
socials
only
play for
2
DE, not
Vanguards
cost
this
of
time
DE, just
instead
thank
of
you the
the
face
3 they
already.
removed
True.
before.
Gotta pick up food, no worries. No worries, Illy. Save some for me. Oh shoot, the pick and ban phase. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Okay. Okay, it's basically the same, but this time Ground Zero is banning out Loki. Fair. And RC are deciding that these strategists are the issue. So they're not banning out 2 Vanguards this time. They're banning out 2 strategists. That's a lot of strategists.
Regardless, like there's some teams that definitely struggle on domination, like you said.
But that's probably better. I actually think that's better from them. You only watched 1 episode? Okay, so we're at the same level at the moment, Ahmed. Hey. You kicking your Vertigo out? Yeah, might as well, right? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Oh, you could eat it some chips, the rest is me. Honestly, I do like myself some chips.
I know, it might be. I have to double check.
No,
Sometimes I go to
right. I think
Macca's
it's
and
because
just eat
usually
chips.
you do want attack to kind of build
And
that
ice
momentum.
cream.
Start because
You
you're
know?
kind of more reactionary on defense.
You know?
Which
Yeah.
honestly
Pretty
would
good.
speak to how Reject has been playing so far. Kind of reactionary. So we'll see. I mean, maybe I'm looking too deep into that. Maybe it ain't that deep, little bro. You know, kind of situation. But for Ground Zero, portaling out, going for that flank play like you saw last map.
Oh, Zen Stories on Venom. Yeah, Venom was banned out last time.
No, you know what I mean? Like something they're not used to, and that can.
Oh, I
that's
love
something to
Doctor
affect as we see it, you know.
Strange. Just in game in general. Like, as a playstyle. I just think Doctor Strange is one of the best Vanguards. Like,
we've got that damage boost from
same with
Cloak,
Magneto.
as Maddie, King Bob on the Luna.
It's interesting
Duet
though,
gonna be on the
Duep going
Strange, and
Doctor
on the
Strange. I think it's
Panther.
so fair. I
First
think
time
it's a
we've
good
seen
pick.
that in a long
But-
time since Ignite Stage 1 as we were qualifying. Can we begin the battle? Dobie got to pop those crystals early on the side of Reject in the Panther. Nice movement there.
But I
Using
do
those
like
dash
Duep's,
resets to take height and
ooh,
not
that's not
always force it
good.
to
I
try
do
to
like
get as much as
Duep's,
possible. Piggy gonna find one, and that
Magneto.
puts
That kidnap was
Reject up in
really
numbers.
good.
Maybe
Like,
slowing down the pace a little bit as the team
Finale's,
tries to reset a little
Wolverine's
bit.
pretty good. But they
And
traded out
Nami
Gnome.
goes
Wait,
on
it's
the
winnable. We've got one
And
tick.
they will
I didn't even
try to
notice. We
get
got a
out
tick. We
of
got a
this
tick.
Yeah, and right now these Phoenix players have been the star of the show. It feels like this whole tournament, constantly finding these picks, but FMCL on Black Panther.
Wow. That was insanely quick. The reaction time is so difficult there. Good attempt there by the Wolf to drop Zen, but unfortunately...
The water in China
very
is doing them
difficult
good,
to knock
chat.
something like Venom off the map.
The water in China is doing something. We like it.
They are diving, and they
We
are
should just make them live in
consistent
China more.
together, making sure that the team's eyes are all over
Honestly,
the place.
I also think
Right
it's
through the
just
portal, right
them
back
being
down,
able
they
to
will get
scrim
one
and do it full time.
already with 4 minutes.
I think that's
Excuse me,
really,
5 minutes on
like,
the clock.
really important.
Everybody's good on this
It's
team for
honestly
sure, but man,
really
this
important
duelist
for
line,
OC
yeah, has
in
been
general.
dominant.
Being
Really
able to
good.
have
Nominifying the pick early,
players that
FMCL
have a
with
good
the flank,
environment to
looking like
play
Tiki
in and
with
practice and
Marcel,
have
whoever
good
you want to call him. He is his
scrimming
own man. And speaking of
targets,
which, man,
yada
Finale
yada.
picked again to Nami. How many times can Nami find you?
This is, again, a situation
Oh my
where
goodness.
Ground Zero is looking different.
Jesus, brutal,
Oh
man.
my goodness! What is happening? FMCL, chill on him as Gargoyle goes down.
I don't want to say it, but someone check his computer.
Oh my goodness! On Finale.
What's the
again.
actual
FMCL,
heck?
what is happening?
FMCL.
FMCL POV, please. Thank you.
He just- was that a
disgusting
quad?
How much work he's getting done. I mean, you never want to call a series over before it's over, but man, Ground Zero putting on an
Yikes.
absolute masterclass. Yikes indeed.
This is one of those situations that you're starting to think.
Yeah, Blade is coming
is
out
the mental just shattered
on
for
Friday or
Reject?
something.
They gotta shake
Like,
this
what's
tomorrow
off.
at 8 a.m.
FMCL
9 a.m.
Why is he there?
Stop
My time.
Just dominating. Another KO.
To my
For
knowledge.
some reason,
If I math
separating from the
correctly.
team against a Panther is a dangerous game. You gotta try to stay near your team. A ton of ults up here for Reject, but it doesn't even matter. Ground Zero just has so much momentum. I don't think I've seen momentum like
So
this in the
not
tournament
out right
yet.
now, but out
They are
like
just
tomorrow.
hustling through these points.
I mean, I feel
Oh
so bad. This
my-
is just disgusting right now.
There's
Are you
no
kidding me?
way this
FMCL
kid.
Boca Finale. Piggy falls from Zen. Nami, a Gnome. What is happening, dude?
This actual...
Oh is it just FMCL's the GOAT, or is just Reject that bad? Like, what the hell is going on at the moment, shit? This is just pure amazing gameplay out of the Black Panther, out of Zen Starry, and Nami, man. It's just the whole team is just firing on all cylinders.
I can't express it enough. This is an absolute
Thank you so much for the tab,
right now.
Observer.
They
You're the
have so
greatest.
much time. They are
10-0.
not stopping the point. 4 minutes and 30.
10-0.
On the third point. I mean, are you joking me? That is wild to watch. Ground zero.
Zen Starry,
really
don't.
trying to make
Nice,
some, teams. Just nervous
Don't
here
you
coming up
dare!
to the
They're not. You know you're fake.
Panther,
That's
a strong
fine. You can take out the
Panther
fake
player
ones.
is
That's good.
threatening,
Now
especially
then
when they
he
have
has
that
less
high
clones
sense and
to
can just
do more
flick back
heals and
around.
damages.
Instantly,
But
finale.
finale.
Three.
Okay, that's
Just
fine.
turning this back.
Don't use any
Jam
ultimates.
on.
It's fine. We
At
didn't use
least
any.
getting
It's
some value
fine. Just
back, but I mean,
reset.
it was just because
We're good.
Ground Zero had
Reset
used
was good.
everything
Reset
they
was
wanted to commit
good.
in the next fight.
Yeah, exactly. You need to kind of rein it in if you're Reject, sort of refocus. But I like that they're at least adapting, right? That was a fight win, sure. Maybe not the best because they have so many ults on the opposite side. But for Reject, you know, they swap over Gargoyle to the Bucky to play counter dive. Right, they also swap Moko over to Invisible Woman to help push away.
Yo, I have
they're at least
a.
making those adaptations, but man, they just got steamrolled
I
through
forgot what the
phase.
thing
We'll
is,
see if they can
like
stop them
an
here against Black
absolute
Panther.
like
And listen,
out there
they're marking
wild
FMCL well.
fury.
That's what a lot of good teams do. Is mark those
Insane
Black Panther
type
players with
vibe
anybody. Just
fury.
somebody shoot it.
And Zen does have that Feast of the Abyss ready, just biding their time.
that's
Oh my
big.
goodness.
What if because OC is so used to having such a small region and being able to only like scrim against 1 or 2 teams? I'm kidding, more like 4 or 5.
On the Venom, and they still have
That we're so
their
used
own.
to
They have
like
FMCL
having to
with
hide our
Vats, and they've
strats
got
in
Maddie ready with the
scrims.
Eternal
Like we take
Bond,
scrim
and
seriously,
their
but
focus
like
ult here from
if we
Mocha.
might
We
have
love
a different
Gargoyle,
strat
Domi,
plan,
Piggy,
but we practice
and
like
Gnome.
an
Reject, they
adjacent
need to win
one
this fight.
kind of
If they
type
win this fight,
thing.
their mental oh, there we go. Gargoyle.
Sadly, Australia is winning. Unfortunately, no, the girl is not winning, but Australia is winning. We're actually winning. We're actually doing so well. This is actually insane to me. I'm actually so happy.
Maybe too little, too late.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain it. Like,
of the duelists removed on the side of Ground
it
Zero
feels
at the very
like
least, and
I have
Ground Zero,
hope in
they
this
wanna
world.
commit to this fight now, right? They've lost.
I
Another one of
feel
their
like
members, Mark
I
Maddie's
feel
gonna
like
go
there's
down.
hope
Everybody's
now.
gonna
I
get
feel
reset.
like
I think
there's
finally Reject are finding a semblance of stability at the current moment because at the moment Ground
Yo,
Zero
if
is
we
going for
win
hard drive,
this,
and that's
if
why
we
I
win
think
this
Black Panther
series,
comp
chat,
ship always feel like
the
the
prize
hardest to play
money,
against.
the
You
minimum
get, like,
prize
the most
money
snowball,
instantly
right?
goes up
For sure. The
from-
moment you kind of figure them out, you can hard stop them if you make the right plays.
You know, I absolutely agree with that. I mean, if they hold this, you know, it's still got a lot of time on the clock with 2 minutes 30 almost, but if they hold
Okay,
this,
chat, I
this
can't
this
tell
could be
if
the
it's
momentum shift.
20,000
like
per
you've
person
gone
or
down and just get absolutely
10,000 per, sorry, 20,000 per team or 10,000 per
That is
team.
definitely on the table still, and that hold was
But either way,
was much better.
instantly goes up from 25 to 30. Big?
Definitely on the table. Oh my goodness, FMCL.
I wasn't
is
paying attention, obviously, to the,
This is actually T'Challa. He is built different again. Ready to utilize this ultimate. Crystals are gone. The cooldown's wasted. Another strategist all goes out.
I
Here it
missed.
goes. It is
That's
damage
fine.
boost, but it did not do much. He's going to reset here and buy time.
We're still moving.
Point is very close
Can we-
now. 117.
Heckin' strat ultimates.
Out goes the Kraken. Gargoyle finds
we're not
one.
gonna make it.
Gnome gonna find Nami.
It's fine. We don't need to make it. We'll hard hold in first point.
As Gnome and Finale clean
We'll
up the
hard
rest.
hold
There we
first
go.
point. It's fine. It's fine.
Find some help in Gargoyle, and he'll get
Dude's
the job done.
crying.
30 seconds
I
left to
asked
go,
him if it was possible to do like a watch party together from where he is, but it's too hard to organize because I only asked him like at work, like at like 10 a.m. this morning.
Like that's what Black
Like
Panther
2 hours
cops
before
do.
it
They just
started.
dominate you. And sometimes you need to make those hard swaps to change it up. So
I
if you're
wasn't.
getting
I
snowballed
asked
like
him,
that, you have to
but he
make
didn't
those
really respond
adaptations. And it's okay
because
to
he's
get
busy. But I
rolled
asked
like
him
you
if he
did
was
in the
gonna
first two
watch
rounds.
in the
If you get
crowd
rolled on third base,
or like
Ground Zero
in
are
one of
getting
like
held against Reject.
some rooms that he's
really
got, because I
moving
wouldn't
up.
mind
You
watching
gotta
from the
think
active
about that,
crowd.
folks. That's a pretty strong hold here. They're really showing up.
If I was like,
Okay,
if
this
I
is
was
gonna
there,
be a
just
huge
being
fight
able to
for them
hear
as
the
they are
crowd
down
is always
They
so
get a
good.
pick now with that. They do. Duep goes down, and that is
Dude,
a
1
nice pick
minute.
because Sinex's
Just-
deduction was ready there
I was
for
just gonna
Duep.
say,
So
just build up
great
your
play there
ultimates.
again by Reject, showing
Wait!
up.
Oh, we got
FMCL
one, but it's not
on
gonna
the
be
gnome,
enough. The
down
spawn is
two vanguards
literally
on either
right
side.
there.
The respawn's heavily, obviously, on the side of Reject. With
We're
it
just
being
using our
significantly
ultimates
closer by
instantly.
2 strings
I don't know how I feel about that.
FMCL try to find some value with the dance. The Cutterfly did not. Nami goes down, or excuse me, Nami finds Mocha. Mocha goes down. Zen's gonna find Dobby. Gargoyle goes down. This is enough.
Okay, it's good. It's good. I lied. I'm so sorry. This is why I'm not bronze, but this is why I'm here and you guys are there because apparently
FMCL going to try to take that space as well.
Spamming
as
is important.
Ultimates are going to be up on the side of Reject. They've got to get there and use them. Kraken it back goes goes out onto the clones. Can they get the reset off clone? Dobie goes, oh my goodness, Dobie gets KO'd. Finale gets KO'd. This could be enough.
We've got it.
Should be getting this
We've
point
got
three.
it.
If they do not see 9 here, yes, Piggy falls, and that is it as Gnome goes down, and wow, Ground Zero is insane.
They were looking damn good. I think towards the end they got stopped a little bit due to gargoyle.
That's fine. Even if we didn't get it, I think we have
would
this.
Be broken, right? The water pushed through towards the end. That was a terrible analogy. But regardless, this is amazing.
Also,
right
somebody
now
needs to
from
teach
Ground
Ground Zero how to pose.
4 minutes, I believe, was it third phase?
Somebody needs to
Right,
teach
4 minutes
Ground
30,
Zero
4 minutes 30, so
some more
they,
better
you know,
gamer
blazed
poses.
through
Did you
first
see
phase of
that?
the match. They
Like
just
image up the
dominated
top.
second phase.
First to
In the third phase
3,
of the match,
best
they
of
definitely
5.
showed a little bit against Gargoyle, and I think maybe that could enable reject
Best
on
2
their attack.
threes.
They have at least something to work with because that usually on third phase of the map, if there's 4
The
phases
mix
of bank for
between the
attack,
two.
it's going to be hard to hold. no
But yeah,
matter who you
first
are.
to 3.
Touche. I agree with that. I think they were looking much better, right? They made some switches, and eventually you're going to lose a fight. It's part of the nature of the game, or especially if you're well, you can make mistakes in that.
You're bad already.
Yeah. Correctly, and you're holding on to cooldown.
Obviously, he's used to the publicity.
For,
True.
fight as a team, you can definitely win, or the odds are heavily in your favor. So they
Come on,
looked
just one
a
more.
lot better there, but it
What's
was
the
almost
chat
inevitable at that point. And you know, I'm still proud of the hold. I think that they can definitely push this thing through.
Absolutely, yeah, they definitely can. I think reject on their attack. We'll see kind of what happens, but for their team. I mean, man, they really kind of locked in with Gargoyle on that Bucky, and that's what we know him as, right?
Yeah.
Everybody before talks
Really
about how
good.
good he is at Bucky, and that's his hero. So you can see exactly why. We'll see what changes, but we'll probably see that portal play kind of come through with the Punisher alongside Gnome with the Storm to give him a little bit of extra damage. We see this a lot in the Asian regions. I think they like this a lot, and so does a lot of people. But you know, let's see how Ground Zero react to it.
Portal goes out, and yeah, you know what? Now I mentioned this being more of a niche thing recently, and we're seeing it a lot more here today. But it has kind of fell off the wagon a bit. Gnome pushing forward now with the shield. Piggy gonna start gaining that charge. Remember, if you're Emma v Emma, you do want to hold off a bit.
Oh, did he? Yeah, Matty's cool.
Utilizing that shield, you want to pull it back because you can just gain charge off that shield if they leave it out too long. So you want to push it out, pull it back, and let it regain HP. Just to kind of play that dance with who can get their laser.
What team should you be cheering for? The red team, Ground Zero. They're the OCE team, Ahmed. They're our Australian ones. That's not good. No, we can't hold it. We can't hard.
And will it touch in time? It should, as Duep has sped up enough. So it's all about can they ooh, that's brutal.
Oh, wait, maybe we can?
The spot under you. It might have been
Master
FMCL
TP.
actually, too, as Gargoyle playing low to make sure that that aura around Storm there is giving that damage boost. Remember, it's, I believe 12 and 8,
Hi, Oz.
if she's in that enhanced state, but 25 to herself in the enhanced
I
state.
love
so it's a ton of
Haz.
damage.
Absolutely, and right now, I mean, this front to back is just working right now. Usually we see this like Storm Punisher
No, Haz is
competition.
really
they
cool.
Tobon
Hi, Oz. How you doing?
Round, but usually we see this competition come out against Triple Vanguard. It doesn't even seem like it matters. You can play it against
Oh
anybody.
my goodness,
Dobie!
Dobie! What the heck with a triple KO?
Nice positioning there, Dobie. This is like we talked about previously. It's a very good Loki map. So allowing Loki through here obviously was banned against Ground Zero, unable to use Loki. Not sure if it was even in their decision making, but Dobie really showcasing the power. Still holding on to ultimates. Gargoyle as well. Gnome. Finale. I'm telling you, this team is now finding their footing. At the end there, they got it figured out. Can they push through all three? I would love to see this OT.
I like it, but they're definitely doing something along the lines of, you know, relying
Yeah, I'm
heavily
silly.
on a composition that I'm not going to say is outdated, but
I thought
it's definitely unique.
I was looking at the bands earlier, and I just realized I mixed the teams up.
Right now, at the moment, I actually
Just
don't mind
working
the
your days
Punisher
away.
Storm for sure. A lot of damage, like you said, and they have a lot of ult built up in the bank.
It kind of reminds me of like what we were seeing during Ignite. You know what I mean? In the beginning, but prior to this mid-season finale. Oh, Piggy. Got to find Zestari.
Big.
Though, with a nice trade. Well done. Very good counter into Storm. For those who don't know, you can actually burn Storm's power is in the fact that that health there that you get when you use the Hurricane.
They've got like just as much time as we did.
Dropping on you, all that goes away in an instant, and that is ultimately a counter. So very well played in getting that KO.
No, that's a perfect point, Chip. That the fact that I was like,
we have to win this one.
Considering the fact that you're like.
We're one map up, but we have to win this
The whole
one.
point of just using that ultimate is you're healthy with it, but regardless.
Reject are getting better as the series goes along.
Down on Ground Zero, coming on through. Finale able to take.
We're
maybe looking for a bit more as they don't really have anything else to sustain, and maybe the job is.
I noticed this at the end of the first round, our attacking round, but we're faltering. We're not playing together anymore.
I can do better. 30 seconds more on the clock. Are you?
So they're a little bit disjointed. They're not as together.
Let's go.
my goodness, dude. Can they get it done? Reject, 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. Now, Ground Zero has
Not
to
like
do
I would
something.
know how they could play
Reject
together
is-
more, but I
do.
just feel like
Yeah.
they're like
Hold
going
it
in
with 5 minutes, making
not at the
adaptation.
same time.
We'll see if they do
First
it.
for a week, for a while. Yeah, fair. Okay, that's good.
Nami again, there we go.
Now you
That's
can
the
go in.
adaptation. It's just, I guess Nami will
Seeing
get a pick.
FMCL on the Wolverine is good to see as
It's
well.
pretty consistent here. Ground Zero, that's a good drop back. Change the momentum up a little bit here, right? You want to find that pick. Now you drive them in. They are playing slow and stacked as a unit, so good fall back there.
Ooh, that's a lot of
And
damage
we
coming
take
from the
Titan
Storm.
Slightly away, waiting for that spawn to come back. Mocha is going to have ultimate, but still Ground
Storm
Zero. with
playing
a
low
bit
is
of
kinda-
advantage. Nami, Maddie
it's
ready
good.
soon
It
to
feels
have
dirty though, but it's
FMCL
good.
too, but you will have Dobie, Piggy, and Mocha and Gargoyle on Reject again in this next fight. So odds are in their
that's
favor
fine.
if they use them properly. And here,
That's not
Ooh,
fine.
nice pick. That was huge as the.
Okay, it's
immediately
fine
Bond
again.
comes Right through, but it is not quick enough as Duet finds Gargoyle back now. Numbers are even
my
down. Tackle goes
goodness.
up last stand. Great fade there by Cloak. And Piggy tries to get some
Oh, there's
chance with
everything
the side
happening
down
right
we go
now.
Again with the damage boost on Mocha, and that's that combination that is very threatening at this level.
Absolutely. I mean, just
Okay. There's no more strata to show. This is where things get changed, and it's going in the favor of them. Sheesh.
Wow. Removing the team right now from Ground Zero, who right now look sort of lost. I mean, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. They held for at least a little bit. Reject are looking damn good with this comp, man.
So funny how we had that conversation about how in ladder it's like you get stomped and then you figure it out and then you turn it right back at them, and it's exactly what's happening
you
here.
can't tilt, man. Like
We've got one ultimate. They've got one ultimate. Oh, they've got two. They've got two. We only have one.
Strategist compositions, and you're against like triple.
So you gotta be careful. Duep has to be very careful here.
They have so much damage.
He wants to go in, but the Magneto is coming out, and same with the Punisher. Yeah, that Punisher. I knew it was gonna go crazy. There's no strategist ultimate to counter it.
On the clock, 3 minutes still on. They are holding that
can't
off
touch.
angle, but there's not much they're gonna be able to do. Yeah, Zen goes down. Holy, 3 minutes on. Reject almost against all odds at this point.
That's looking like a #1 seed team. I mean,
that was good.
That was good.
Like I was
And you
saying,
know what? Like,
I think
that's
we
what
had
we've
to
seen
have
out
won
of
this one
other teams that are
because
the
yeah,
#1 seed
Reject's
team.
starting
It's
to look good
plays
now.
like that, right? Able
They're
to
starting
kinda
to
come
actually
back and rebound.
warm up.
Maybe that's why Reject is as good as they are. Maybe that's why they're still here, and Genji is now on the flight home back to Korea.
Touché.
So this team is disgusting at coming back. Yeah, shit. It's just a good job for Reject. Obviously, they have 3 minutes on their attack now. Going to go back and forth with Ground Zero,
okay.
who looked really good on the first map, and then on their attack as well, man. So maybe both
To be
teams are
fair,
very
Reject would have
attack-centered.
chosen this map.
I mean, Dive is great on attack. Obviously, it is good coordinated on defense too, but you need to reset and set up a lot with Dive, and when you need to hold a point, that doesn't
because you know
lend
lose
itself
his
as successful if your whole team is committing to it. So it's tricky.
But yeah, we just look
There's a
so
conversation we can have back and forth depending on how the team comp is looking, but. I mean, wow,
sloppy.
they not only figured it out on the defense
On
and held for
the
almost
attack.
4 full minutes. Actually, they did hold for 4.5 full minutes.
Right.
They then switched comp up and didn't even utilize that as like a crutch. They found a new composition and used it on attack. It's like a Brawly Storm comp that we've only seen a few times with teams like Envy. And it's working.
Yeah. No,
All right, here we
that's a
go.
great call out. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh,
Never mind, they're so
MCL is
synced.
going to go
Are you
Storm
saying?
here.
Are we a
They're
symbiote?
changing things
Like,
up.
You're like a symbiote. That
Which one of us is the symbiote?
Yeah,
though?
exactly. Who's the
You never know.
symbiote
You
here?
never know.
Oh my God.
Oh, Existential Crisis in the middle of stream as we do move forward. Oh, looking for the portal cancel. Are they going to do it?
Maybe just scout. I don't know. Oh, they're doing it. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
You talk about this all the time, right?
I love the strange portal
Did they
plays,
know?
especially on defense. If you're going to commit to the portal anyway, just break a lot of cooldowns. Look to your right. Oh, you almost found another. Just didn't see
So
it.
didn't they nerf the amount of ult charge you get on Punisher in the turret?
Oh, because they can't shield.
Yes, that was recently changed. It was insane in the last patch, but they immediately caught it pretty quick. I love to see that change. Punisher, I mean, a very strong hero. At this level of play, the only downside is the hitbox size, right?
Okay,
Especially when
fine.
you're going against another hit scan in the game alongside Phoenix, and Phoenix does take advantage of that hitbox very well, especially if you can stack a lot of that passive. So that is why we've been seeing less Punisher, although that ultimate can be very strong. It is countered heavily by Mag. It's all about coordination. So it's a tricky conversation, but
It does
14 seconds left.
What it feels like, it's very interesting because I feel like Phoenix has taken the sort of Punisher's job.
Oh, we have
Like,
time.
it's interesting that Reject is running that old sort of composition like you said.
Yeah.
Instead of Phoenix.
I didn't know we had
And
time.
here we go as the ultimates will be popped. Ground Zero on attack. Maddie is going to have that
Got one
Eternal
tick.
Bond can get that relatively quickly. There is no
That's not
mag or
good.
anything to counter that out. But Gnome going to find Zen early on the defense.
Okay, that's fine.
Reject is not allowing much. They did give
That's
a
not
tick
good.
and a half as Finale finds FMCL and it's
No,
match right back now.
Finale's already having a. Okay, that's okay.
Excuse me, Piggy finds Duep.
We
And
hard
now King
hold.
Bob, and that could end this right now. It does. That is a great hold. Can they push through with 4 minutes on?
That's a lot of time in the bank indeed. 55% on the board now, and 3 minutes and 55 seconds is, like you said, like so much time to work with for Reject, and that's so good for them, right? Reject.
You just shut down this
considering all
Punisher ult?
things,
Yeah.
I'm very surprised. I think that the fact that they were able to stay mentally strong.
I feel like,
that cannot be understated how hard it is to
Ground
rebound.
Zero-
But that's you know what? That's the sign of a good team. You talked about. I think you mentioned it earlier, Shib.
I don't
Didn't
know
you
when
mention
the
how,
coach is allowed to talk.
These guys are like a very
But
friendship-oriented
they need their
team.
coach to settle them down.
Lock
them in.
Right? Like,
lock
that
them
is
in.
something that's very- Well, it's
lock
a buff
in.
that you
Get
don't
them to
notice
lock
until
in.
something bad happens.
Yeah.
Right? As soon as you know, as they say, as soon as some sort of feces hits the fan. Way to make it a
Feces
little
hits the fan, I
That's
like
even
that.
worse. It's like, you know, when you try to use a PG term
Sure,
to replace
of course,
something,
yeah.
it always sounds so much worse.
That's funny,
It's
though.
like, it's like you're just like trying to make it sound.
But I'm with you.
Are there
I
pro
do think
control
this-
Yes, there
this is
are.
the Calm, Cool, and Collected piece, right? And I think that it's crazy how much that came into influence because they were getting absolutely walked. Some teams crumble in that moment. They start blaming each other. Once you start
I don't know
blaming
if
each other,
they're
much like in ranked, the players just do not
playing
play
now,
well. It's
but
all
I know
staying
some controller
positive and
players that
adjusting
are
as a team
pro
to find a
players,
solution.
yeah.
They adjusted as a team. They found a solution. They
from
switched it up on
OC
attack and
specifically.
absolutely turned it around even faster.
They play on
when it came
PC.
to
They
ground
play on the
zero. That's
PC
just-
lobbies.
that's an awesome
Evex,
story
thanks
to
for
see.
the
And they're gonna
likes.
do this right back out.
Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Same comp, too.
Yeah, they play
Back
on
the Punisher, so
they're going to do the same
difference
thing.
of opinion originally, now switching over to that comp that you talked about earlier.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, and sometimes when you put a team into that position where they feel like they need to match you, that's where they're on their heels and not a good look. And wow, they were not expecting it as much, forcing a ton of cooldowns out, but they walked right through quickly. That was a smart play.
Yeah.
Not allowing them to try to go on that off left
I
angle.
guess, so in the
I
old
don't know
patch,
if
right, because of the
they
fact you built
should've
Punisher ult so
used
fast,
the,
maybe in this one it doesn't, like, it's
portal for
fine to
that.
give the support or the strategist on the other side ultimate charge. Like, they feel decent with that
the
situation,
kidnap.
right? Because Punisher ult builds up way slower now.
And they did a delayed portal, and I like that a lot as they are taking them up on the high side here. Crystal gets popped there on the side of Piggy. Gnome, excuse me, walking forward, 30% to alt from
Nomi.
the side. It's all
Combining
about who
Gnome
can
and
get this
Nami.
quickly. And right now, Mocha
Come
is
on,
in the lead.
Zestai,
Maddie
stay alive.
slightly
Please
behind.
stay
Gnome almost
alive.
there as well.
Oh,
Remember, they do have
Bob's
3
alive.
minutes, though. There is
Okay,
no
it's
rush.
GG.
Oh, but
It's
it doesn't
GG.
matter
That's
with
fine. It's okay. We got the next map.
Piggy again. That could be it here for Reject.
The Doc
who are gonna
Strange is
try to tie this
low-key
series up.
cooking.
Well done. They do it.
Which one?
Tying it up 1-1, man. Ground zero. Shocked us in map number 1. Reject bringing us back down to earth.
Yes.
Back down to ground zero, as some might say. Now, hopefully for them, ground zero can figure something out in map number 3.
Okay.
You know what? It depends on what it is going to be, but the dive comp was so clean.
They've
with
got
them.
some
It's almost
time
like you
now
go
to
back
chat
that
to the
Venom Panther,
coach.
even on a
Because they
defensive
looked
even
really
the
good
two
in
of
that
you running
first
it,
half, and then they
and seeing
started
what you can do, 'cause it was
faltering
so hard for them to handle.
in that
I mean,
last
the button
fight
switch
of
will be
the
huge.
first
So
half.
do you think it was like Reject in the band?
They just
phase
couldn't get
kind
it
of,
over the edge, and
brought it
after that,
back,
they just
right?
started
'Cause the first time
crumbling.
they banned out, was it? Didn't they only ban out Vanguard versus ground zero? They did. It was 3
Yeah, it's a
Vanguard
good strat,
and,
Evex. It's a really good
Torch.
strat.
This time they didn't just do Vanguard.
Because yeah, they
bans,
need. I think they just
and
need
it worked
to
out.
chat
So
and
maybe
calm
that was a better
down.
choice.
Yeah, they're learning. We talk about the best teams in this tournament are going to need to figure things out on the fly because every team is at its peak. Every team plays something to the best.
I'm telling you, you're the symbiote, by the way.
I'm the symbiote?
You're the symbiote. Look at the. Look,
I do look like the symbiote.
You look like the symbiote right now. But that's like
You know what? Actually, yeah, absolutely would be looking like the symbiote.
Yeah, it's like heaven and hell right now. You know?
Yeah,
It's like, am I the bad guy or are you the good guy? It's like I could be disguised potentially as the angel.
I got to do that Spider-Man dance in game. You know what I mean? That's what I look like right now. A little bit.
Oh yeah, the one where you do it.
No, I literally.
You have to do it. You have to do it. You can't talk about it.
It would be the worst.
If you do it, I'll do the Venom twerk. How about that? How about that?
I
What if
do
we
like
do
that idea.
Seeing if chat's saying anything.
But see, maybe we could do like a channel point rewards in the chat. But anyway,
I
yeah,
like
what you're
that.
saying.
Smart. No, what I was saying is like, yeah, no, we mentioned it briefly before about the comp core collected the team. When you panned over to them, even through that moment where they were getting just rolled through, their team comms on camera, they were just so locked in, not scared. You saw the comms were like this. A lot of times when a team is faltering, you're going to see them like, visibly angry.
I'm
You see
stressed.
brows. You can tell the comms are intense.
Why am I so
It just
stressed?
looks so relaxed.
All right,
and
I'm gonna
focused,
go
and that's what you need
go
to do.
toilet.
And
I'll be back.
You know what? Exactly like you see
I'll
in
be back,
ladder,
I'll be back.
Getting walked right through. You know what? I called this. They do it right back,
1 minute.
and then they win an OT, and that is exactly what happened.
Oh yeah, no, that was exactly what happened indeed. And honestly, man, that's the sign of a good team.
Yeah,
that's the sign of a good environment for sure. And
Sure.
you make a great point. Yeah, it's like I wonder who they're like, if their coach is even talking to them behind the scenes, like a little bit, just making sure. I mean, the guys over there sitting in a full-on suit, so. I mean, they look, despite as professional as they are, I imagine it's definitely difficult to deal with those situations, right? Just to get rolled like that for so long, especially map number 1 going into this one and then not having an answer to Black Panther and then quickly figuring it out, right? And like you said, it's the cool minds that sort of brought the team back. And I think that was a great point, like you said.
Yeah, I'm curious now. Do you think we see a change in bans, and if so, what? I mean, I'm not sure. Like, you don't really need to get rid of the Storm. I don't think.
I guess it doesn't. It didn't seem like the ban phase was that bad for
No,
Ground Zero, but
it didn't.
But regardless, I think you still I don't know how good a reject of the Human Torch. Like, you want to experiment. Like, I'm thinking from their perspective, right? Because theoretically, Ground Zero has not had. I mean, they probably scrimmed reject, but I imagine a lot of the teams that were already qualified, and especially knowing who they could potentially play against, maybe didn't want to. Well, actually, no. They actually know. Both teams were already in the official thing. Sorry, I forgot. Gen G was the one that knocked out. Reject was the one that was the first seed.
Sure.
So because both teams were already in these playoffs, neither have actual scrim experience against each other.
Yeah.
They know for weeks and weeks that they're going to play against each other, and they just coming into it. We have to figure out what to ban, what to change, right? And
I guess that makes sense. I always just assume, and this is a good point to bring up for those who maybe don't know, scrims a lot of the time, folks, just to cut this, to make sure you understand what's going on, and sorry for cutting you off, is essentially where you practice against a team and you go full force team composition, you lock in like it's a rank, like a real serious ranked, like a real serious tournament match, and you make sure you do it at full force. But a lot of these teams, in what you're saying here, they don't elect to choose their scrim partner as somebody they're actually going against because it gives up too much information.
No, yeah, and we're you know what, Shib, as I hate to say it, I wish the energy drinks in China had a little bit more kick to them. Like, I need to feel like I'm having a heart attack. You know? That's the difference between China and America, is that I have an energy drink and I feel like I'm dying, but it's like a good dying. You know, like come to China, it's like a healthy energy drink. What are you trying not to kill me? Like, what's going on? Anyway, regardless, Ground Zero, I think. Tough map for them, right? Shib?
Sure.
And like you said, they have to bounce back, come through on on map number 3, and kind of figure things out.
Finale looked much more like themselves, right? 18 finals there, having that Punisher play, obviously did have that boost of damage, right?
Yeah, and that's why it's always it's tough to. That's why you can't always blame the player, right?
Sure.
That's like
it's so difficult. You're right.
Yeah, I mean,
and I think we fall victim to that sometimes.
Of course. Just like same thing when you blame a player instead of looking at the overall picture. It's the same thing when you see like a player popping off, for example. Like we see Bucky Ultimates pop off, Dobby getting a nice MVP as well, well deserved on the Loki. But yeah, I mean, it's the same. It's yin and yang, right? There's two sides of the coin, right? So, sometimes we'll notice those huge Bucky Ultimates. You know, again is a big meme because it's so hype. It's so much fun to watch that. But also, there's more to it than just Bucky gets big ultimate, right? Or a big last stand from Wolverine. There's always sort of these underlying things that are happening.
Yeah.
And it's tough to see in a 12-person game because there's so much going on.
Yeah, and that's the power of VOD reviews. It's another one of those terms that, maybe you haven't heard a lot of players at the top level will do it on themselves. It's essentially you go back to the match, folks, and you really look at the full picture in the story.
I was muted, but I said bye-bye, Uvex, but you're probably already gone.
What's happening that enabled or disabled you to play the way you want to play. So that is what VOD reviews do. You look at the whole picture, you understand really what's going on, and stat lines don't necessarily give you that picture. So it's tough to, and everyone in the chat falls victim to the fact that when you see a stat line not look good, you just say, oh, it was that player's fault. But let's say, for example, in Finale's case, we did see him get picked a few times. Let's say we didn't, where he was playing lights out, but his stat lines didn't look great. It turns out that, the strategists were getting dove, and they really just needed a switch. They needed somebody to focus on. They needed a Loki switch on the strategist, or they needed the duelist to keep eyes on, or have a bubble ready from Mag. That kind of stuff you didn't see in the moment made it feel like you weren't getting looked at, but at the end of the day, it was your problem that you did not solve. So.
And this kind of comes back to a conversation we had earlier to sort of loop it around when you talked about different regions having their strengths, right?
Yeah.
That in different play style sort of things. And this kind of comes down to the two. Like, Reject obviously looked like a pretty good Punisher Storm team. Like, that was a good map on Storm. The other team that we've seen play Storm to that level, to a high level like that recently, is another team like Envy. Yeah. Right? And it seems like we keep bringing up Envy a lot, but that's because
just the Storm reference. It works, it just works
exactly.
Well.
And I'm sure there's a lot of really good players on Storm as well, as we'll see.
Yeah, they looked really good. Reject looked really good.
Else. But I mean, it's sometimes okay to go back to that comfort pick, considering other teams aren't running it. Maybe, especially in this game with so many heroes.
Does the pin disappear,
or
does it stay there?
That some people can't play that hero as good as you
I was
can.
like,
maybe.
do I have to move?
It's okay to kind of go against the grain and figure out a different composition.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, we did see some consistent picks there. We had, like, the Emma play. We saw some big Emma plays, but there wasn't anything major. I think Emma's role with Ultimate now is more of a setup than anything. Obviously, when you damage boost, it's kind of a different story. Yeah. It does all right into things like Invis Ultimate, but it's mainly setting up where you can dunk a mag. Phoenix now has more value when the supports are walking, or as an act of canceling and silencing strategists prior to ult. And that can happen when you see Loki ready to copy. That's the big brain play with Emma, is try to catch them silence right when they're about to copy, and it does mess them up. It screws them over a bit.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, because that was an interesting discussion that I feel like I had with you when Emma got released.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I don't know if this Ultimate's that good. You know, I was just like debating whether or not the Psionic Seduction was better than even some other Vanguard ults.
You got to treat it like, think of it like a Luna switching to damage boost, right? 40%, you know, is crazy. But I'm more so saying, like, we talked about it. It's set up. It does burn things like Loki crystals. So if you use it and Loki's forced to pop crystals immediately, it gets everyone walking and it gets rid of that cooldown. It has some of these niche effects at the same time that really enable your team to pop off. And it has insane setup potential. Like I had mentioned prior. I mean, I just think
I'm
I think
cold.
it's more so
What's the
utilized
weather
now
like over
as
there?
a denial tool and a setup tool than it is just to try to.
Also, we won first map. Hello.
Yeah, because this game, I mean.
Then
yeah,
you guys won
it's
second
so
map,
different, I think,
but
than the other stunts that kind of happen because it
supporting your
requires
team
setup
today?
and
Yes.
a
You
different
supporting
sort of
your
approach to
team
it. So that's a
today?
great point.
It's
We're going
hot.
now we're
Ew.
going to a rock.
Nah, I like hot weather. I prefer hot weather.
But this is a dive focused map.
We got
and
some
saw what they can
rivalry
do on
going
dive.
on
That
at the
Panther
moment.
is going to be banned. If you know.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it's gonna be
I'm
gross on this map.
nervous.
Yeah,
I was
it's
so
good.
nervous. I'm
There's
still
a ton of
nervous. I'm
escapability on
really
this map, though.
stressed.
But in the portal,
We
like,
need
it's really
this. We
because of that,
need
folks. When you
this.
dive
We
on
need this
map,
game so
you can be a
badly.
little more aggressive with your cooldowns, which typically, if you're playing Panther, you may
I
want to
mean,
save
you
the
guys
dash
do
or to
too.
pick
This
out,
is your
for
final
example,
remaining
for
Asia
Panther.
team.
But on this map,
Unless
you
you're going
utilize
to
those, use that
adopt
dash to cut through the
China,
enemy and then land on a
Chinese
portal,
teams
get
as
out
well.
that way, and then have your, as Panther, you can climb walls, etc. Your passive ability. So it does enable a lot more of that kind of play.
You and a spicy potch on a watch party? Nice, nice.
Earlier, right? Like maybe in the band phase.
Sounds
we'll see if
good.
something is different,
I was
right,
wanting
for round
Matzi
zero.
and I to watch party, but none of our schedules line up until the
Right, it's
weekend.
fine to ban things that aren't
So I might
totally normal,
watch party in the
considering
weekend.
You have to do very specific bans. Like,
You
that's
guys
the
doing
underrated aspect of this
Shui?
game. I don't know, I guess that's what we talk about a
Is
lot,
Potch
and maybe we've sort of,
Asia
ranked
or
that
because I know you do a lot of OCE stuff
pumping the ball too
too.
much, and it's now dry. That's a weird way to say that, but regardless, ground zero, they have to change the bans, right?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is, and sometimes even if you think the bans are okay.
Wait, you didn't know how to
like,
spell
it's not bad
Shui?
bans in a
That's
general
funny.
purpose
Yeah,
that you
Shui
have
is
to
with
be
an
very
EY.
specific, like you said earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. As we see the teams locking
Are you
in
being Spidey
right
costume?
now,
Oh, I thought you were
the
gonna be
focus
like.
that I'm seeing. Like I said,
Surely
chill,
you do like
Spidey,
Buldak
ready for
4 times
action.
spicy,
We
something
go here
Korean, right?
On the side of
Or
Reject.
do a
These
Penny
look like
Parker
a totally different
costume
team,
in
and I think
particular.
Now, yeah, you know what?
I don't know how much
Outside of the
79
off the rip,
degrees
this
is,
now
but I feel like it's cold.
a little bit more of a mental
I know
warfare
100
game.
is like
You can see them
38,
less excited
and that
and
38
a little more
degrees is
anxious.
pretty good.
Yeah, a little more anxious
That's
for sure. I mean,
that's
like,
a level that's
the
pretty
biggest
nice.
thing is that they need to refocus, like you said, with Reject. Like Reject on the previous
An
map,
idea, I
the
got
reason
you, I
why
got
they've
you.
Kind of come back in the last one is because they were so calm and talking about things and not overreacting. Because obviously, as casters,
So
our job is
cold.
to overreact. I mean, that's
it.
that's the entire point. So we're like, okay, Finale's feeding, okay, Piggy's feeding, Gargoyle's feeding. But realistically, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
I mean,
banning
they're
out the
not,
Human
right?
Torch.
It's always a
Surprising the
team-oriented
Mantis
thing
is the
kinda
one that
happens
Ground
behind
Zero
the
goes
scenes
for
in terms
first.
of, communication and stuff. So
They could totally
sometimes
protect.
overreact. We overreact here,
Human
for sure. I
Torch
mean, that's
instead there, you
We
know.
see
But
the Mantis ban and the Torch ban on both sides. Luna Snow got to get banned out there for ground zero as well, and the lock-in of
are they just going to be
Emma.
targeting
And honestly,
strategists here?
I think Emma's incredibly strong.
You're
Obviously, the teams
Husky.
know
I don't know how
Emma's
much
a
that
was
79
very much an
is.
instant ban
What is that in
almost the last patch, but now is sneaking
Celsius?
her way through, and I love to see that. Luna going to get locked in there for ground zero as well.
Yeah, Luna's one of those heroes that's been a constant mainstay of this tournament and will probably remain to be.
Anything
Just because
below
how strong
20
the character
degrees
is,
is
how
freezing
much,
to me.
throughput it has in terms of
25
your abilities,
still is
even
kind of
though the
freezing
ultimate
as
was
well.
Like in terms of the ult charge built
Yeah.
up. So still a super
30
strong
is when
character.
things
You could
feel
tell, even
good.
with Magneto,
26
remember when they
actually
nerfed,
is when
Magneto's
things
ult
feel
charge
good.
too,
Sure.
a few patches
26
ago.
degrees?
So,
Oh,
yeah, I
that's
think, like,
really good
these
weather.
heroes,
What the
if they
heck?
have good
Actually, it's still
ultimates,
kind of
are
the
going
cool
to be in the meta
side.
No matter what. And
Sure.
obviously
Because I
their
think
base
today
level
was
stats
like
is a big
20
thing.
and it was
So that
freezing.
kinda, I feel like, too many people, we can talk about this stuff later.
I don't know what
On the
today
outside,
was, but it was
ground
really
zero,
cold.
Going to be protecting that mag and that Luna,
It's
like
still
I
very
mentioned,
cold.
and that Phoenix is getting banned on their side this time around. For
Hello?
Oracle, they don't want to have to play against that. And by they, I mean Reject. And on the opposite side, no
Hello?
ban onto the Black Panther.
Yeah, no Panther, no Venom.
Hello?
They want the
We
dive
won the
to happen,
first
I
match.
guess. I mean, they did figure out how to battle it. And I
Yeah.
think that may be the
Yeah.
conversation that they are
And
having,
then
right?
Korea
And
won
they
the
do
second
have,
map.
an
We
open
started
ability
like
here with Loki, too, to
faltering
help protect a little bit. They
at
are
the end of our
attacking
last
first,
attacking,
for the side of
our first
Reject.
attacking
I'm
round.
curious,
Because
a lot of
we
teams
just couldn't. We were struggling to get it over the end.
You know, we'll see if that happens. It was happening a lot in, you know, the Americas region. So we'll see if
Yeah,
that
I
happens
realize
here
nobody's listening.
as we
Never
get into the
mind.
lane. We haven't seen much triple besides a
Never
couple
mind.
teams. And we are going to start without it. But Drew is great on this map.
No, that's
I believe.
more of a Western thing.
Yeah,
oddly
so?
enough, yeah. Like in this region, I don't think they do a lot of these.
Oh, we've switched sides. We switched sides. We're on the left side. We're the blue now. Okay.
Hasn't. Maybe Reject will. Like
we're not red anymore.
Earlier, but I know like a lot of the Western teams will do that, and we saw Envy just dominate with that in the play-ins.
Yeah.
Okay, it's back to Wolverine v Wolverine, but we don't have a Phoenix. Oh, we got Phoenix banned.
Charging off those walls. Remember, when you're playing Wolverine, you can actually attack those group walls.
Wolverine's banned for us. We're still playing Wolverine though, even with the Phoenix ban.
As we do see now, actually, I'm surprised to see Ground Zero, is going to be the ones running that Bucky in case they were going to go dive. We've got the Loki out. We've got the Cloak. Phoenix again for Gargo with banned on the opposition. Gnome out on the Magneto. This is a pretty traditional comp here on the
For context, Sati,
okay,
in summer, some days it doesn't go below 30 degrees. Like overnight, it doesn't go below 30 degrees. That's not good.
So they're up 2, and that's a good
So like, it's like 6 a.m. and it's like 30 degrees already. Actually, no, I lied. It's probably more like 28. Then at 7 a.m., 6 a.m. it's already 30.
Gargoyles ton them up. Literally 3 people I think got hit.
Some days in summer, not every day in summer. So to me, 26 is not that. Not that bad. Like it's not warm. It's not. It's maybe warm, but it's not hot.
Down to grab from Finale to follow up on the stun. So that was clean team play from them.
I also streamed in a shed without good air conditioning with a tin roof in summer, like a 40-degree day. So 26 in a room is nothing. My room is usually 35, 30.
As it is a pretty consistent lockdown, but
that's a bit warm.
Until Cloak goes out.
26 is not. It's actually quite pleasant for me.
Tackle there on the side of Groot. Great counter for Groot. Up we go with another Meteor M. And it,
that's not good. Yeah, we're getting melted.
They really did find their footing
it
in
is
that
so
last
well
2
in
minutes
the
on.
first
And they are very close to point up in numbers. Can they keep holding? Gnome going to find another. And Finale onto Duep. And they are going to get point 1 here.
FMCL swapping over to the Bucky. Nami going over to Hela, man. This is very interesting. I don't know if we've seen this that often as we
I don't know that if your hot summer, Sati, if that's like, maybe that's,
I mean, they're just trying
is
to
it humid or is it dry?
Right now on to Reject.
Is it humid heat?
Make sure you can shut down.
Because I don't like humid heat.
This, you
But
can't
dry
really be
heat's
as
pretty chill.
proactive, it feels like. You're constantly being reactionary in terms of how Ground Zero are playing. Reject have all of those sort of playmaking opportunities.
Good.
But right now, Maddie able to clack down Finale.
That's really good.
Nice pick there by Maddie, like you
Mocha
said,
getting really
staying
low,
off
but
on
no
this
survives.
offensive
We got 2?
matchups in a while.
Oh, never mind.
Gonna find Maddie. Gargoyle again onto King Bob. Nice picks there. Finale gonna try to push right back in. Nami, there we go onto Dobie. Gnome onto Nami. These trades are consistent, but still Reject is up in numbers.
They don't know what to do. FMCL's over to Psylocke now for the team up with the Emma. I mean, man, I guess they've swapped over because he was on Bucky before earlier as well. But right now, we'll see how they do because making all these swaps and maybe not thinking of the overall composition could result in the demise right now as we don't really, like you said earlier, don't see a ton of Hela.
Yeah, what a change in momentum here, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. Momentum is so palpable.
I'll let you know in summer. I'll let you know in summer because right now it's freezing.
And right now, Reject is giving them the treatment that they received in the last map. Finale going to find FMCL again with an early pick. And Finale still holding on to that ultimate. Sonic Seduction to start setting up, and it is going to get a few. Well, they're going to collapse off at the last stand.
That's not good.
As we lose Zen, King Bob goes down too from Gargoyle. Dobie going to find Nami, and wow, they are walking through with 3 minutes on. Can they get this thing done before they touch?
Yeah, this is a blisteringly fast pace, similar
We've
to what
got
they
5
did on
ultimates.
the previous map, and the portal to come back was not a good
one. Okay.
They're walled around the corner. It's so awkward, and that could set them up for failure. 9.92 meters left to go.
And the Meteor M, what a
okay, it's good. Duep did it.
Kidding me? Through the doorway, honestly, that messes people up like crazy. Holding
Come on, Nami, yes!
Meteor M, Nami,
all right, you need another one?
And almost gets 2. 1 HP, even Gnome is weak. Yes, King Bob with the KO onto Finale. Nami onto
2
Gnome.
points for sub ult? What do you mean?
By Ground Zero.
Well, and that was a beautiful, like you called it, it was a great chase down there.
Is that our first strat ultimate being used?
You know, was going aggressive towards
the
doorways to kind of hide from that Meteor M with the Eternal Bond.
Let's say we got Bob having an ultimate too, but Dobie has one too.
Across the map.
They didn't cap.
Now in this next fight, Reject finally are kind of against the wall. Duep again, man.
We also got Finale out.
So maybe this Vanguard.
Are we locks back in?
Magneto play is the way forward for.
Are we gaming yet?
Yeah, and Duep is progressing.
Zensai, don't you dare. Okay, good.
The team healthy. They are.
I was about to get angry at Zed. I was like, don't you dare go down. No worries, Ahmed. Ooh, Elden Ring. That sounds good. Steam Deck. Ooh, that sounds really good. Have fun. Have fun, Ahmed. Good night.
Excuse me, same on the side of
We lost
Reject.
Nami.
Nagamoto goes out for FMCL.
Oh, it's big? Is it enough though? Is it enough? It's enough, it's enough, it's enough, it's enough, it's enough. Back at point! Get your butts onto point, please! Okay, we're fine.
Who find a
Hello?
huge eye of
Kappa?
Nagamoto, one of the biggest of the day.
Yeah, this is a absolutely banging series between both teams. Round 0 coming through, like we said, with some great team play, collapsing with that Nagamoto, slows down Reject. However, Reject still have ultimates for this upcoming fight, Ship.
And we will start again. Reject with 5 ults ready. And you look in the opposition, you will see 3 in this next
Yeah, we
fight
run
for
triple
Ground
tank.
Zero. Ground
I
Zero
didn't
got
even
plus
notice.
here
But
to be
remember
very
the
patient,
first
stay
map,
pretty tight, give a
Wanderlust?
little bit of space up with Gargoyle waiting on, making
Reject
everyone look upwards.
banned
Obviously,
out
there's
3
value in that
tanks.
as well. Down
They
we go.
switched it up now. There's only 1 tank, 2 DPS. I keep saying tanks. 1 Vanguard, 2 Duelists, and 1 Strat now. So that means that, yeah, we're actually known to run 3 Vanguards.
Of Phoenix and Magneto in terms of their ultimates, they synergize so well, and it's really shown in this tournament so far in the mid-season. Now we
Which
go to
is
the last
why
stage of the
Reject
map,
banned
and
out
50
3
seconds left
Vanguards
to
in the
go.
first
Ground Zero
map.
do have ultimates yet again, and last time
Which is
Nami did
really
well with his
unusual
little
because
ultimate, so
generally
Magneto
people like to
decided run with it.
target
We'll see what happens,
strategists
though. Finale could go huge
because they're
with his
stronger,
last
like
stand,
they're
but
pretty
stall
like
things out, but
game-changing.
No, unfortunately, FMCL takes him down early.
FMCL on to Finale. 1 pick early, like you said. Ground Zero up, and we are going to follow up with Zen. That is a great ultimate, finding 3. Do they collapse? They do not. Good idea on the off-angle play.
Even 3, I think we can do 3-3, like 3 strategists, 3 Vanguards.
Much value. Nami going to find Gargoyle.
But I don't know what
Maybe that
FMCL
was,
plays.
Led there by the Sonic Seduction. Nami playing on this, still holding.
Wait, who was Vanguard? But who switched off? Was it FMCL that was? I can't. What? How long did they switch off? I don't remember. But Nami's back now on.
FMCL on Adobe. Wow, what a pick! Gargoyle turns it back on Nami's end.
Thank goodness, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Are similar stories starting to find their footing.
Well, this is the bonus.
If it's gonna go back and forth like this, it's really gonna be depending on like who chooses the map at this point. Like if Reject plays well on the maps that they pick, we play well on the maps that we pick.
Popping off on that character on third phase, finding opening picks. So FMCL has the chance of a lifetime right now to pop off, and also Nami can play so far, so long range, because at the beginning of this third phase, he has so much space.
And we go with the Psionic off the rip again. Reject has a ton of ults, but it's matched similarly on Ground Zero. Do we see any major value yet? Nobody goes down. Ults popped, and now we are dead. Even Duep goes up. Will that find purchase? Bang!
Ooh, good.
It does onto Mocha. What a throw there! And now we got the dance of the Cutterfly. Up. It does get returned on.
Can't believe FMCL got taken out by that. I mean, whatever. It happens.
And that is huge for countering. Well played there. Beautiful. As we see another one of those. And you can see the circle right there as I'm talking about it in the center. Make sure you know that in the future. Finale gonna find King Bob. We have Nami on Amoka. Oh my goodness, Zen on the Piggy trades for days now. And they are holding like it's their absolute job. Gargoyle onto Nami. Will we see more? The kickoff point. Halfway through OT, Duep on a Finale, FMCL on a Gargoyle, and it looks like they're still holding Ground Zero, but that is an ult. That will. Oh no! Off the point.
Toby C9.
You got to run right into
Oh, thank goodness.
So
All right.
lucky.
No, man. That
Okay,
was
this is
brutal.
good. This
Now,
is good. This is good.
43 meters, man, total.
No,
for
they're
the
playing
side
better
of
here. They're playing better
Reject.
here.
And they did make it quite far, right?
Yes.
They
They're
did get to the third
be more
phase, but
confident in
that was
their
really where
switches.
that Ground Zero started to shine, right? Nami on the hella long range, able to find opening picks, as well as FMCL on that Psylocke looked phenomenal. So
Look at all
we'll
their
see if they can keep that up on attack.
sponsors.
Now that's what I'm worried
Reject.
about, Shiv, because the space created for attack is like the hella it gets
Surely, Ground Zero
Sure,
gets these
because
sponsors too,
you
right?
can always go for flanks. You can
And
always
gets a
play,
lot of
especially on the
sponsors
third
too, right?
phase, so far back. You don't have
Yeah, they're
that
playing the
same
old
luxury
games
on
better,
attack,
yeah.
Right, you have to kind of fight for that space first.
They're
And
doing it,
Hella,
they're doing
while she
it.
does a lot of damage and has some of the highest skill potential in the game, it's very inconsistent for a lot of even the best Hellas in the game. The reason why I always hear, like, we talk to duelist mains, and they're like, yeah, like we talk to Delena and stuff, and they're like, yeah, Hella is still the best duelist in the game, but the problem is that it's very hard to be that consistent with it because you have to fight for that space a lot of the times. You have to play near perfect. And this is what I talk about a lot with people is that hero shooters in this game especially is very much so like a MOBA. You know, you're sort of like a top-down game almost. You have to think about it that way. So a lot of times you want to play the easiest characters possible to give yourselves the highest opportunity, right? Get those easy one-shot combos.
Sure.
Phoenix,
All right,
Magneto.
ready?
That's just something you can easily do. It doesn't take a ton
We
of
only
skill.
need
True.
2
The
points
problem
and
is with
43
Hella
meters.
is it has
That's all we
such
need.
high peaks but the floors can be incredibly low.
Yeah, I mean, the tracking, especially when you have movement
Okay.
like this on PC, it's very difficult, but these players know how to track, and that's for sure.
Did
As
it
FMCL
do
gonna
anything?
start chasing down.
No, that's fine.
Strange
That
just
was good,
escaped
good,
there
good,
on the
good
side
kidnap.
of Gargoyle, still playing Finale. Going to be on the Ultron, so we do see a hold here, a nice little change with triple strat in the back line with Ultron. Damage boost going to be coming from the Terror.
Oh, they have triple
Nobody
strats.
goes down just yet. HP low for Gargoyle, still able to escape there. Zen
It's worth
Starry
it,
on
though. I
attack
actually
is going to be on the
like
grid. I'm
triple strats,
surprised
personally.
we aren't seeing a little bit more of a dive composition here. I guess they do not like
What
it
the
at least on
heck?
this first point. Finale going to start putting some damage down with the Rage of Ultron. Great. flow
I guess
there,
it's
way to get
because
out, keep the team
FMCL and
healthy.
stuff did so
Sometimes it
much
is worth
damage
using
that they already
defensively,
have
although it
their
has much more
ultimate.
value on a back line being offensive.
Dobby
Great
as
tackle.
well.
Gnome going to take out FMCL. I'm surprised, as I really did think that was going to go the other way. But Piggy, Dobby, Gnome, again Piggy with a pick.
Well, the difficulty right now, a minute off the clock already, is that Ground Zero are running this Wolverine alongside it. And I get it. It makes sense. Wolverine's very good against triple Vanguard, but specifically against Finale on this Ultron. Ultron kind of does so
Reject's
well
not doing
onto
triple
Wolverine 'cause it'll be
Vanguard.
hooked and grabbed
Triple
by
support.
that Wolverine
Oh,
that's
it's
going
a
to get shielded,
3-3s.
right?
Triple
And
triple.
Ground Zero, they're not taking full advantage of this storm. That's why we see a lot of people run Punisher or Phoenix, super high damage dealing heroes that are actually benefiting from the damage boost from the storm.
And that's a great tackle, but did have jump there for Strange Gargoyle. I have Agamotto ready to jump.
Oh my, so many
down.
ultimates.
Gonna be
Everyone's
here
popping
with
it.
the Psionic, great work there as Gnome finds
Traded
one right
each.
back at him. Mocha
Meteor
goes down.
traded it out.
Mocha did use ultimate, so
Come
that
on,
is going to be a huge
Nami.
trade. Finale popping, Dobby popping, Gargoyle popping.
So much to
Out goes
stay.
Nami, FMCL, and Maddie.
Wait,
Everybody
that's
pressing the
good,
Q
that's
button.
good.
FMCL gets
You
one,
just
Duet
use
gets
Stormo
one.
to bait
And
out
holy
these
moly,
strat
Ground
zones. That's
Zero
fine.
is fighting
To
the
bait out
top
the sustainer.
of this
That's fine.
battle.
That's
Well, we gotta get
fine.
a tackle off map here. Zen Starry going to take out Dobby. FMCL on a Piggy.
Didn't he just ult? How was he at 70? Did he literally just ult? Like, not even 10 seconds ago. Am I crazy shit?
Honestly,
he's at 75% ult charge already. What was that? Serious? Is that real?
Yeah, just raw damage. It's just like a storm, man. Storm can get ult incredibly quickly too.
Well, and then the storm too. That's probably why.
Yeah,
Just
damage
so much
boost.
That's insane. Builds up ult charge, does so much damage. They're coming back with the portal though, Shiv, trying to get back to this point, stall it out. You have people kind of running around back and forth, but no doubt. No
Okay, good. FMCL, stay alive. I swear, don't you dare.
Finds another pick
FMCL,
here.
you're getting too
Zero
low.
Just trying to walk forward and make something
Yeah, we
happen.
already have him back.
And
We just
that
used it. Okay,
is
FMCL, go take it out. That's fine.
44%, but
It's
great
fine. It's
Psionic
all fine. It's
seduction.
fine.
Down
It's all
goes
fine.
two from Piggy on the lead there. Finale going to find Duep. And that's that setup I'm talking about.
Okay,
There's
FMCL
also
has
Drones
ult,
gonna be
King
actually on
Bob
Gargoyle.
as
I like
well,
this. I'm
Duep
Strange
as
to get a lot of
well.
Strange play. Pretty
Zen,
aggro with the shield there, and Piggy
Zen
finds
did
Zen
use his
Starry,
ult
and
there.
good retake here. by
We used Groot
This
ult.
first phase is just so hard to cap out, especially in a situation like this where Reject, I mean, they were just destroying through this first phase. And now on this defense, Ground Zero, they haven't found an opportunity to kind of win. They do have that Meteor M, and they do have that last stand available. That's how they found success last time. But we'll see how Reject's backline plays, right? Can Mocha live this time through that Meteor M? Can Dobby have a big crystal play? We'll see what happens in this upcoming fight.
And we begin again. Gargoyle just trying to take this space back. 45 seconds on the clock, folks. It's a very defensible position here for Reject. Ayabagamotto goes out. It does find Storm in the sky. Matched immediately by the boundary. Tackles out onto Gnome. Gnome. And they are able to get away is crazy.
Can
that
we do
was
it?
clean. I honestly thought he was definitely in trouble. Great usage there of Meteor M.
We
But
need
we're gonna
this.
pop ult as well. We're going to see Dobby shortly once this ends. Finale using the Rage of Ultron. Here we go as Nami comes in with the Hurricane.
Meteor.
And there
Meteor.
is Meteor there on Adobe. Good pick.
Okay, we
As
did it,
well,
we
the
did it, we
attack
did
is
it. It's
going
fine,
through
it's
now. Ground
fine.
Zero
Oh,
does
thank
not want
goodness.
this to end. 12 seconds on, and they will get this point.
We've done it.
Do not think a teleport can come through fast enough. It does not. Well done by Ground Zero.
I think the macro play is a little messy for both
Oh,
teams.
this
but
is
Ground
so
Zero saving his weapon in
stressful.
terms of his Meteor M for that last fight.
It's
which huge,
actually
but
just so
Reject
stressful.
committing everything early on, then Dobby being the last person with an ultimate commit stat copy into the dance floor.
That was smart
Waiting
in
for
group
the shield
in
to kinda dissipate
Luna
on
Alpha
that
Mago.
Phoenix- or on that Luna
True.
Snow. Oh my god, an easy pick off as well into Piggy, who was a little bit too far ahead of the team. That's suboptimal.
I feel like
you don't
Ground
want
Zero
to see that
are
numbers
like
down in this next fight. Alt's going to be in
keeping
the favor
track of the
Ground Zero, but
strategist
granted,
ults from
Clark's not even
Reject a
close to
lot
this
better.
point just yet, so
But remember,
they're
it is
holding that
triple
space,
strat.
but
They've
you
got
only
triple
have
strategists
one body
here.
on, and max you can have on card for those who do not know is 3.
And
You'll
triple
see one
Vanguard,
arrow
so it's
when
like-
you're not on it, and then you'll have 3 additional to get max of 4.
There are a
arrows
lot more
there when you
strategist
have
ultimates that they
the
need
max
to
on.
keep
So Zen Starry is
an
a little
eye
tricky
on.
damage
So
to take
basically,
forward,
they're
but
just
actually 3.
playing
Zen
to
Starry,
to
match right
to
back.
bait them
Who
out.
gets
Essentially,
who
they have to
gets
bait them
seduced
out.
more? I'm not sure. Sonic Seduction is out. Does not manage to land on anyone on either side. That's actually crazy. Good usage of
That's the
cooldowns
first
there.
time I think Emma Frost has never seduced anybody.
Yeah, that's true. That is
FMCO didn't
wild.
kidnap.
As as
Has
we
ultimate.
do see the push forward from Piggy. Trying to get a grab out, does not work again. Finale with the Rage of Ultron out of the back line again.
He stays alive.
And a ton of damage out. It does not burst through any of these strategist lines, though. They are going to have to retake it. So here comes the Omega Hurricane. Matched immediately. Well played. Way to do that fast. As that, oh, you almost have to use that a little early.
Nami is basically using his ultimate to try and
tracking there. And usually
bait out
ultimates.
That's all. I feel like that's all it is.
Where you just try to calculate where everyone's at. And if they had that, that might have been a different story.
Yep. That's essentially what it is. So basically, they try and bait out Finale's ult. When Finale is ulting, then they use... Not enough, though. It's not enough.
Finale! Two-piece holding on.
I see the strategy, but that wasn't enough. They had to rely. They have to then rely on FMCL to then make the pick, to actually make the final pick in the fight and win the fight. But he wasn't able to that time.
Massive for them. Very close here. Gaining
but like they're siping through it and it's working. But then if it doesn't work, then they've got nothing.
I do see a path here for Ground Zero to push this through.
Yeah, there's still a way forward for sure. And right now we have Finale just kind of poking up above with that ultimate ready to go. He's always starting it off early, right? Constantly just pressuring out back line, maybe trying to force support Stratus.
Kimbab has ult, he has to use it.
The corners and Starry's there, and everybody's invisible now, trying to walk on forward.
Then Starry on a gargoyle. That's a nice
start. Doing it again, the same strat again. They have to.
Yes.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
The strategist ults are up.
That's really good. Okay, we've got it. We've got it.
Zero, Maddie gonna find Dobby. Teleport comes through here.
TP from who?
Gargoyle. It's gonna matter unless it's a big ult. It is not. Good idea though, as the passive does get popped there.
Yeah, I was like, I'm glad that FMCO has that passive up. That's so lucky.
Gotta find Gargoyle down.
All right, they just need to go through. Okay, they got a minute and a half.
Yeah, this is getting scary for Reject. I mean, Ground Zero, it seemed like they were kind of out
a minute and a half.
Point, but that's how this map is. I feel like every time on Morocco, it's so often we see teams almost get first held, and then they just snowball towards the very end. And it seems like that's going to happen today, man. But we'll see in a moment. I mean, a minute and 12 seconds left to go. What does Reject have in the bank right now? They have to figure out something. I mean, I have Agamotto's up, but against Ground Zero, they have ults.
Yeah, I think these teams are so evenly matched right now. It has been so back and
forth. We've got it.
We've got it.
We've got it. We've got it.
Is going to find FMCL.
We lost FMCL, but I think we've got it.
Going to be boosted in the opposition, trying to take out Storm.
Never have we ever got it. I lied.
Does it get value?
I lied.
Down goes Nami. We do have 49 seconds on, though. It does not need to be overcommitment. You got to hold on. Dobby used ult, though.
Can they get back to spawn? They do. They do. Okay. We've
got that last stand. That could be a game.
One strat ult.
Folks, eyes on FMCL in this fight. We are so close to taking this home.
They'll have revive,
Zero's side,
which is actually going to be really big here.
Does it find value? It does not yet. Psionic finds a ton. Piggy is going to go down, though. Doesn't get too much value. FMCL trying to chase him down.
No heck, the board again. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, they see
the res was there, but they all get rezzed off the cart in the get touch.
That is so tough.
Dude, that's why Adam
Are we
Warlock's
keeping up with
tough
Strange? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We did it. We did it. It's fine. All right, 2-1. We need one more. One more.
This is insane. These two teams are
so
evenly
my
matched
goodness.
Right now. Absolutely. I mean, it's so back and forth right now, and I don't know if we expected that, right? We thought
Just
Ground
one
Zero
more.
would be a good team.
Yeah.
We did it. We did it.
I don't know. Do you want to put something on the line? Who do you think's going to win right now, Shape? Ground Zero or?
I honestly can't even answer that properly. I mean, I think the dive was really, really strong, but they didn't elect to use it there on a map that is very suited to dive, and it was available to them. So curious about that. I mean, I liked what they were doing. They were looking really good. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, the team compositions are all over the place right now. Wild.
Ship.
What?
If Reject
Well, there's so many people cheering for Ground
we'll
Zero.
have to let him to work.
Oh, wow.
If Ground Zero win.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're going to have to
like
bet him to work. What do you mean? What do you mean? You
Okay.
You agree?
Yeah, maybe not a broadcast, though.
If we get it approved,
oh my!
Please help us out here because right now,
what did they
Ground
bet?
Zero have the momentum, right? I would be the one to win in this case because you have to. But if you believed in Reject when you said the pick at the very beginning of the broadcast that they would win the series, you should put something on the line. And sometimes it's your body, Chip. I mean, you got to put your body on the line.
What
just
did he
like football.
bet?
The silliest goose,
Oh,
indeed.
twerk,
Honestly,
was it?
These casts are crazy because there's so much trading in every single team
Was
fight.
it a
It
twerk?
is so wild to me. I mean, value with almost
He's
every
right.
ult. We're forcing out ultimates consistently. The Storm is obviously a huge factor. The whole team comp was about getting ult incredibly quickly. It was Storm, one of the fastest. Cloak, one of the fastest. Wolverine in the right hands, one of the fastest to get ultimates, although that has been taking a hit recently, and I'm assuming maybe he still will. It was just they were just hustling through that map on both sides, honestly.
They were hustling indeed, just like I'm going to hustle you into doing this challenge. If it happens, we could even get
circle.
I will literally pay for a professional dancer to come to your house.
Oh, is it too loud
But
over
right
there,
now,
by the way?
Ground Zero.
For you guys? I'll turn it down slightly.
I mean, FMCL, like you said, looking awesome. Yeah. And the whole team, I think that they've sort of come back because of the fact that Arauco.
I don't know what sound level's good.
Sometimes.
No! Oh, I'm so hyped, Multitudes! I'm so hyped. We only need one more. One more. We're looking good. It's okay. Rejects can, like, win through the lower bracket, I believe. We're going the distance, are we? Now you're going to get 3-1.
So these teams, especially on point
3-1.
there are two corners that are very defensible because you can just use that corner for protection at all times.
That game was so close, though. Oh my goodness.
Allowing Invis, Emma, those who can,
I can't believe that was. Yeah, the Cloak and Dagger got off the point. The Loki cloned Cloak and Dagger, right? And then like Eternal Bond off the point. Now you folks saw the lower brackets. How many games? This is the last one. There were 4 series.
That's the craziest fact. I mean, we saw, I believe it's New B in the crowd. He's the Chinese Necros, right?
We did all of these yesterday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games yesterday. But these were only best of 3, so first to 2. So they were all pretty quick. But these ones are best of 5s, and we're doing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tomorrow we're doing 4 again. The upper bracket semifinals, and then the lower bracket round 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Saturday we're going to be doing the lower bracket quarterfinals, semifinals, and upper bracket final. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these are best of 5s. So first to 3. So they'll take about the same amount of time as today. So those should be ending around 10 p.m. theoretically. And then Sunday the ground is the lower bracket finals, which should be a best of 7 probably. Is my vibes? Is it written here? Oh, it's best of 5. Never mind. It's just the grand finals is the best of 7. I wasn't sure if yeah. So this one's a best of 5, and then the grand finals will be a best of 7. Hi, Economist. Everyone is fine with Mocha? What do you mean?
They've done a lot in that map, like you said.
I don't even think there was anyone that like underperformed in Reject, really.
Very good Vanguard players, and he's looking like one of the best. But at the same
I don't think there was anyone in particular that underperformed. Hi, Egg. Hello. How are you doing, lovely? It's good to see you.
Done by Maddie, and the rest of the crew has been playing so well on Ground Zero. I think we'll see what happens in the next map. I think it really is map dependent.
Excited.
Because the bands have sort of still
excited.
Who's kind of winning the band phase? It's sort of
I can't give an answer to that. I agree. I'm not really sure who's winning that.
All right, just one more.
They might want to ban. The team comps are definitely changing consistently, so I'm not sure what the correct solution is.
I hope, Multitudes, you lose here and then win through the lower bracket. Oh, that's actually pretty rough.
And whenever you lose something, what do you ban in return? So
what is this? What is this bracket?
It's disgusting. We're gonna look back at some of these plays. Great Eye of Agamotto, another one of those.
The China team drops down to verse either us or Asia team, and then basically it's just like this is all like West, right? And then now like it's like West versus like I don't know. Actually, to be fair, there were just more Europe and NA teams than there were China and Asia teams. Insane that though also the China and Asia team didn't make it out of the play-in stage, the extra 2 ones. The chat was like Mocha C9. It was Dobby. Yeah, it was Dobby that C9. Huh? It was Dobby the Loki. That's silly.
You know, they did take that. They were looking very aggro and clean. So
yeah, it was a Loki.
Curiosity is, I don't know, man. They're one of these comps that are maybe a little suboptimal, or having things like, I don't know. I'm not sure nothing needs to change. I think
you about to go to bed? You want something scary? You know what? Something calm. You think my stream's calm?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if that's it. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, it makes me a little bit happy. You know, calming. My goodness, this game gave me heart attacks. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, okay, cool. They managed to stop it. It's winnable. It's winnable. And then they got stuck on that first point for years, and I was like, oh no, it's doomed. It's doomed. It's doomed.
But you know, I'm not sure. I do.
You can tell the exact words that he's saying, chat. You don't need to know how to lip read, but you can. Like everyone can lip read that. That can speak gamer English. 100%.
What happens?
100%.
I'm going in a loop right now, Tim. Literally.
I love the energy from that one.
Next. Did I say that again? I'm literally looping again.
Yeah, you're good. Hey, little replay. You know what I mean? That's all it is. No big deal. But no, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what the solution is in the banning phase. I'm not sure what the composition changes. We haven't seen as much brawl. I do like, you know, it's funny because people talk about Storm all the time. Definitely more of a poke from the left click side of things, but you play together as a unit and you walk together, and that kind of enables that brawl play style.
You know what I would like? Do we have a English broadcast for China? You can't lip read, but you're pretty decent with the body language. I mean, he was saying LFG, you know, let's effing go. Let's effing go. He said it twice. You can tell. You can tell. They used Wolf ult, Groot ult, one fight, and then had them back at the start of the next fight. Yeah, that was pretty good. But then Groot got used that second fight, and then I was like, oh heck, it's doomed, because they weren't able to win that. But then they came back and still won that third fight after that, and I was like, oh. Essentially, it was like win fight, lose fight, win fight, lose fight, win fight, lose fight, like the entire time. These teams are very closely matched. It's a good series.
Adjustments, I think, in terms of dealing with the Storm when it does.
But I don't want it to be a good full series. I want them to win here, please. Please don't go to a 5th game. I'm very happy with just it being a 3-1. Thank you. We don't need a 3-2.
Stomped out sometimes, right? And have a hard map is that you can kind of come back through and figure, okay, maybe that was really wrong and change it. But if it's so close, how can you even decide if something didn't work in that last map?
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, but now we're at the point where you can't learn.
I'm nervous though when
it's match point now for the side of GG.
What happened when we versus NA or something?
We are going to have a convoy here at Spider Islands, I believe. So looking forward
OC keeping up with Korea. It's good. It's good. I'm just worried. Yeah, what happens when you versus NA?
You do see that Emma ban like you were discussing. Teams have been doing some Jeff stuff too. I don't know if they've got it in there. You know, if they could fill those shoes on these teams. I haven't seen it yet. But
yeah,
I mean,
Rad seems to be the only team to really do that. We heard so much about that, but they're the only team to really pop off with that composition.
Yeah,
and I think a lot.
It's
of
another
teams,
comp I like a lot, honestly.
Yeah, it's a good one, and I think the difference is I think a lot of these.
I was going to
like,
game after this, but I'm not going to have time.
Today aren't really big fans of triple strategists.
Because I want to wake up early tomorrow morning, work from home, do a lot of work. I might even start at 7 a.m. Call me crazy, but I might start at 7 a.m. if I can wake up at 7.
I always want to know the answer to the rock paper
and then
series.
I
When
can.
is things more viable, or is it a feel? I mean, obviously.
I might be even crazier. And then finish at midday.
You know,
Do a watch party all day, and then do another 3.5 hours after that. Just have like an extended lunch break. Have a 8-9 hour lunch break. I don't even know how long is it. 10-hour lunch break, and then work again after that, so that my work gets the full 7.5 hours still. Maybe I'll be insane like that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. And then an early rise. Yeah, I am an early riser now. I woke up at 7 this morning. You proud of me? Want a job like that? It's a social media and content creation job. So as long as I respond to like comments within a reasonable amount of time, like 5 hours. Actually, some of them I'm sleeping, right? So it can be like 15 hours. And then make content, it's fine. But yeah, the basically I usually you say usually, but this is my 4th week, but I've only worked from home once before this. But I want to work from home every Thursday so I can
some compositions are
stream straight afterwards from 5 p.m. But I didn't have enough stuff. I didn't plan my Wednesday properly or my Tuesday, so I didn't plan it properly to be able to work from home today. So that's why I had to drive an hour and a half back home. Ugh. And then so then today basically I just recorded like 6 different TikToks and YouTube Shorts type things. 6 TikToks that I wanted to make. So tomorrow I'm just going to be editing them all. So starting off with comments, edit all of them, and then start like, what do you call it? Then I will put them in to be scheduled. Yeah, schedule them. And then if I still haven't finished my day hours or whatever, I will then probably start planning some more TikToks or something. Maybe I'll just scroll through Instagram Reels or TikTok and get some more ideas and put them into my self-Discord chat that I've got going. It's bad. I need to think that going on TikTok and Instagram Reels is not way, because otherwise I accidentally get into and scroll for about an hour and I feel really bad. I feel really guilty. Not gonna lie. But I'm actually very productive. Like, I'm actually scrolling with a purpose. I promise. And then I link things. So I get like 15. I link myself 15 things that I want to do. And then I'm like, I'm not gonna do all 15. I'm only gonna do like 3 of these. Did you mention your stream socials? Yeah, I do. Okay, so I don't actually write my online name, but I put it, because I've been a full-time streamer for the last 5 years. I have to essentially, because if I don't, then number one, my previous job before this, back in 2019, was a comp sci job. So it's completely irrelevant to marketing. So like I actually have to like and I didn't actually put my stream socials in, but then I found out that the places I was applying to, because they're usually in the industry, they found me anyway. They found me anyway because I was putting my esports stuff on too. Like I was putting on that I was a team manager, esports team manager for LCO teams like Fury and stuff, and so my name was on that, so then they could just deduce it, and then they looked on my like, so yeah, they found my Twitter and my Twitch and everything already anyway, without me even putting it on. And so in other words, I made them do digging, which is probably not the best thing to do. You can put your socials on. Oh my goodness, GZ coming out strong. Okay, just clean wipe them. We like it. I don't know if I put it on for this job. I think I might have. I think they asked for it. I think they literally asked for the socials. They actually asked for your socials. So then I had to. Because yeah, not all of them. The other ones didn't, but some do actually ask for socials when you're applying for a social media job. They got the confidence. They do. They came out swinging.
It's not always to just get hard wins, but you just want to stabilize, just kind of annoy this objective in the payload. And right now, the Moon Knight has ultimate hand of Conchu available.
And we begin again. FMCL going to press forward, a ton of damage out, but great wall placement. Unfortunately, destroyed immediately. It adds a whole other layer of complexity. You need somebody to be able to focus.
Oh my goodness, everything's happening. Both of them failed. Wait, I say both. There's only one. Heck, Duweb has it soon. Matty F's got one strato. That's good.
Still not going to happen. Ayavagomoto is huge. Can they follow up? But they still have the heals. Oh my goodness.
What the heck? Piggy fold? Fell? Mocha has their strat ult coming up. We don't have one. Like, yes, we won that fight, but this next fight's not going to be good. This next fight's not going to go away. We need to cap it now. We need to cap it literally now. Please. Because if Mocha touches with ult, we don't have anything to counter it. Nothing. Piggy also has the ultimate too. We have to cap here. Please.
point and 2 minutes off the clock. Here comes Piggy with the Sonic.
Nami, yes, has... Yeah, Nami's out. Never mind.
25% on the recent change. Similar to the thing for the damage reduction. I'm sure somebody in chat will correct me if I'm wrong, but Finale going to find FMCL here, and that is the good retake you needed. Piggy going to get some revenge there and find Duep, and that is nice as the team is walking them back, but you see a change in comp. We're going to have that Venom now back on that little more divey side, but this time it's going to be for the side of Reject.
Yeah, Finale on that Ultron has looked terrifying, man.
Camera
Like, they set
damping?
up on the cart with Piggy
What?
over the top right flank. Finale
You don't know how Vanguard's push up?
on Piggy to sort of stall and found those opening picks.
Yeah, that could have worked,
Have
maybe.
the Swinging Prison. This could be gross with the storm.
And the cooldowns are at least going to be pulled out here from the side of Nami. There go. Ooh, great bubble placement. That may be enough.
That is enough.
Rage of Ultron out there to keep the team healthy.
Mocha got in one too.
Gargoyle gets 3.
Did we use only 1-0? It's fine. We only used 1-0. They used 2-3. They used 3 ultimates. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We got 60 seconds. We've got this now.
Still though for the side of Ground Zero, and that are almost 4.
Heck, they nearly have Eternal Bond again. Oh, this triple strat strat is annoying.
Yeah, this is a tough comp to play against right now for this defense. I mean, maybe they could pick up.
You know, esports and gaming aside, I mean, yeah, gaming I would absolutely, esports 100% would prefer. Actually, I think I prefer gaming more than esports. My preference would be gaming.
5v5 now because they lose King Bob.
See, I can't say esports because I just feel like, oh, that was overkill.
And that is a massive pick. I mean, that's, you know, we expected that to happen here with Ult Advantage, and that's why Ult Advantage in games like this are so important. Nami trying to chase down.
No, you!
Wait, what?
They have it again. The cooldown's
They
up.
used it early enough. That is big brain right there, and that's that stuff you may not think about if you're watching this finale. Is going to find Nami.
I was about to call them bastards.
This could be it, folks. 6 seconds, 5 on. What a hold here by Reject as the entirety of the team falls. We are in OT, and that is going to do it. They were held on .1. I don't know actually.
We might actually be going the full distance. Oh, sheesh.
Reject. That is insane.
That's like, dude, 4 segmented fights is crazy. Like the fact that, I mean, they got wiped first point.
Yeah, they got wiped immediately.
Yep.
Yeah.
Came back through on the portal. Then they, you know, they won that fight pretty hard. Cart pushes back a little bit. Then moves forward as Ground Zero wins another fight. And then towards the very end, Piggy touches. Remember, like with 2 seconds or 2 meters left.
Yeah.
And then Finale comes back through, finds those 2 opening picks. And then after that, I mean, that just built so much time.
Yeah.
And just excellent objective play from that defense. That was a masterclass. I think that's the best we've seen out of that composition in terms of, you know, sometimes you make mistakes, but it's okay to make those mistakes if you just play, you sort of come back and you play good fundamental Marvel Rivals.
Chad, I'm stressed.
This is a good lesson here for Chad in general. Notice how when you fall with, you remember, the cooldown on Strange Teleport is 3 minutes. If you fall early enough, if you're on Duelist, if you were the first to go down, switch over to Strange. And
They don't look happy, not gonna lie. They look stressed. Oh, I don't know about, maybe shocked, maybe? I don't know about stressed, actually.
Very difficult to push through the point, so.
They definitely look beaten down a little bit.
The team wiped that early, and it is very niche, but keep that in mind, and we see that a lot in the pro play when they're running that triple Vanguard, triple strat on the spawn hold. They will use that way, but I guess you don't necessarily need the triple in order to have that portal play work.
Oh, yeah. Let's now come back and through. For Ground Zero, can they refocus, man? I mean 114 meters on first point is pretty abysmal, right? But we've seen crazier things happen. I think at points we've seen even good teams like 100 Thieves struggle, even though you kind of get that first point hold. You called it earlier. Both teams are so evenly matched. Anything is possible here.
I do agree with you fully, as we do see the triple Vanguard here for Ground Zero now trying to break it out and try something different. Not electing to use the Rocket Res, instead going to have Ultron in the sky, which I like this change here. I like the way this comp looked, but
oh no, Duep, stay alive.
On the Moon Knight might help battle it back.
Oh my goodness.
Some of those more niche heroes have been found.
Duep's getting way too much damage on them. This Moon Knight's way too strong at the moment.
Find Zen. 88, 91, 94%. Gnome gonna find Nami, and they are walking as Piggy finds Duep. Again, they are gonna reset here in Portal Inn.
Yep, here it comes. Maybe we'll see how Ground Zero does in terms of their fundamentals, right? Coming back through, pretty similar situation. Literally like the exact same situation.
FMCL has a...
near that ice cream van, or rather Rockstar
yeah,
van.
there it is.
Come back on through.
Matty F not walking through the portal. They can stay alive and safe on the other side. Okay, that's big. That landed.
And they are going to have the Sonic Seduction Duep.
Gnome using Groot ult, big.
And that is a great utilization of that portal. Again, going to battle back. Very similar story.
I feel like we're just seeing the same team. We talked about Symbiotes earlier. Literally, both teams.
This is on repeat. Yeah.
this is crazy, man. Like,
that's crazy.
We'll see what happens after this. Maybe the reject. So if we go back to the attack, round 0, the one this upcoming fight, right?
Yes.
So if Reject wins this upcoming fight, I think we're just stuck in a time loop. That literally happened earlier. I said to repeat the same thing multiple times.
All right, here comes the Hurricane, though. If they dance in a bubble, that would be very similar. Instead, they're going to use the Luna ultimate to match it, and Ultron does not. Oh, out we go with an
Okay.
It's a huge eye, but does it find purchase?
The Moon Knight ult didn't really do much.
Dance out of that like champions. Oh, Anti, though, great usage there of Ultron. Rage of Ultron more defensively than offensively, trying to break some of the walls there. Good work there as Gnome is weak, and they are pushing them back towards the Spawn Door heavy. And down goes Zen.
Stay alive, Duep. Stay alive, Duep. Please, please, please.
Keeping that space, and they do
Duep now has ultimate too.
if that's worth using down a number off the rip like that, but you know, they are finding some value out of it. We are going to see the Psionic Seduction. You got to hide right now. Looking for the Meteor. Piggy got to find one. Duep got to find one. And they are evenly traded now again. With
1 minute and a half minutes. Okay, they're up one. They're up one.
Traded for days, even once more. But Finale finds FMCL Mocha on to 9.
How much longer until we get? Are you going to bed? No worries, Egg. Have a good night. Sleep well. Thank you for dropping by. I feel like Zen's going to have the portal coming up soon again. But they can touch without it.
Rings true.
They need to get out here, hold them early, and then they need to teleport back at the last millisecond.
Storm mode is available. Hurricane's available. Bestow is strangling prison. Here comes the Oh hey, do we not? Oh, we have FMCL as well. This is good. It's fine. FMCL lives here. We don't have another strat ult. Oh, thank goodness, Zen. Thank goodness you got that.
You are different on ground 0. Beautiful defense and way to utilize again. Oh,
what?
My goodness. For those who don't know, Strange can actually utilize his shield to stop Luna's ultimate. It is a magical shield. It'll stop AoE abilities if you hold it up. So played very patiently, and just instinctually the supports walked away after they thought they had enough time near those who were needing to be healed. Oh my goodness. This has been a crazy, crazy game.
Been insane. Portal coming through again because of the same situation.
And this is everything, folks. It's all about can Ground Zero use these two ults to win right now. Portal comes through very close to the point. That could mess with their footing. No, they do get outs. We see Psylocke immediately dance on the butterfly. Doesn't do enough damage. Our strategists are holding on in the point, and that could be danger zone. Waiting one more.
Oh, I missed.
Oh no! Duep needed to hit that, unfortunately.
Okay, Bob has ult. So you don't have another strat ult here. We've won. We've won. We've won. We've won. We've won. Bob has invisible boundary. We've won.
Can they end this series now, folks? Will Ground Zero?
We've won. We've won. We've won.
Out goes the drone. That's another pick.
They don't have a portal. We've won. We've done it. Oh, thank goodness.
Without going to the loser side bracket.
Absolutely insane, man. Ground Zero are them at the moment, coming back against everything, the odds. We're just against them, right? I mean,
crazy.
At the very end of the match, able to get it done with no time left on the clock, and these teams were so
slow mode.
Back and forth, both sides just seemingly, you know, were just mirrored, right? It just felt like we were watching the exact same.
Oh, I'm so stressed.
Making history right now.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, chat. You know, I was not sure. I don't know what usually happens. I don't know if I think we're doing. I feel like we're gonna do upper bracket first, right? So we're gonna be versing 100 Thieves tomorrow first. So I might actually have to split up my work day. I'll have to find out soon. Either way, I'm gonna wake up at 7 AM and try and work quickly and early. So I will have to end here so we can watch party more. Oh my goodness.
Top 5th through 6th at the bare minimum. We'll see how they continue moving forward. I mean, that's such a big upset, I feel like. But at the end of the day, Ground Zero is definitely a legit team.
Absolutely. I mean,
I did not actually. Hi, Corinthians. I did not actually think we had it in us. Hi, Piggly.
Every single time I was looking
I'm
at the feed,
actually
it was
so happy.
red and blue. It was never one-sided for the
Since when does OCE beat Korea multitudes? I am actually so happy.
you know, 2v2.
Oh my goodness, I am actually so happy we did it.
Down to OT on point one again. Just goes to show you how close these teams were. But that was a ton of fun to watch, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my. And I have to fight 100 Thieves after this?
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, hi Piggly. Hi Piggly.
No!
No! I can actually say no like that, Multitude. I'm not very Australian. No! No! Am I doing it? Am I Australian yet? Been here my entire life. My mom's been here her entire life. Yada yada yada.
Excited when you see some stuff happen. He's got
Nearly 200 years of history here and I can't say no correctly. GG Multi-Choose, GG. Good luck in the lower bracket. Like honestly, we need Asia to also do really well so that we can have more Asia rep too. We move to the lower brackets? Yeah, I guess we'll see you in the grand final because we're not jumping down to the lower brackets ever, you know? We'll see you in the grand final. Oh my goodness though.
They are a legit team, and you know, both Korean teams have the chance to get eliminated in the lower
honestly,
bracket if Reject lose, so that would be crazy considering
I actually thought, maybe I'm insane,
in the genre itself.
but I actually thought Asia or China would have been one of the better better regions. But obviously, I must.
For the most part, I mean,
I don't know. The regions are actually so closely matched. Like Korea and China are now in the lower bracket, which is rough because then we're gonna lose one of our to like Greater Asia representatives. And then if Ground Zero drops here, no, they'll drop up here. That'll be fine. But then if they did drop down here, but they shouldn't. They should be dropping up there. Then it would mean that we'd lose all of our Asia Pacific representatives except for one, and that's pretty rough. But we're gonna be up here, and then we're gonna go here, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Aren't always in the limelight are finding ways in through adaptation of the meta, and I think that is an insane state of the game. It just goes to show you how much this game has to offer.
Oh yeah, this game has so much opportunity and so many heroes that we haven't even.
Surely we beat 100 Thieves. I actually believe. Now. Oh my goodness. Alright, I gotta end because I gotta wake up in the morning. 7 a.m. I'm gonna wake up in like a few hours. So I'm gonna go shower and then get ready for bed and go to bed straight away. Like a good human being. Hi, Sync. Hello. I'm ending now. I need to wake up at 7 a.m. All right. I gotta raid quickly. Because they're gonna be ending soon. I gotta wake up early, 7 a.m. so then I can start working straight away at 7 a.m. and then like go straight into watch party after that when I wake up after finishing working. Alright, love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.